We are back. Welcome to OT7 Season 3, Week 3, live from Orlando, Florida. We've got the very best high school players in the nation down here in the Sunshine State, not only looking to put their name on the map, but rep their team and punch their ticket to the OT7 Championship later on in June. We've got a great matchup to kick off the weekend. Today is day one of pool play. Fast Houston, Gridiron Elite. We've got a great team from Texas, we got a great local team from Orlando, and I've got two great broadcast partners with me right here. QB1 Mo Hassan, the Care Bear himself, Care Bear Kieran. I'm Alex Day. How we doing, fellas?
I'm so excited to be here, man. We're in another great football state, the second best football state, as Mo knows so popularly. It's going to be a good day today.
Man, it's actually the best state for high school football, and we're going to see it on display today, so I cannot wait.
No love for New York. No love for New York. Kieran, Fast Houston has had great QBs in the past, but their new QB, Tavian St. Clair, he's the real deal.
He is the real deal. The Ohio State commit. He's going to be that next up guy that Ryan Day has that turns into an NFL superstar, just like we're seeing C.J. Stroud right now. Tavian St. Clair is an absolute superstar. You're going to see him out here. 5-star talent. Fast Houston didn't have him last week. We saw him kind of struggle. They were kind of up and down with Carson Boyd. Now they've got Tavian St. Clair. He's going to get the job done out here. Fast Houston, I'm looking for this team to go on a run this weekend.
Mo, on the other side, Gridiron Elite. They're a local team from Orlando. They've been good in the past. They're showing a lot of promise again this year.
A lot of promise and a lot of under-recruited, underrated guys who are out to prove that they belong on this big stage, led by quarterback Grant Connor. He's 6'5" out of Winter Park High School. This team missed the OT7 championship narrowly, and they're on their revenge tour right now.
We have some controversy to start the game off the rip. Fast Houston thought it was a 4-second sack. They cannot believe that Gridiron Elite wasn't called for that. Instead, Gridiron Elite is in the pit.
Now that was crazy. The entire team just ran into the pit, and there was 3 guys on the back end wide open right here because they felt like time had already run out. You see this guy wide open, like no one's even around them right now.
That was Jermaine Hayes, a 3-star athlete from Orange City. NC State, Marshall, Houston have all offered him. But Kieran, that seemed like 4 seconds to me.
It definitely seemed like 4 seconds to me. I thought Fast Houston's DBs thought so as well. You end up getting 2 guys wide open to the back end. Now look, they might have been open beforehand, but still just very confusing start to the game. But hey, really good start for Gridiron Elite. No complaints there on that sideline.
1 minute in, 7-0 Gridiron Elite. Reminder, we have a 20-minute running clock here in pool play. Fast Houston taking over. Mo, you've been talking nonstop about St. Clair for Fast Houston. What are you looking forward to seeing from him on this first drive?
Well, first of all, look at him. He might be the swaggiest dude here. He's got the Ohio State cleats. He's got the swag with the towel, the Elite 11 and all that. This dude's all of 6'4", 210, 215. He's got a big arm. We saw him in the warm-up spinning it. So I'm excited, man. He's got some really good wideouts, too.
He's got some of the best drip out here, though, as well. The black tights with the shooter sleeve. The Ohio State cleats are tough, though, too.
That's Trey McNutt, the 5-star athlete from Ohio. He's got offers from the Buckeyes, the Hurricanes, the Aggies, the Dogs, the Gators, the Vols. You name them, they have offered him. Keep your eye on number 8. Here we go, 2nd and 8. Just a reminder, you have to get to the other team's 20-yard line for a first down. We'll bring up a 2nd and 8 here.
Seemed like everyone covered right there, but he ended up finding his guy anyway, Josh Perry. Or I'm sorry, not Josh Perry. That's Kobe Howard. We saw him show out last week as well, or 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, week 2.
Yeah, he was a favorite target of Fast Houston, but now with the new QB, it's going to be interesting if St. Clair keeps targeting him like they did in week 2 here at OT7. But they've got a lot of options here.
They do. They also added Andrew March. You see him in motion right now, running across the screen, number 3. One of the top-ranked wide receivers in the whole class in 2025 out of Katy, Texas.
3rd and 4, taking a shot deep. Intercepted! What a play by Gridiron Elite, and they will take over, looking to make it a 2-possession game.
And just underthrown on that deep ball. You want to put it out 2 or 3 yards outside shoulder. You know, I'm not mad at a jump ball situation, but in that situation, what they tell you, the coaches, if he's even, he's leaving. You want to put that outside shoulder, just slightly underthrown there by Tavian.
C.J. Hester right there on the pick. Hey, if I know one thing about guys with the last name Hester in the state of Florida, they cause some problems on a football field, okay? What a pick, elevates, takes it home, presses it up against his leg as well.
What about
Great start for Gridiron Elite.
Yeah, what about the start by Gridiron?
It's crazy,
Gritty
man.
guys from Central Florida, man.
In warm-ups, we were talking about how much better Fast Houston looked. And here they are a couple minutes in with a 7-0 lead. You got a flag on the play. So run to make it a 2nd and short. We'll see what the flag is.
Grant Connor sliding out there, man.
It's that sneaky athleticism right there.
Sneaky athletic.
Grant Connor.
I mean, Grant, first one in, last one out type of guy. You know what I mean?
No, that was impressive. Makes the guy miss. Instead of forcing anything down the field, takes 10 yards. That's what you want.
That's
a real football play right there.
Real football.
2nd and 4.
So just a reminder, an early rush will be a 5-yard penalty, replay down. We'll have a 2nd and 4 here.
They ended up declining that one. Just the 5-yard penalty wasn't really worth it. They ended up picking like 15 yards on that play anyway.
You slide right, you number 3, you
Interesting to see how Grant Connor does, though. This team is very underrated in the area.
Taking a shot. Oh! Complete down to the 2-yard line. A rocket down to the 2, and Gridiron Elite is all set up.
What a catch by D.L. Hardison. Not only making sure that he holds onto this ball, but he essentially got tackled right here, guys. I know it's 7-on-7, but we're getting physical. He holds onto the ball, 2 feet in, elbows in, hands in, doesn't matter. A nice completion down to the 2-yard line. Gridiron Elite is on a roll right now.
Strong hands by Hardison, the 4-star from Orlando. And here we go. 1st and goal, rolling out to the right, over the middle, touchdown. Gridiron Elite 14-0 early, and they've got all the momentum in the world right now.
Too easy for these guys right now. This is too easy.
I'm really impressed by Grant Connor. On that previous play, on that corner route, I know it looks a little high, but that's kind of where you want it ball placement-wise, away from the defender, only where he can get it. And on this last play, great scheme. They put him in motion, confuses the defense a little bit, throws it a little bit behind. Perfect ball placement. I love what I see from Grant so far.
Yeah, Zion Wolf, my correction there on the touchdown catch. Just too easy for these guys, man.
Too easy, but you cannot count out Fast Houston with a QB like Tavian St. Clair. He is a 5-star for a reason. I want to see what the Buckeyes see in him right now.
Not the start that Fast Houston was expecting. They brought a loaded team out here this week. He's going to take a shot deep. Oh!
Complete inside the 10-yard line. St. Clair put that only where his guy could get it.
And that was a catch, though, as well. Jalen Moore on the catch right there.
What a play.
Beautiful ball in a tight window with the sideline. You know, he only had about 2 yards to work with. Gorgeous throw.
I think that's a solid. Look, that foot is barely in, too. What control right there from Jalen Moore.
And in between 2 defenders, that was immediately after that pick, guys, remember. So that shows, you know, he's got a lot of confidence in his arm.
I think that's the sign of a good quarterback, is like me being terrified watching you throw the ball down, but it's just in an area that nobody else can catch.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
That's back.
Like what I throw out there.
That's back to the 5-star Trey McNutt. A potential Ohio State connection.
Potentially.
Potentially. 2 guys out of the state of Ohio, man. Fast Houston. Fast Ohio. Shout out to Trey McNutt, though, making it possible for all 7-on-7 athletes in the state of Ohio to
throws over the top. A little bit too high. Couldn't be reeled in. That'll bring up 3rd and goal.
Man.
So I like where he put the ball. They want you in the back of the end zone to put it 2 yards above the wide receiver's head, only where he can get it. Now, the only objection now is just lead him a yard or 2 outside. I know he's got the arm talent. We saw it on the play before on that corner route. Now I just want to see him be a little bit more consistent with the accuracy right here.
3rd and goal from inside the 5, as you see our beautiful facility down here in Orlando. Dropping back to the corner, nearly intercepted. And St. Clair got away with one there.
I'm telling you, he had his guy, Xavier Luis, wide open in the back of the end zone right there, too. He missed him. But, oh, man, that's tough.
That was almost pick number 2 there from 15.
It was. You see Luis right there in the back of the end zone. It hit him in the face.
In the dome piece.
Oh, my goodness, it hit him in the face.
It feels like early on for these guys.
Oh, my gosh.
Maybe the timing's off. New quarterback, different wideouts, the chemistry. I think as these guys get going, I think they're going to be a little bit more smooth.
And you got to ask yourself, how much time do these guys get to actually practice with each other?
Over the middle, touchdown. Fast Houston avoids disaster, and we've got a 1-possession game.
There's Kobe Howard again, the standout wide receiver last week. Out here showing out again. He's going to replay right. A little out, he's wide open. Just a coverage bust right there
Come here, Mark.
on Gridiron Elite, even though they
Corner,
started this game so hot. It's nice to see Kobe Howard get the end zone, though, here in his home state of Florida after showing out Texas 2 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah, he balled. 12 catches, 105 in a tub.
Yeah.
Like, he loves Kobe Howard.
We've seen a lot of great performances so far at OT7. Tom, the On3 power rankings have come out. You've been stalking these rankings. What do you make of them?
Hey, fellas, I'm loving it down here, first of all. And yes, new On3 power rankings. On3, obviously, the recruiting service that kind of knows everything that you have to know about high school football and 7-on-7 football. As we got a big, okay, a little break up there. But hey, we got a big shake up here. LoPro finally gets the credit that they deserve. They're at the #1 spot. Then you're going to have Raw Miami at #2. Those two teams have really dominated all season so far. We got a lot of other teams trying to crack it. Fast Houston, who you're watching right now, they were preseason #6, no longer in the rankings. We'll see if either of these teams can crack it after this weekend.
I was going to say, I'm excited to see the debut of a lot of these teams, though, as well. Team Toe has been in the top 10 every single week, and we get to see them finally out here. Madden Iyamaleava, quarterback, younger brother of Nico Iyamaleava.
Can't wait for that. It's complete for a 12-yard gain. Now, I can't help but notice every time Gridiron Elite gets in the huddle, I see a New York number 11 jersey in the huddle. And if you want to play favorites with the broadcast booth, that's how you do it. Because you won't meet a bigger Knicks fan than the guy talking to you right now. So shout out JB there in the huddle.
Mike and Vinny out there, the father-son duo, the Italians, man.
Anytime I post Knicks content, Gridiron Elite is in my DM saying, Bockers and 5, Bockers and 5.
Brother.
They're trying to win you over, man.
It's working. It's working.
Guys.
Gridiron Elite. Oh! A laser and down inside the 5. Kieran, I don't know if he was touched. Do you think?
Nah, he got touched just right there. Kenny Lawson just touched as he was catching the ball. I think the DB caught his back right there. But man, Grant Connor is throwing some darts out here, bro.
He is. You were talking earlier before the cast about how good LoPro and Micah Eugenio is at taking profit and not taking shots. This is what I see from Grant right now. He's not trying to do too much within this offense. He understands his guys are maybe not as talented as this Fast Houston defensive back crew, but he's just playing within the offense and it works. And they're about to go up potentially 2 scores right here.
Connors at 6'5", 190. Lot of velo on his passes to the corner. Another one. Oh, excuse me. Out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
I got to see a replay on that one.
We're on the other side of the field here, so can't quite see if he got 1 or 2 in. Great throw by Connors.
Yeah, what a shame, because this might be his best throw all game right here. Back corner, there's not a lot of space. Puts it right there.
Oh, he's in. He might be in there.
He's got one.
He might be in there. He's going to have to look at that
We
again.
need to overturn that.
Yeah, we're going to have to take a look at this. Right here, that right foot is just down. You can't see it right there, but it looked like that right foot was just in bounds.
We don't do challenges, but we do review scoring plays and turnovers. We'll see what the truck says right now. We're taking a quick look at it. Touchdown. Gridiron Elite tacks on another, and they go up 14.
That left foot right there, what a catch by Brandon Hall. And Gridiron Elite is just loving the real Cosmo pit right now, man. They are all in there.
Coach with the Bosa shrug right there.
And don't lose.
Everyone doubted Gridiron Elite, and these guys are up, man.
Here we go. Let's go. Let's go.
I think everyone was you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. It was him. Everyone doubted him.
First down. First and 20.
It's good to see Gridiron Elite, the hometown team, representing Orlando with the little Magic-inspired jerseys out here. No,
I like these jerseys a lot.
they're tough.
Fast Houston needs 2 scores. Interesting time to not use a money drive. I would have considered it here. Money drive, just as a reminder. You get 1 possession as St. Clair takes a shot. Incomplete. Great coverage on that play again. That's CJ Hester. He's been all over the place. He has a pick. He nearly had a second pick last possession in the red zone. And good coverage down there. The DB of Cocoa, Florida.
And his receivers are getting separation. That's about as good as you're going to get on a deep ball. Just lead him 3-4 yards down the field, and that's a touchdown. It's weird because Tavian has the arm strength. We saw him before the game. He's just short-arming a lot of these deep balls.
2. Eyes down the field, going over the middle. That's complete. First down yardage and more. And it'll be a first and goal from around the 15.
Hey, even though he got tagged right there, that dead leg from Nigel Pringle was nasty.
That
Oh
was.
my goodness.
But when we were watching St. Clair in warm-ups, as much of a
goal.
cannon and as pretty of a ball as he throws. He does have an interesting motion where it feels like he drops the ball back to his hip at the last second. Do you see that too?
A little bit. You know, he's got long arms too, so it's going to be a longer windup. But the ball comes out of his hand really pretty, man.
Yep.
And these intermediate routes, he's doing a really good job, as you can see right there, on a drop. But he's had success over the middle and on the sideline on the intermediate balls. I think he just needs to be a little bit more consistent down the field.
So St. Clair won states in Ohio this year. He set a school record with 37 touchdown passes. He committed last June to Ohio State. He's the #1 QB in Ohio, the #4 QB in 2025, and Ohio State has another one, Kieran.
Ohio State does have another one. I mean, Ryan Day just doesn't really miss whenever it comes to getting the quarterbacks that he wants. He's a great quarterback developer at Tavian St. Clair. I think he's going to be another guy that goes in there and competes at a high level at Ohio State.
Third down.
There's only so many 5-stars in the country, so when you get named a 5-star, that's a big deal.
No, it is. It's a really big deal. You know, top 32 in the country. You know, Mo. You know, back in my day, I was a 5-star.
Oh, yeah? 5-star what?
5-star golfer.
5-star golfer,
Okay.
you know what I mean? 5-star scratch golfer, for real.
Third and goal from inside the 20. St. Clair looking to the right. Has his man for a short gain. That'll bring up a huge play in this game. Fourth and goal with just over 5 minutes remaining. Pivotal play here coming up, Kieran.
That's something that I don't see enough, that I want to see more of.
Who two? Hey, work, and then I want you to work the back line. Yeah, go Will. Go Will.
No, that's just something that I don't see enough of. Typically with these teams, whenever they have these like 3rd and longs, they're just like, oh, well, let me take this shot to the end zone. I like taking the yardage that they give you and then give you a more reasonable, closer opportunity. Oh!
Broken up Eshawn Sutton on the coverage, and that might do it for Gridiron Elite. Big stop here in the red zone.
What a performance from Gridiron Elite to come out here against Fast Houston, one of the most talented teams, one of the teams that, you know, a lot of people, Mo, were picking to win this entire competition, and kind of just punch them in the mouth immediately.
And we're getting the wave right there from these DBs. Maybe they heard us before the broadcast, but really impressive. And right there, I think he had him right there in the end zone. Just ball placement, guys. He had him. Just throw that ball inside. He wraps the linebacker. That's what they teach you at receiver. Don't run to get covered. Sits in the window. It's just that ball needs to be 2 yards inside, and it'd be 14-21 right now.
Player running on the field late for Fast Houston there. This will be a short gain, bring up a second and 12. You know, guys, we made a rule change in week 2 that you can use your money drive on defense. This feels like a no-brainer time to use it for Fast Houston.
Yeah, just mismanagement, huh? Because they could have used it the last 2 possessions, really.
It's a good thing they didn't use it on offense because they didn't score, but you're right. That you would think that with a 2-possession game with 4 minutes left, this would be the time for a last gasp.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say I want Gridiron Elite to use it right now. As crazy as it is,
that would be nuts.
No, look, it's about point differential, bro. You're trying to get some seeding for tomorrow. Oh! Actually, I wouldn't have done it. Never mind. Take it back immediately, because that would have been big. It would have been dark time.
Yeah, that's his first poor decision after I just raved about his great decision.
Exactly. Yeah, that was a crazy commentator's curse. We just doubled it up right there.
3rd and 11.
Oh, my goodness. We're good.
3.5 minutes left. First game of pool play. You see the throw here from Connors, nearly intercepted. Reminder,
guys in the
coming up next, we've got LoPro versus this very same Fast Houston team. I'm excited for that one. LoPro missing a couple weapons, so it'll be interesting to see how they look this week. It's still Mikey Eugenio, but they're missing a couple of their top targets.
I'm checking the chat right now. People saying they want to see LoPro SFE. You might see that game.
First down,
a little bit later on today.
You will see that at 2 o'clock Eastern, LoPro SFE on YouTube. We have a full day of action here
on the 8-yard line.
on Overtime Season YouTube channel today.
Chad, I want to know what you guys think. Who do you guys see winning this tournament? We got a lot of loaded teams. We got SFE, Carolina Stars with Deuce Knight, LoPro's here, Fast Houston, Gridiron Elite, 24K, Flow, new team Flow. Everybody's really excited about this Flow
Ryan
team.
Clark's team.
Exactly, Ryan Clark out of the Louisiana area. You know they're going to be well coached, and they have some superstar talent there. Excited to see them play a little bit later on today as well. But Chad, let me know who you guys have winning this weekend.
Goes it up, touchdown!
Oh, he dropped it at the end.
Did he drop it? Oh, they gave it to him. Oh my goodness. Hopefully he's okay. He's down right now, but
he's down on the play.
What a catch! Oh my goodness.
We need to take another look at that. Gorgeous throw, gorgeous catch. Josh Perry in the end zone for
On
7.
your head top. Oh my goodness, what a catch. Beautiful ball placement right there from Grant Connor. And what a job of bringing it in right there. My goodness, what a catch from Josh Perry.
Unbelievable catch, and maybe even better throw. Grant Connor, this dude is balling, man. Not a lot of people knew about him going into this tournament. I'm expecting him to get a lot of interest after this weekend.
They're talking about it right now because it looks like
complete. Guys, I disagree with that one.
This is a Des Carter type situation. He didn't maintain control through the process of the ground. In my opinion, that really shouldn't matter.
Your ball.
Guys, I think that's a catch. Mo, is it safe to say that just in this first game here, Grant Connors, who we didn't know a lot about, has really outplayed the Ohio State commit St. Clair in this opening matchup here at Week 3 in Orlando?
100%, and this goes back to the talent in terms of team building, talent versus chemistry conversation we were having before. I think this Gridiron Elite team has a chance to make a run because of it.
Kieran, that's a catch. I'm sorry.
I think it is. The thing is, after he clearly possesses it early on, but then whenever he tries to move it in, he does lose possession of it as he's falling. So it's up in the air though. I think it should be.
There you go.
Do it once, do it twice.
Doesn't matter anyway. Does not matter.
We do this. Hey, I got the Brunson jersey on. Hey, we're right here, man.
Shout out JB, Nixon 5. Mike down there is hype. And he is dapping up every single one of his guys on the sideline.
You can't not love Mike down there, man. Just the energy these guys bring.
Coach had to run through a wall.
It's crazy.
28-7.
What a performance from
Fast Houston getting it taken to them right now.
And it doesn't get easier for Fast Houston. Now they got LoPro coming up next, who hasn't lost a game in over a calendar year.
Yeah.
You know?
They haven't lost a game since you started working for overtime.
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
taking a shot deep.
Oh, man.
Incomplete, down to 45 seconds.
Fast Houston's gonna have to figure this out soon, man. Because if you've got this much, up in the air right now, you're gonna face a LoPro team that has Micah Eugenio, and they will move the ball down the field on you.
Probably, yeah.
Hey, and we have Tom standing by with the winning QB, Grant Connors. What's going on, Tom?
Hey, fellas, I'm down here with Grant. You're slinging it out here, making it look easy. What are you seeing out there on the field?
They're giving us a lot of cover zero. I don't know why. We can beat them every time we cover zero. So we're taking what they give us. So, the score is what it is. So.
In your matchup against one of the best quarterbacks in the country, Tavion St. Clair, are you thinking about that at all going into this game?
No, sir. I mean, obviously he has size. It's a little intimidating, but I'm not worried about him. I don't play defense. So.
I'll let you go celebrate your team. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
Gridiron Elite seals this one, 28-7. That's why they play the game, fellas. That is why they play the game. Fast Houston is sticking around. They're in the very next game coming up here against LoPro. Game 1 down from Orlando. Do not go anywhere. We've got another great matchup, a full day of great matchups coming ahead here in Orlando. Do not go anywhere. Gridiron Elite wins this one, 28-7.
Welcome, everybody, to OT7 Week 3 here in Orlando, Florida, man. It is your boy, Snapper Jones, and I'm joined by my guy, Young Bunchy. What's the word, man?
Good, man. What's good?
Hey, man, how you feel? We back again. Last week, we was out in Dallas. Now we out in Orlando. How you feeling? How you liking this Florida air right now, man?
I love the Florida air right now. It's a little hot. It's a little hot, but you probably got a little breeze. I love it. I love the competition.
Now, a lot of people say the best football players are in Florida. You a Cali guy. How you feel about that?
That's false. All the best skilled players are in Cali for
I
sure.
don't know if that's true no more, though. I think it used to be like that, but Florida is kind of taking over, bro.
No, I don't think, like, the last top quarterbacks has been from Cali. They have been from Cali, and we have the best skill positions for sure.
Speaking of Florida teams, Gridiron Elite just gave Fast Houston an old school back alley beatdown, and I was surprised. Coming into this, Fast Houston had a lot of 4 stars, 5 stars, new quarterback in St. Clair. I thought he was going to be able to put him over the edge, but Gridiron Elite, the Orlando team, it's a lot to say when you playing at home, right?
Yeah.
You're a lot more comfortable playing at home.
Yeah. I feel like Fast Houston's got to bounce back. They have a lot of talent. If they bounce back today, they have a lot of talent. And Gridiron Elite, I feel like they was kind of underdogs in this game, and they really showed up.
It was an underdog to me. I ain't gonna lie. I talked to my guys up there at the booth. I'm like, who gonna win this game? I thought it was gonna be Fast Houston by 21. Instead, they lost by 21.
Yeah.
And I was very shocked. I'm not gonna hold you. Trey McNutt, he's been playing both sides of the ball. I think his impact on his team is important, but I think what we've seen out there was like, I think chemistry sometimes beat talent.
Sure.
You can put all these 4 or 5 stars together, but I think chemistry gonna win every time.
For sure. And that's why also I think LoPro wins a lot, because they've been practicing, but they've been with each other for so long. And I feel like chemistry will always be talent, because you know that quarterback has his time in, and he's familiar with the receivers, so I feel like Fast Houston just didn't have that.
Speaking of LoPro is playing up next against Fast Houston, so we're going to get a chance to see them play. Actually, let's check out the upcoming schedule for some of the games, man. Gridiron Elite, Fast Houston just ended. Up next, we got LoPro, Fast Houston, like we talked about. SFE, Coastline, who's really good. They got Deuce Knight, really good quarterback. He's been killing it. 24K Gridiron Elite, and we can't forget LoPro versus SFE. You guys don't want to miss that one. That was going to be a good game. Bunchy, listen, who's going to win between LoPro and SFE? Oh, by the way, LoPro don't have a lot of their players.
Exactly. I feel like
they ain't got Kinda, they ain't got Titan, they ain't got a few guys.
I feel like I give it to SFE. Like you said, they're missing a lot of players, and I feel like that chemistry, that game chemistry is not gonna be no talent that game.
If LoPro wins this, bro, I'm done.
Yeah.
I will never bet against them again. If you are going to beat LoPro, this is the best time.
Yeah, for sure. This is the best time to beat LoPro right now. And if you don't beat LoPro here, they're for sure hands down the best team in South Carolina.
Are they like the Miami Heat of OT7, bro? Like the team that don't have a lot of flashy stars, but always competing?
For sure. No doubt. I feel like they're like that, always that dark horse. And when they always are down and out, they always show up.
Now, do you have the best hands out here right now?
I feel like I do.
You do?
I feel like I do.
If you was on Madden, what would be your catch rating right now, Bunchy?
I'll give it 99. No, actually,
that's 97. Come on, that's
97.
97.
97.
You know NCAA, the video game is coming back out, right?
It is.
So whenever you do make your college decision, I don't know if you want to break the internet and do it now, but whenever you do make your college decision, what will be your ranking overall on NCAA football?
As a freshman first coming in?
Freshman, bro.
I'm going to give myself 88.
88? 88 overall?
I'll be honest. Yeah, I'll be honest.
Okay, what's the speed? Give me the specs. What's the speed?
Okay, so speed 97.
Okay. Bunchy, in order to get a 97 speed, bro, you got to run like a 4.4.
Okay, I'm running like a 4.4, 4.5 right now.
Okay.
Exactly. So imagine when I get to college.
Okay.
Exactly. So
4.4 right now?
Yeah, 4.4, 4.5. Yeah.
Stop the cap. Hey, the producer's in my ear saying stop the cap right now.
No, it's not cap at all. Not cap at all.
4.4 is kind of impressive. I'm not gonna lie.
4.5, yeah.
Okay, speed 87. You said catch is gonna be like what? 97?
Yeah, like 97. Okay, 95. 95. I'm playing 95.
95. Route running ability is what?
98. 90. I can run every route,
You
bro.
gonna be the best receiver on the game, bro. This sound like my player right now.
Okay. 94 at the lowest.
Guys, don't forget, NFL Network will be playing tomorrow for some of the most important games of the season. As you guys know, tomorrow is bracket play. Today is pool play, where a lot of the teams are just trying to get their seed in. But tomorrow is win or go home in order to move on to the next round. Who you think gonna win this whole thing, bro?
I got SFE, bro.
SFE?
I feel like this week is their week, bro. I feel like this week they're going to take it all, and I feel like they're going to show up to the plate for sure.
We got a new team, man. A new team called Flow. I don't know if you know about
Flow.
They got a lot of the LSU talent.
Too.
They got Ryan Clark as a coach or just a part of the team, but they got Bryce Underwood coming in, the #1 quarterback in the nation. They will be playing today. You know how good you got to be number one at any – I've never been number one at nothing.
For sure. And they got a bunch of great coaching to coach that team up. And also they got Bryce – like you said, they got Bryce Underwood, the #1 quarterback in the nation.
They got the #1 running back in the nation as well.
Oh yeah, they stacked.
They are stacked. But like you say, can it be one of those things where it's like chemistry versus talent? Because, yeah, they got the talent, but do they got the chemistry? I don't think them guys play together. Even though they will be playing together at LSU soon, they haven't played together yet.
I feel like, I don't know, sometimes that talent is, they're stacked all over the board.
They're stacked, bro.
We've seen a lot of teams, though, that have all their 5 stars and get
SFE.
Yeah, for sure.
The team you got winning it all. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, SFE is one of those teams where every year you can book it. Them and Trilly, they're going to have every star you can think of.
For sure.
Everyone.
For sure.
And don't mean you're going to win, though.
For sure.
So it's one of those things where if I had to choose who will win it all, I don't want to go Flo because it's unproven. I haven't seen them.
They haven't played
On
yet.
paper, it's just like, ooh.
Yeah.
But if I had to choose anybody, I think I'm going to go SFE too. It's kind of hard to go against them.
They're like the Clippers, bro. Flo's like the Clippers. Like the Clippers, bro.
Why are they like the Clippers,
Because
Bunchy?
they have everybody, and they still probably, you feel me, they don't know. And like, remember, the chemistry was terrible. Remember when they first started, the chemistry was absolutely horrible.
Absolutely.
And when James was like, we're going to get it right, we're going to get it right. You feel me?
Coming into this, I had Fast Houston as my dark horse team.
Okay.
I thought that they was going to be.
They just lost, bro.
I'm already off them. I'm done. I'm done. Hey, Fat, if y'all watching this at the crib, bro, I'm done. You know what I'm saying? They got a lot of my Cleveland guys. I rock with Trey McNutt. They got a lot of my Cleveland guys. They quarterback, St. Clair going to O State. I was just too emotionally invested.
Yeah, for sure. You do
now,
too emotionally invested.
it's Coastline, bro. Deuce Knight is for real.
Okay.
Deuce Knight is nice, bro.
Okay.
He might be the fastest quarterback here. Got a crazy arm. He like 6'4", He told me he got his weight up now.
Okay.
Last year he said he was like 185. He's 210 now.
Oh, wow. He put on
6'4", 210.
weight.
I don't know what he did. He still looked. It's crazy.
Super crazy.
Who is your sleeper team?
LoPro. And this week they're sleeper. They're their sleeper team.
Nah, you're right. You're absolutely right.
This week they're their sleeper
they
team.
can technically be a sleeper team.
Yeah, technically this week is their sleeper team. And I'm like, oh, LoPro. They're not supposed to win. By the way, at the people at home, they're not supposed to win this. If they win this, they're the greatest 7-on-7 team ever. And you can stamp it. I'm stamping that right now.
If LoPro can somehow beat the powerhouses of 24K, Coastline, Gridiron Elite, Fast Houston, and SFE with this roster, it's nothing else to be said.
Also Team Toa. People are forgetting about Team Toa. Team Toa. If we're not gonna go LoPro, Team Toa. They're super sleeper. People forget. Nobody has mentioned them today. Bro, sleeper.
Hey, yo, Nico is a prodigy of Team Toa.
Sure.
Madden is like up next. He's the 12th ranked quarterback in his class. And it's something about the Iyam and Liava family, bro. They just ballers.
Different.
If your name is Madden, bro, you're meant to play football.
For sure.
It's nothing else for you to do.
For sure.
And as we see, guys, LoPro and Fast Houston are about to play right now. Give me your thoughts, bro. Who win this game?
So Fast Houston obviously disappointed us. But so I have LoPro taking it. I feel like LoPro are gonna take it. I feel like it's gonna be a close game though for sure. Because Fast Houston, like you said, they have everybody. I feel like it's gonna be a close game.
Yeah, I think LoPro wins this one. But if Fast Houston want to get back on track, this would be the perfect time to do it. But don't go anywhere, guys. More football coming up right after this one. We'll see you soon.
What are you wearing, man? You look ridiculous.
It's OT7. You didn't bring any gear?
No, I'm on the card. No, we were supposed to.
That's a rookie mistake. Looking good, Kieran.
Snickers, the official chocolate of OT7.
Jaden Perlotta here for a quick timeout. Getting a stop on D is all about handling your matchups and trusting your teammates. If there's one weak link, whole team suffers. So remember, vapes can contain toxic chemicals that can damage your lungs and the team. That's why there's no vaping team. Stay tuned for more OT7.
How do you do? Welcome to OT7 Season 3, Week 3, live from Orlando, Florida. We've got the very best high school prospects in the nation down here in the Sunshine State, looking to rep their team, put their name on the map, and punch their ticket to the OT7 Championship in June. We've got a great matchup today between the kings of OT7, LoPro, and Fast Houston. That's Mo Hassan. That's the Care Bear himself, Care Bear Kieran. I'm Alex Day. How we doing, guys?
I'm doing phenomenal, man. I'm excited to see the defending OT7 champs go out here and compete against Fast Houston.
What should we see from LoPro today?
So look, defending OT7 champions, but they are missing some of their best targets. Titan Laginen and Kaina they're not here. They're not here this week. I mean, they were the 2 best players on their team last week outside of Micah Eugenio, but Micah is back. We're going to see what they can do.
Mo, on the Fast Houston side, we just saw them play. What do you see in that game?
Yeah, Tavian St. Clair, the Ohio State commit at quarterback. How does he respond after a loss? He was a little off with the ball placement and timing. He's going against LoPro, who's potentially the greatest 7-on-7 team of all time. How does he respond? I can't wait to see.
Fast Houston will start with the ball. That's them in their red jerseys. They just had to switch them up quickly because they were wearing the white ones. LoPro is wearing white jerseys. We got it all figured out, and we are ready to go down here in sunny, beautiful Orlando, Florida. Fellas are ready, teams are ready. You hear the horn. Let's get it going.
LoPro here to defend the longest winning streak in OT7 history. They have not lost a game since March.
Floated in the air, crossing the 10 is Fast Houston, and they are all set up with first and goal.
That's a hell of a start here. Tavian St. Clair needed this type of momentum. Last game, they kind of got punched in the mouth against Gridiron Elite. Fast Houston with a hot start.
St. Clair throws it as hard as anyone, but right there you see the finesse, the touch.
Seems like Trayshawn Jackson just got a little lost right there. Ball ends up getting over him.
And that's what was missing last game, is that touch and finesse. And so did he make that correction now against LoPro? That's a great start for Tavian.
20-minute running clock here at OT7. First and goal from the 9, looking over the middle. Touchdown! Fast Houston, we have a flag on the play. We'll check on that. It's on the defense. Fast Houston punches first.
Fast Houston with as good of a start as you can get against LoPro. A lot of defensive confusion there for LoPro. But hey, Tavian St. Clair making it look easy on the opposite side of the ball.
Yeah, quick 2-play drive. Honestly, did not expect it against a very well-coached, potentially the best coached defense in 7-on-7. Again, this is a team with a lot of stars, a lot of great talent. They kind of just put them all together last minute. Maybe it just takes them a little bit of time to get them rhythm going.
Kieran, we've seen so many familiar faces for LoPro, but a lot of new faces here this week. Some confusion that we don't normally see from LoPro on that first series.
No, honestly, you're usually used to seeing LoPro be one of the most well-coached teams, always in position. Even if you do make a play on them, they're not going to be in the wrong spot. That was 2 bad busts right there for Trayshawn Jackson and that LoPro defense.
One guy that you do know at this point is Micah Eugenio, number 4 right there.
Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes.
You talking about Patrick Mahomes?
He is the QB of Bishop Gorman. This is his 3rd year at OT7. He has been nothing short of phenomenal here on the 7 circuit, and it feels like it doesn't matter who he's throwing to, he gets it done. But tough test for him here today. Eugenio throwing to the sideline, complete for first down yardage. Beautiful throw and catch for a LoPro first down.
There's Kinda Watson. That's another one of these guys that's going to have to step up today without Kinda Kamaolii. I think, yeah. Oh, I just said, hey, without even seeing it, Kamaolii.
Round of applause for Kieran.
I might have just gotten it wrong. Kinda, if you're watching at home, I'm so sorry. Shout out to my boy from Y&I. But here you go. I want to see what he can do, though. You're missing Titan. You're missing Kinda. Those are your 2 best targets last week. How can you keep things moving? And right now, you're seeing it just does not matter for Patrick Mahomes.
No. and so on that previous play, you see the velocity, and on this pass play right now, you just see him just being able to take what the defense is giving him. So on that one before, it's what you call a hole shot, right over the corner, right before that free safety. Just really good job of identifying the coverage and just taking advantage. He has so much experience, man. He knows exactly what he's getting in that defense. And we see right there with another touchdown.
It's just too easy for Micah, man. Micah Mahomes, another touchdown for LoPro as they tie this game up.
Aiden Kadang ties it up. And just like that, it only took 3 plays for LoPro, 3 plays for Micah Eugenio, and it just does not matter. There's a reason they have won 26 games straight here at OT7. They haven't lost since their first game of OT7 Season 2, Week 1.
March last year.
It has been a long time coming, and they are picking up where they left off, coming off of a OT7 Season 3, Week 1 victory. We have the 4th member of our broadcast booth, Overtime Tom, standing by to talk about these LoPro guys and the on-3 power rankings. What's going on, Tom?
Hey, fellas. Yes, we have the on-3 power rankings as we got a nice ball here. Great catch. Unbelievable.
Go up and get it, Jalen Moore.
Oh, my goodness. What a catch on the back shoulder of Jalen Moore, and an absolutely perfectly placed ball from Tavian St. Clair. Sorry, I almost said McNair. Tavian St. Clair. Dude, he is on fire right now.
Levitate.
Yes, sir.
We're seeing a completely different quarterback this game, by the way. We didn't see any of this last game. The touch, the precision, the timing, that's a really difficult throw. That's a throw you'll see on Saturdays with the Ohio State Buckeyes real soon.
A little bit too long. That'll be a 4-second sack, bring up second and goal. Tom, continue to talk to us about the rankings.
Yes, I'm sorry. I was throwing, I would have cut myself off too. So we have the on-3 power rankings, top 10 teams in all of OT7, but it all starts with LoPro, the #1 team. This is actually their first week being ranked #1, which feels impossible, but the 26-game winning streak, you're seeing everything that they're doing. #1 team this year, #1 team all time. I think the battle is, can anyone knock them out of that top spot? So we'll see this weekend.
The Ohio State commit, Tavian St. Clair, might have something to say about that. Takes a shot to the end zone. Incomplete. That looked like it may have went through this guy's hands in the corner.
It was close back there. I was surprised the ball got back there, but I think that's what Tavian St. Clair has kind of shown today. He will throw some balls that only his guys can get to. He did that last game on an out route. And I was like, oh man, that's a bad throw.
Yeah.
Ends up hitting this guy right in the hands, only where he can get it with the foot in.
No, that was a beautiful ball right there. He's sharp. I mean, he's only had 3 or 4 passes so far, but every single one has been on the mark, only where his guy can get it away from the defender, and he's corrected his mistakes, man. He had a pick earlier in that first game. He had a few that were dropped that could have been picks, and now he's back and sharp. So
he's got to be the most swaggy quarterback out here too right now. Do you see, bro, the chain, the fast Houston black accent with the sleeves and whatnot? That's tough.
The Ohio State cleats over the middle. That's complete inside the 5-yard line, and will bring up a big 4th and goal. You do not want to turn the ball over against LoPro. You will find yourself behind the 8 ball really quickly.
Exactly. You got to be able to score consistently, especially against Micah Eugenio and this LoPro offense.
Micah Mahomes, you have to score
every
single time.
Patty Eugenio, my fault.
Oh!
Just through the hands of Andrew Marsh right there. Oh my goodness, and he did such a good job of winning at the beginning of the round. Had a nice release, got inside, but just through the hands, with full extension, the ball maybe a little high. Mo.
It was a beautiful route, well schemed, one-on-one slant. He beat his man. He just put it over his head. Well, no, he's got to put it on his body too. You want that ball upfield shoulder, just put it on him. He beat him.
I think you guys are both right.
Yeah, and it needs to be back.
And it needs to be on his body.
Yeah.
Back to work for Micah Eugenio, orchestrating the offense, and LoPro gallivanting for a first down.
Gallivanting. Okay. Also, shout out to Micah getting his stars now. He is now, I believe, a 3-star ranked prospect now on most recruiting sites.
Congratulations, Micah.
According to 247, sorry to
shout out to Micah,
be specific, but yeah, no, shout out to Micah, man. Very talented quarterback. He's done all of this. Already won an OT7 championship. Never started a varsity football game.
Wow.
Crazy, right?
Really?
Crazy. Quarterback of DEFCON 1 last year, who we're going to see a little bit later on today.
Eugenio. Oh my goodness. Touchdown. They cannot be stopped.
That's Anthony Hickman. Look, LoPro's usually with all of these smaller dudes. They got a big man now. Anthony Hickman, 6'3", 220 pounds. I wish I was 220, man. Goodness gracious. Went out there, makes some plays, 2 receptions, 2 catches for a touchdown. So easy.
He just looks so comfortable back there, man. He's been doing this for so long. Dude, like, you can tell it's just another day at the office for Micah. Like, all these other teams, they run into the pit. They're all excited to score. Micah just walks to the sideline, just like it's another day.
Yeah. Look, Micah's down there smiling right now. I think him and Tom are about to yap it up for sure.
8 minutes into this game, LoPro up 7. The Ohio State commit 5-star Tavian St. Clair back to work here, looking to tie this one up, going over the middle, wide open, and then another, and more.
Did he get touched? Oh, he did right there. Oh my goodness gracious.
Down at the 10, and Fast Houston is on the doorstep. Tom standing by with Micah, though, who just completed his 2nd touchdown of the game. What's going on, Tom?
Hey guys, I'm here with the new 3-star quarterback, Micah Eugenio. How are we feeling?
I'm feeling good. How are you?
I'm doing well, man. You're out here slinging it around. You're missing some of your best receivers. Does that matter at all?
Not really. You know, we're definitely going to miss them, but it's the next guy's up, so everybody's got to keep doing their job.
Who's next quarterback?
You got a lot of great quarterbacks out here. You're going against Tavian St. Clair right now. Are you guys about to be on offense? You got to get out there. All right, good luck. We'll talk later. Bye, Micah. Have fun.
Instant redemption there from Andrew Marsh in the back of the end zone. touchdown for Fast Houston. And hey, we're still got a game going on right now. This LoPro defense doesn't look like the same LoPro defense that we're used to.
No, it does not. Tie ball game. Beautiful throw, beautiful catch, beautiful handshake. We got to talk about this throw first and foremost. In tight coverage, though, Mo Hassan.
He layered that over 2 guys. There's a linebacker, there's a DB, put it only where he can get it. I love that throw.
A dangerous throw. You got to have a lot of trust in your own abilities there.
What a catch.
And Micah just goes back to work.
Micah just goes back out there, hits Caden. Another corner, just, I mean, right where it needs to be. And I'll be honest, though, too, Micah's spinning that thing right now.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Last year we saw Micah, and he was just really, really about his ball placement. He's starting to put some real force on these throws. You see this out there, boom, right where it needs to be. Easy completion for LoPro.
I was talking to LoPro a couple weeks ago and said, how many plays do you guys have? Because they don't huddle up or anything. It's all no huddle. They said they really have only 4 plays, and then everything stems off of those 4 plays. They have a lot of different reads off those 4 plays, but really only a couple of main things they do, and they understand leverage from their wide receivers as well as anyone.
Yeah, there's a few advantages to that. I think if you have a smaller playbook, the guys can just play fast and just react rather than think. The other thing, they use a lot of option routes. So it could be the same play, but it can look 8 or 9 different ways depending on the coverage. And they have so much chemistry together, Micah knows where the guy's gonna cut depending on the safety structure or the corner leverage and all that.
Eugenio dropping back over the middle. Oh, great play broken up. We actually have the QB for Fast Houston, Tavian St. Clair, future Buckeye standing by. What's going on, Tom?
Hey, fellas, I am down here with the QB himself, Tavian St. Clair. First time out here at OT7, how we feeling?
Yes, sir. Feels great, man. Finally got the opportunity to come out here and play with some dogs, so, you know, I'm just excited to be here for sure.
It started off a little slow. Feels like you're hitting your rhythm now. Are you just getting used to the guys out here?
Yes, sir. With it being in Ohio, we don't really get to play none of this, so just trying to get the rhythm, you know, see what the vibes are like out here, and then, you know, start to get after it. So.
And committed to Ohio State. Talk me through how that happened. Oh, we got to touch on it. You got to get back out there, man. Come on, I need you to go score again. Let's get it. Come on. Tavian St. Clair, back to work, fellas.
Dude, just whenever you think they might have some adversity, Micah just drops a dime on a wheel. Another touchdown for LoPro. You got to be kidding me, bro.
Had to have been a blow coverage there. You will not get much more open than that. But that's why we talk so much about why it's important to not turn the ball over against LoPro defense, because we've seen LoPro defense show some cracks at times. The LoPro offense never shows cracks. It feels like they score every possession. So here we go again. It is time for Fast Houston, down 7, to try to tie this game up. But right now, they're going to look to take the lead with their money drive. Karen, explain the money drive rules if this is your first time watching.
Money drive rules, if you score a touchdown on this drive, you are rewarded with 10 points for the drive as opposed to the regular 7, but it comes with a risk. If you throw an interception, it's 6 points for the defense, and if that defense returns it, it's 10 points. And also, if you just get stopped, it's 4 points for the defense as well. So you need to score a touchdown here, bad.
A dart on that first down throw that'll bring up a 2nd and short. Mo, that was a laser.
It was, and that's why Ryan Day is so excited about this guy. When Tavian's on, when he's playing at his best, he's one of the best, if not the single best quarterback in the country. But when he's off, we saw him that miss. Oh, and we got a PI right there. He needs to improve on consistency, but this is a huge drive. They need these 10 points right now if they want to win this game.
And that's going to be a PI that's probably going to give these guys a first down.
It'll bring up... Sorry, Kieran, go on.
Oh, no, I was just saying that it was a nice play there. Tavian St. Clair, as inconsistent as he was in that first game, he's still putting the ball where his guys can make a play on it. I just think it's going to be a comfortability thing throughout the weekend for him. I think tomorrow you're going to see Fast Houston's best football. And I think that's where, Mo, you had that prediction for them going forward.
As Coach Ryan Porter of California Power would say, pool play is just practice for us.
Yeah.
Not for LoPro, though. No. Over the middle, that is complete. It'll bring up 2nd and goal from just outside the 10-yard line.
Yeah, I think everything for LoPro is just like we're just gonna go out here and do our thing.
We're just gonna do what we do.
We're gonna do our thing. Doesn't matter.
It's so easy for them.
It's ridiculous how easy it seems for them. And Micah just never it's like he's never too high, never too low. Same way with Tavian St. Clair though. Like last game, he had his struggles, but he just came back out here and he's cool, calm, and collected. That's why I can never be a quarterback at the high level.
Here comes the rush. Does not matter. and Fast Houston takes the lead with just over 6 minutes left.
Fast Houston has stayed here the entire time staying in the game. They've done nothing but be consistent on offense, and all they've got right now is a stop on the red zone on the 1 yard line of the ball that went right through a guy's hands. Fast Houston is here to play right now, and they look legit.
Now, would you consider, if you're LoPro, using your money drive here? Because if you just score a regular touchdown, you're going to give the ball back to Fast Houston. You might not give the ball back again. Then they would be playing for the win, not the tie.
I agree with how the clock is constructed right now with 5 minutes. You're not going to drain the full 5 on this drive. So I think you're right. You got to go for 10.
I think the way that they've been scoring so far, why take it? Just chill. They've been scoring so quickly so far. Just getting the ball downfield.
Just trust the defense.
I just trust the defense. I would just trust the defense here. And if you need to towards the end, like you already have the advantage on the scoring. A money drive isn't really needed. You're just going to let them lengthen their lead, if anything.
LoPro has won 26 straight games here at OT7. Almost all of those quarterbacked by Micah Eugenio. That was week 1 of season 2.
Chat, what are you guys thinking right here? Do you guys think that this winning streak could be broken right here by Fast Houston? Let me know. No. You're saying no? Oh my goodness, what a catch. Nalu! Overtime, Nalu out there making a catch. He's another guy that we said was gonna have to step up. We've seen him the past couple of years. You know, he looks bigger, stronger this year. Hey, when Kina's out, you gotta put another one out there. What a catch. Full extension right there, man.
Class of 2028. That's so far the catch of the day.
Ooh. That football is almost bigger than him, bro. That was crazy.
These guys are so good on offense that it's interesting to see the chess pieces on defense. How do you stop Micah? And you see this defense, they're going to a lot of zone. Those corners backing up, that means it's cover 4. You have 4 deep defenders and everyone else is underneath. And that's why Micah's taking all the underneath stuff.
Yep.
He understands that pre-snap and he says, okay, if you want to play off, I'll take 5 to 10 yards a play. And you see them right now inside the 10-yard line.
Second down right now, and they're inside of the 10.
All easy completions.
Yeah. Jaden Williams, class of 2026 from Arborview High School.
This is where I want to score quick if I'm LoPro though. I don't really want to run too much clock down here.
No, you do not. 3.5 minutes left to the end zone.
Oh my goodness. Dude, that's a dot.
It's a dot.
That's a dot, bro.
A back shoulder on the wheel route. They love these wheel routes down in the end zone. That's about like the 2nd or 3rd time I've seen them score on it. They usually get either a slant or a post right beneath it. It tricks this outside defender, this nickel. He doesn't know what to do. Throws it right on the back shoulder, right where it needs to be. And Micah is dialed, man. I haven't seen him throw a bad ball yet.
Anyone wearing number 82 in 7-on-7 is taking football really seriously.
I love that.
That's crazy.
But fellas,
that's a legit wide receiver number out here. He's playing real football right now.
All right, give me your favorite number 82 of all time.
Who's favorite number 82? Dwayne Bowe.
Not saying Torrey Smith is crazy.
I'll go Mario Manningham.
Ew.
Wow.
That's nasty.
Level 82.
Actually, what am I doing? Jason Witten.
Oh,
Jason Witten 82.
Get out of here.
Come on now.
Fake Cowboys fan.
I'm not a Cowboys fan any longer. I'm a Chiefs fan. You see we got Xavier Worthy?
I did.
Pete, baby.
Guys, we have to talk about it here. 2.5 minutes left. 4-point game. LoPro's streak is on the line. This is why I would have done the money drive with the clock ticking down here. They are taking their sweet time. 2nd and 14. Looking over the middle. That's incomplete. Excuse me. It'll bring up a 3rd and long. But it's interesting because if they score, they'll not only take the lead, but probably give the ball back with under a minute left.
Yeah.
He can't hold me like a
Coming
dog.
down to the wire here.
I'm okay with running some clock down right here, taking my time on this play, man. You have an opportunity to take LoPro out here and pool play.
Hey, I need the first down, Andrew. Come here, Andrew. Come here.
Agreed. The last thing you want is Micah Eugenio with the ball on the last possession, and that's where the Mahomes comparison comes through. Even with 20 seconds left, that dude is dangerous and can still score. So you need to drain all of this clock.
Patty only needed 13 seconds. Oh,
here comes a rush, an early rush, rolling out to his right. That's complete to 4-star Andrew Marsh for a big first down.
And it's moments like this that you get to see why, like how the real football players end up like showing out, right? He escapes the pocket with the pressure, rolls out to his right, and delivers an absolute dart right into Andrew Marsh's chest. That's a real football play.
You have 4 seconds to get rid of the ball. The defense can rush the QB after 2 seconds. The flag was an early rush. The penalty is declined. It'll bring up a 1st and goal with a minute here remaining. And LoPro's streak is hanging in the balance right now.
Oh my goodness, this is getting stressful, guys.
St. Clair drops back, complete, crossing the 10, and in to the end zone.
They scored too quick.
Oh my goodness,
Too much
55
time,
seconds.
Way too much time.
Way too much time. A great celebration.
Oh my goodness.
Fast Houston says, giddy up. This one's coming down to the wire.
Now, guys, should he have just gone out of bounds on like the 3 or 4?
I think you have to score. You have to score.
Just take the points?
You have to score. You have to take the points. And in that situation, you're down. If it's a tie game, then yeah, I'm going out.
Or maybe go down, not go out of bounds.
Take a knee.
Yeah. The old Shady McCoy.
Micah with 55 seconds left. What can Patrick Eugenio do right here?
Over the middle, that's complete. Wow.
Oh, he missed him. Oh my God.
And crossing the 10 is LoPro, the 20 is LoPro. It'll bring up a 1st and goal with 40 seconds left. They are cool, calm, and collected.
Also, I'm surprised they don't go money drive right here. You can make it you can make this game pretty much over.
You're right.
To the side. Oh! That is.
Did he hold on the whole time?
Down on the
How? How did he hold on to that?
I don't know how he held on. I thought he didn't possess it.
Oh my goodness!
What a throw, what a catch. 15 seconds left.
They have to go right now.
2nd and goal. Eugenio rolling out to his right.
Wide open. Oh my goodness. What is LoPro made? I gotta see a replay of that catch too. What is LoPro made out of, man?
A walk-off touchdown.
Listen, because they didn't go money drive, this game is not over. We can still get a Hail Mary type effort here from Fast Houston. We've seen it before. Last year we saw with team pressure. Let's check out the play before the touchdown though. My goodness, what a catch.
This was 1st and goal and back shoulder. Beautiful. Guys, by the way.
Oh, that's not a catch, brother. That's not a catch, brother.
It's tough in hurry-up offense.
Oh,
could have gone either way. Guys, question, 10 seconds left. Do you have time for 2 plays if you can get out of bounds, or do you just take a Hail Mary shot?
I'm taking 2 shots right now. I'm giving my guys the best opportunity.
You're going 2 Hail Marys?
All go, guys.
Yeah.
You're going all go?
I'm going 2 shots. You had nothing else.
I don't like it. I think chunk and then take a shot.
They also have too many people on the field. Now they're good.
See what they can do right
The Ohio State commit, St. Clair has the arm, dropping back, taking a shot deep, throws it up for Andrew Marsh. Incomplete.
It's gotta be PI, right?
Out of the end zone.
Oh, PI right there is a little crazy too. I don't know, bro.
I think that's PI.
I thought that was a PI.
Now, I'm curious if the official is saying it was uncatchable because the ball did sail out of bounds.
The end zone, yeah.
But Marsh did get hugged.
See this replay right here. He's in his chest. Marsh can't make a play back up to the ball. And he does wrap his arms around him. Now that's a PI to me, man.
It's definitely PI. Let's see where the ball landed because it looked pretty far out of bounds from here.
Nah, I think that ball landed right there. It could have been catchable. Yeah, I think that was catchable.
Here you go. Barring a penalty, the last play of the game, 4 seconds left.
LoPro's 26-game win streak in the balance.
St. Clair throws it up.
Oh my goodness, he's gonna have a shot.
And LoPro hangs on. Once you think they're in trouble, they escape like Houdini and make it 27 for the boys from Hawaii.
It doesn't matter how late you give Micah Eugenio the ball, he's gonna make something happen, bro. LoPro with 27 straight wins. What an ending to that game. Some controversy there, guys, but hey, Fast Houston, they recovered. They didn't look too good in the first game. Now we get to see what they can do moving forward in this tournament. A tough 0-2 start, very tough. But hey, LoPro, maybe not as invincible as we thought beforehand.
LoPro is missing a lot at all. 35-31. LoPro is the final to make it 27 at all. 35-31. LoPro is the final to make it 27 straight wins. Mikey Eugenio is him. Stick with us. We got another great game. SFE Coastline coming up next.
And welcome back to season 3, week 3 of OT7 for some amazing football. Hey, Bunchy, we just seen one of the craziest games that might have been in OT7 history.
Crazy, bro.
LoPro, short-handed, still somehow, some way, pulled off a W. Bunchy, we heard it. They said they gave him too much time. And boy, did they give him too much time.
They for sure gave him, like the guy over there said, he's like, they gave him too much time. They drove down the field in 55 seconds and scored.
So we probably seen the best game so far from Fast Houston with this new addition with St. Clair being the quarterback. Ohio State commit, a rocket for an arm, a huge guy. I mean, it was score for score, back to back. Yeah. It almost felt like whoever got the last shot was going to win until LoPro gets the ball back with 55 seconds left and drive down the field.
Yeah, I feel like Fast Houston, they played their, like you said, they played their best game last week. But you know, last game, but LoPro just showed up to the table. They showed up and they did what LoPro do. So.
Hey, I'm not going to lie, bro. I'm not surprised. Up next, we got Coastline and SFE. I'm expecting this one to be a good one. SFE is always going to be having some of the best stars, 4-star, 5-stars around the country. But Coastline, they have Deuce Knight, and that man is cooking. We've seen him play already. He's super talented, and he might be the best quarterback here. Before Bryce. Before Bryce,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Bryce.
But Deuce Knight, he one of the ones.
Yeah, he's a guy. He's a guy. But I feel like SFE is going to take it. You know, I think they got the best team and they have the more chemistry. But, you know, Deuce Knight is going to go crazy. We're not going to sleep on Deuce Knight.
No, we can't sleep on Deuce Knight. And let's check out the schedule for the rest of the games we have upcoming today. Because if you guys are watching, you tuning in for the perfect time, man. As you guys see, we just got done with LoPro and Fast Houston. This game, SFE Coastline. Up next week, after that, we got 24K, Gridiron Elite, who actually got the surprising dub over Fast Houston, so they're playing really well. And we cannot forget the matchup of the day at 2 p.m. LoPro versus SFE. The way LoPro is looking now, I thought it was going to be kind of bad because they didn't have a full roster. But I can't even tell.
Yeah, I think they're gonna take. I think SFE is gonna take that one. I think SFE is the team that beat them.
Hey man, if you're gonna break LoPro's streak, which is probably one of the most impressive streaks in 7-on-7 football, this is the time to do it. Will it happen? I don't know, but y'all gotta stay tuned to watch. 2 p.m. will be the game. Don't go anywhere, guys. More football coming up right after this.
Yes, sir.
Yo, I pulled over. I saw you called. Yo, we're setting up for OT7. We need all hands on deck. You said what? I said we're setting up for OT7. Hurry up and get here. Rookie mistake.
Snickers, the official chocolate of OT7.
Jaden Perlotta here for a quick timeout. Getting a stop on D is all about handling your matchups and trusting your teammates. If there's one weak link, whole team suffers. So remember, vapes can contain toxic chemicals that can damage your lungs and the team. That's why there's no vaping team. Stay tuned for more OT7.
Welcome back to OT7 Season 3, Week 3, live from Orlando, Florida. We've got the very best high school prospects in the nation, including the future QB for Florida State and the future QB for Notre Dame playing in this game between Coastline Stars and SFE. You are not going to want to miss this one. I'm joined by my partner, Care Bear Kieran. How are we doing? I'm Alex Day. Happy to be with you.
Brother, I am so excited for this matchup. This is one of the best quarterback matchups that you can see in all of 7-on-7 football, and I am so excited to watch them duel it out here in the great state of Florida.
SFE is quarterbacked by Tramel Jones, a future QB for FSU. What are you looking forward to in this game from Jones and the SFE?
Look, Tramel Jones and SFE came out last week, or like 2 weeks ago rather, in Dallas, and they were lighting things up. They looked almost invincible, and then they ended up getting got. They got Raw Miami got them in the pool play, and then they also ended up getting eliminated later on in the semifinal to Raw Miami. Raw Miami just kind of showed they're kind of the elite team in South Florida. SFE has to prove that that's different this weekend.
On the other side with Coastline Stars, it's the Deuce Knight show, and he looked great so far in their first game here in Week 3, and I can't wait to see what he does here in Game 2.
Coastline Stars came in, and they've been a little bit underrated, but they showed up in their first game and played against 24K, which is one of the better teams that we've seen. It was not on air, but Deuce Knight looks incredible. He's only added size. He's only gotten better this offseason. He's spinning the ball right now, and the Coastline Stars look to be like a team in rhythm, and I'm excited to see what they can do right here.
Coastline Stars, QB'd by the southpaw, Deuce Knight. Just a reminder, 20-minute running clock. Have to get to the other team's 20-yard line for a first down. You got a 50-yard field here. And there he is, Deuce Knight, the 4-star QB. He is going to Notre Dame, and he works out with a couple of my favorite QBs, Eli Manning and Daniel Jones.
Yes. No, I mean, jeez. Eli Manning, Daniel Jones. Elite company to work out with, though, as well. Deuce Knight doing
couple Hall of Famers. You know?
Yeah, no, I mean, couple. One Hall of Famer, maybe.
I thought I could.
And then Daniel Jones. Yeah, let's relax now. Chat, can we get a relax on the Giants fan? Oh! The beautiful ball there by Deuce.
That's Tristan Keys, the 4-star wideout. He's got offers from the Seminoles, the Balls, the Razorbacks, and he climbed the ladder for a first down there.
I'm in Tallahassee, FSU. I'm with the Seminoles.
Hey.
Come on now. I'm telling you, Deuce Knight has been electric this tournament. I'm excited to see what he can do. We've been excited to see him come back to 7-on-7 after last year playing with D-String's Team Pressure. If you guys remember, he was with D-String's Team Pressure in the championship. Close loss there to end it all for that team last year. But hey, man, Deuce Knight, really, really solid, talented guy, and I want to see what he can do.
Knight over the middle. Oh! Nearly intercepted. I still can't get over that first down, that second down throw to Keys. Their head coach, CJ Bailey, he calls Tristan Keys Baby DK.
Baby DK. Honestly, I can see it. I can see it.
I mean, that was already my nickname, but I'm a little
Your nickname is crazy. Your nickname is insane.
It'll bring up 2nd and goal from the 12-yard line.
This team might be the dark horse, though, this weekend. Coastline Stars, I don't think too many people are expecting stuff from them. Whenever you have an elite quarterback here at 7-on-7, you can make things happen, and that is exactly what Deuce Knight is.
Knight pumps once, goes to the end zone.
Oh my goodness!
Baby DK!
Are you kidding me? Tristan Keys climbing the ladder.
He did it all on that possession.
Oh my God!
And Deuce Knight can't help but smile.
He had to double catch that too as well. Look, gets right over the hands of the DB. Perfect ball placement from Deuce Knight. And what a grab. Look, gets it in his hands in those Grinch-colored gloves. Ends up adjusting, keeping it in. What a beautiful catch. What a beautiful throw. And Coastline Stars are up 7-0 on SFE.
The Grinch-colored gloves. You're a mean one, Tristan Keys. So here we go. This is the best QB matchup, in my opinion, of the day, and it is now time for the future FSU Seminole. We saw the future Notre Dame Irish QB. This is the future Florida State Seminole QB, Tramel Jones.
Real ACC matchup type beat, even though, you know, Notre Dame's independent for whatever reason.
I hate that.
Dude, it's so, don't even get me started.
Texas fans punching the air.
And choose a dang Cowboys, I'll be honest.
So Tramel Jones, Karen, we've called a lot of his games so far this spring. Florida State commit, 6 foot, 196. Last year he was with 24K. Last fall, he had a great season, 3,300 yards, 34 touchdowns, and he's looked great so far. And oh, is that a catch? I don't think it's a catch. No,
he had it. No, that's not a catch. The thing is, though, he had it in his hands, and they got kind of yanked back as well. But man, that's a really good play right there by Josiah McGrew to break up the pass to Jabari Brady. And this is one thing that we haven't talked about yet with SFE. They have a superstar-studded wide receiver room. You have Jamie French, the 5-star wide receiver. You have Vernell Brown III, who caught every touchdown pass known to man 2 weeks ago. Caden Dixon-Wyatt's back on the team. And then, of course, right there, you get Jabari Brady, the 5-star kid out of the class of 2026 from Hollywood, Florida. A lot of guys out of Hollywood.
A lot of guys from Hollywood, Florida. Jones, that's complete over the middle. They'll get him a new set of downs. Karen, one of the stories of OT7 Season 3 has been Vernell Brown III. Tramel, Vernell, that connection has been lethal. He's catching everything in sight. Keep your eye on number 3. He's in the slot right now to the right. He has been unbelievable.
That was Eric McFarland on the catch right there, if I'm remembering correctly, number 13.
I'm on my Tony Romo game, honestly. I just talked about him right there, the catch, but I gotta say, I'm not gonna give myself too much credit. That's a safe pick. That's going to Vernell Brown.
Yeah. No, right at the point line. No, you got to hit the hit. You got to hit. You got to hit.
Trips bunch here for SFE. We got the jam at the line. And that's dropped by Jabari Brady.
Right through his hands for Jabari Brady right there. A good jam on the line, though, at the top. I think, they're going to end up calling a flag on it. Man!
They're going to say it was too good of a jam.
Yeah, I was excited about it. Yeah, it was a little bit too good of a jam.
So Brady is the #1 player in Florida in the class of 2026.
Yeah, he reaches across the line. It's supposed to be within a yard. Man, that's tough.
There was also a couple of shoves there. Yeah, I feel like once you do 2-3 shoves, you're kind of asking for trouble in 7-on-7.
You have a 2-pump maximum. Okay, you got a 3 pumps. You're doing too much.
Kieran, the jokes write themselves.
Let's see what Tramel can do right here.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Tramel to the right.
You're not guarding that.
Easy. Jamie French. Oui.
Yeah, it's too easy. It's too easy. I could teach finesse. I could teach some French as well. You know what I mean? Like it's ridiculous. You saw that route right there. You knew who they were going to. Jamie French, the 5-star extraordinaire, former Alabama commit, but then Nick Saban left, and he was like, you know what? I'm gonna leave too.
Tramel and Jamie French have a lethal connection back home in high school, and they continue it here. 7-on-7, beautiful route. That is just about as unguardable as it gets.
That's why he has every offer in the country. It's not even remotely close. And then, of course, the ball is actually kind of a bit behind him. No problem. I'm Jamie French. Got up and stared at him, too. I didn't even see that.
I mean, you run a route like that, you can stare all you want.
Get a little light-skinned face out of him. That was wild.
Right back to work, and baby DK brings him down inside.
This is going to be an electric quarterback battle. These guys are out here throwing some darts. Goodness gracious. Deuce Knight is dialed in this weekend, man. We talked to him in the booth a little bit earlier today, and he said, no, we're about to win this whole thing. And normally, you know, every kid comes up here and says something like that. I believe him because he's showing it on the field right now.
We asked him what the score of this game would be. He said 30-14. I don't know if that's going to come true or not, as one of our field officials is looking up at the booth saying 30-14. What?
Yeah, 30-14 is going to be a little tough. For sure.
Keep your eye on number 5, Tristan Keys. We've seen him do it all. Right now, he is in the middle of that trips bunch at the top of your screen. Number 5, and he is open right now. And a nice recovery there by the SFE defense. That will bring up 2nd and goal.
And I did want to speak about the SFE team a little bit. They came out today with shirts on dedicated to Javon Coles.
Yep.
He was a player that played at North Shore, rival high school to like the high school that I went to back in Texas. They're in the Houston area. They also have a DB from North Shore, Chase Calicut. I mean, he unfortunately passed away a couple of months ago, so I just wanted to give a big shout out to his family. Javon Coles, we miss you. We love you. Rest in peace, LoPro.
They all came out in red shirts.
Yeah. Really nice gesture there from SFE to come out and show support to his family.
Deuce Knight, 2nd and goal. Incomplete there. It'll bring up 3rd and goal. So far, these teams have traded punches. It'll be interesting to see which defense can stand tall and get the coveted OT7 stop.
I mean, yeah, that's really what this is kind of turning into. And normally it's in this area, though. Can you defend those last 5, 7, 8, 9, 10 yards or whatever it is at the end of these possessions, though? But you force a 4th down in that red zone. I almost like a 4th down there than I do from 15 yards out.
Absolutely.
It's so much harder to score in that area.
Looking over the middle.
And here we go. Here we go.
Big 4th down coming up here. We've seen just about all of Deuce Knight's completions go to Tristan Keys. Take a look there.
Chat saying the pit looks fun to jump in. Chat, if y'all scored a touchdown at OT7, what would be your celebration? We have a throne, subway throne. We got the real cost foam pit. You got the booth. You can run up here. You can operate a camera. You can go to the podcast studio.
I'm going to the real cost foam pit.
I think that the foam pit might be the answer.
Big 4th and goal as we approach the midway point of this game. Knight drops back to the corner. Incomplete.
Oh, and there's going to be a flag on the play. Oh, man.
We will repeat the down. I believe it is just holding. So it'll remain 4th and goal. We have the distance to the goal.
Just a hold there? Yeah, it's just a hold. Okay, it's going to be a hold. That kind of helps SFE, though, too. They do get another chance. Not a fresh set of downs here for the Coastline Stars. But, yeah, he did hold him right there.
Your spot.
Man.
Still 4th down. Hey, 3.5 yard line.
So Deuce Knight, the future Notre Dame QB, 4-star QB. the best in the state. Oh, drops back. Rolls, scrambles.
Gotta have it.
Incomplete.
There's another flag
on the play.
Oh, and the SFE bench is livid right now with the refs.
That was intended for T-Shawn Smith.
That's going to be a PI, so it's going to be a first down and a fresh set of downs. Oh, man. I think maybe he hooked him with his right arm. If you see right here, yeah, just hooked the shoulder with the right arm. I don't know about that because it seems like he got there right around the same time.
A killer for the SFE defense, not only giving them another chance, but a new set of downs. Under center here for Knight, touchdown.
Man.
Coastline Stars takes the lead, and the SFE bench is not very happy.
Not very happy with it, but look, you got to go back out there. You got to score more points because that's what OT7 is all about right here.
Take another look. Nice play design. You rarely see QBs go under center here at OT7.
No.
But they knew who they were going to that one.
Coastline Stars,
snap.
We did broadcast their first game, but they are going to show you some very funky formations out here. Their coach, CJ Bailey, has some weird things drawn up. They've gone under center with a wishbone formation with 3 running backs. It was crazy. So expect to see some funky things out of Coastline Stars this weekend.
Jones, complete. And we have our own Sniper Jones,
is that
third man in the booth.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Standing
sir.
by to talk
Fellas.
about the on-3 rankings. What's going on, Sniper?
Hey, fellas, SFE looks like a powerhouse. They always come through with some of the most talent on 7-on-7 football. Right now, currently as constricted, the on-3 power rankings have them at number 5. Now, I don't know if that's true. I don't know if it's not. We're going to leave it up to you guys in the chat and you guys at the booth. Let me know if y'all agree or disagree with the on-3 power rankings.
Man. Look. Power rankings are power rankings for a reason. LoPro being at the top is all that I really care about. Man. You know what I mean? It's just, the chat's gonna say I'm glazed. They're gonna say I'm biased. You haven't watched what I've watched over the past year. But hey, if there's any team that I think is gonna be capable of getting it done, it's gonna be a team like SFE or Raw Miami. Raw Miami's been so close multiple times.
SFE is 3-2 so far here at OT7. They lost in the semis of week 2 to the Trillion Boys, 39-21. They've looked good, but it still feels like we haven't seen the very best from SFE, despite having a Florida State QB and just a plethora of great wide receivers.
The thing is, you see these flashes that they have, but their wide receiving core is undoubtedly one of the most stacked in the entire competition. I mean, them and Raw Miami, dude. There's something about. Look, I'm a Texas guy through and through. Florida's got that talent.
Yep.
They're unbelievable.
That Jabari Brady in motion. Beautiful, and a gorgeous throw and catch, complete for a new set of downs. Caden Dixon Wyatt, that was 4-star from Modern Day.
So smooth, so smooth. You're just talking about all the South Florida ones. Guess what? Another state, another powerhouse program, right out of California. Caden Dixon Wyatt. Look at the body control, 2 feet in. That's good in the league, buddy.
We see Jones throw with a lot of velo on a regular basis. Nice touch there, though, from the future Seminole. Dixon Wyatt, a 4-star, class of 2026. Picked up 27 offers as a sophomore. Ohio State, Bama, Cal. Bunch of great schools. Big body at 6'2". Back to work here for Jones. Throws to the end zone. Oh, that was intended for Vernell Brown III. Haven't called his name as much as we had in the past. In week 2, Jamel Jones threw 10 touchdowns, 7 of them.
I think he had multiple games with 3 touchdowns. It was ridiculous.
He had 13 catches for 2.
I think he had multiple games with 3 touchdowns. It was ridiculous.
He had 13 catches for 230 yards and 7 touchdowns in 1 weekend. I can't help but laugh reading out those numbers.
That's insane. Those are some gaudy statistics. I love them.
Appreciate that.
Gaudy numbers.
4-star from Orlando. The number 10 wideout in his class. Keep your eye on number 3. Back to work here for Jones. And there's Brown inside the 10-yard line.
Easy pickup right there, just over the middle. I'm loving the SFE drip though too. Have you seen it? I mean, dude, the pink accent with the blue. I love this color combination. And then you see the Adidas sneakers that they have with bright pink. Man.
There's a lot going on, but
it's clean, brother. It's clean. I don't know. I'm a big pink guy though. That's my thing. They hated on me and Caleb Williams for having that share.
They can't bring you down.
They can't bring me down. They cannot.
3rd and goal from inside the 10. Who are you going to here, Karen?
I'm looking for Jamie French. You know what I'm doing. But also, Eric McFarland has been open. They're not going to either.
No.
Right to Kate Dixon Wyatt.
He made the pretty catch to start off the drive, and what he started, he finished.
It's too tough of a question to ask. Who do you want to go to? Oh, I can go to Kate Dixon Wyatt or Brennell Brown or Jamie French or Jabari Brady or Eric McFarland. Or I could just have Tramel run around if they blitz me and just make some magic happen with his feet. This team is so loaded, man. What a catch. Caden Dixon Wyatt already with NFL-type size and range, too. It's the area that you can throw him the football where he can make a play on it. Tramel is doing amazing right now, though, also just placing the ball where his guys can make a play on it.
14-14 with 4.5 minutes remaining here in this.
These are some long drives, too.
Long drives.
Only 4 minutes left remaining in this game, and you see they're in no rush right now. No rush whatsoever. No money drive either, tie ball game.
Now, if you're the Coastline Stars, are you going 4 minute offense, or are you trying to just keep doing what you're doing? Ooh,
if it's me, I'm going 4 minute offense. I'm taking my sweet time. I'm all about just maintaining that clock. I don't want SFE to have a real shot to win this game, if that is a possibility. But it seems like they're running deeper routes concepts right now, so we'll see.
2nd and 20 for the Coastline Stars. We've seen them time and time again find number 5, Tristan Keys, the 4-star wideout, class of 2026 from Hattiesburg, Mississippi, baby DK. Right now, he is the 2nd wide receiver lined up in the 4 there. And they find him good enough for first down yardage, and that will bring up a 1st and goal from inside the 20. We have our own Sniper Jones standing by with future Seminole, Tramel Jones. So what's up, Snipe?
Hey man, I'm with Tramel. I asked him if he was 6'3". He said, no, I'm 6'1", but if you want to give me 6'3", I'll take it. Bro, y'all have been balling out of control between Dallas and now. I think you've probably opened up the most odds at the quarterback position. How does it feel coming through and getting all the success with SFE?
It's great. They've given me a lot of chances to showcase my talent. Really, I give credit to my teammate receivers for getting open. I got a lot of great receivers out here. I'm really just being the point guard for the offense and letting those guys make plays.
Now, of course, Florida State is in the future. What do you have anything to say? There's a lot of Florida State fans watching right now. What will they be getting when you arrive at Florida State?
Guys can work hard. Nothing but hard work around here. A guy's going to compete and be a leader for the team. Go Noles.
Now, if you had to compare your QB skills to anybody in the league per se, who do you watch and be like, I can see a lot of my game in their game?
Jalen Hurts, for sure. Jalen Hurts, great quarterback, off the field. He's a great guy, really low-key guy, the way he can extend plays and also use his arm. I love the way he just implements his skills on the field.
I'm going to let you dominate on Saturday. You will be seeing him one day on Sunday, man. Hey, do your thing, my brother. Back to you guys at the booth.
Thank you, Snipe. Through the hands of their wide receiver there. That will bring up a 3rd and goal. Big possession in this game as we cross the 2-minute mark.
Things are getting crazy right now, brother. Things are getting crazy. Only 2 minutes left, and like I said, I'm running as much clock off the board as I possibly can. Right now, you're going to be faced with a 3rd down. Look, you can get this. You can get this honestly under a minute if you're really capable of scoring. But in this type of situation, Day, I got to score. I got to score as quick as I possibly can.
It's all about the points at this point in the drive. And that's complete short gain, though.
Here we go.
Only about a 3-yard gain, and 4th and goal coming up here. Under 90 seconds left. Pivotal play in this game.
And this would be a real message to send. Nobody came into this tournament, and by nobody, I mean me and you, and Mo, and everyone else. Nobody came into this tournament thinking, oh, Coastline Stars has a real chance to win it. They're right now going toe-to-toe with one of the most talented teams in the country with a quarterback that's playing out of his mind. Deuce Knight is changing things right now on the field. I mean, they're running crazy formations, doing all of this. Look, right here. Okay, I thought we were going to get another crazy formation. We are not. It's just basic shotgun.
Clock stops. 1 minute. That's Tristan Keys in the slot.
Here it is.
Keep your eye on number 5, Deuce Knight. Dropping back. Looking over the middle.
Oh, he's open. Did he drop it? Oh, my goodness. They're going to have to review that.
And SFE takes over, turnover on downs, and with 55 seconds left, SFE is in the driver's seat.
Oh, my goodness gracious. He gets his guy, Jacoby Anderson, open in the back of the end zone.
Oh, that's a catch.
I think that's a catch. I think his knee slides. Leg is in, he slides. Yes, that's a catch.
Now, does he maintain possession, Kieran?
Yeah, he maintains possession. That's a catch.
I'm with you.
That's a catch. I think that's a catch, man. We're going to see what they say. The shin slides to the back of the end zone. It's touching green grass. The ball, unless it's smacked out, but he held on to it the entire time. I swear that's a catch. We're going to find out what happened right here, though. Regardless, SFE is going to get the ball back with 55 seconds left.
Both teams, please report to the sidelines. Both teams, please report to the sidelines. The play is under review.
Shin is in with the knee. Yep. Ball is secured on his chest right there. He holds it up. The ball doesn't come loose on the ground. That's a catch. That's a touchdown.
Jacoby Anderson. Unbelievable catch. We had to take another look at it. But here we go, 21-14. Coastline Stars take the lead, and Kieran SFE is calling for their money drive. They need a touchdown. They wanted to take the lead.
They want to go right for the win, right here, right now. SFE, 55 seconds left. Look, we saw it last game. You gave Micah Eugenio too much time. I love the fact that they ran down all that clock, ended up scoring with only 55 seconds. This might be a little bit too much time for Tramel Jones, though, I'll be honest.
So on a money drive, 10 points for a touchdown, but you can also give points to the defense. 6 for a pick, 4 for a turnover on downs, and then a pick 6 is a pick 10. So here we go, Tramel Jones. That's complete. Quick completion, gets out of bounds for a 13-yard gain. It'll bring up a 2nd and 7, only taking 5 seconds off the clock.
Easy little out route there for Vernell, and they're, 50 seconds left in the game. They've just picked up 12 yards.
Time is on their side still. Now,
Tramel's a smooth operator, though, too. He doesn't seem like he's phased by this moment at all. We have had some really good games here early this morning.
We saw Tramel have a walk-off touchdown with his legs in week 2.
Oh, my goodness!
Intercepted by Coastline Stars. That's the 4-star Cortez Thomas from Lexington, Mississippi. He's, a lot of 247 on 3 predicting him to go to Mississippi State. He got a nice jump on that ball right there.
Dude, and he had a chance right there to end this game and get a huge upset over SFE. This is going to get very interesting right there. The incompletion does stop the clock, though, so it does kind of help out SFE. But a big 3rd down right here. They need to pick up this 1st down yardage.
That's complete for a 1st down. The clock will continue to run.
Gonna touch him inbounds as well.
1st and goal from the 19.
Tick, 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 tick. The clock is still running, boys.
Jones orchestrating where he wants his receivers.
Oh, you got to get this play off.
Down to 22 seconds. 1st and goal. Jones pumps.
Oh! The incompletion helps them, though. The incompletion helps them. They're very lucky that happened.
Intended for Jabari Brady.
Yeah.
And I'll bring up 2nd and goal.
That actually worked out for them.
If he completed that, they probably would have only had 1 more play left in this game from the 15. They are lucky with 18 seconds left. They can take a couple shots here.
Exactly. The clock stops right there. If he would have caught that, the clock would have ran down even more, and they probably would have had to take shots in the end zone right there. They had Jamie French downfield already in the end zone.
A touchdown wins it for SFE. They are on their money drive. Here we go. Tramel Jones looking over the middle.
Oh, what a play! Oh my goodness!
3rd down.
LaDarian Clardy in the back of the end zone just making, actually I believe that's Zach Ruffin making a play in the back of the end zone.
What a play. The closing speed.
Oh my goodness.
He gets upon it and keeps his defense alive.
Oh my goodness, what a play. Because he had him right there, and also Tramel came off of an out route there where he had someone open near the sideline. I thought he should have taken it, but I was like, okay, cool. You're going to take a shot at the back of the end zone if you have your guy. He took that risk and nearly paid off. Nearly paid off.
3rd and goal for Tramel Jones from the 19. Drops back. That's complete.
Oh, incomplete.
Incomplete.
And it's going to be a 4th down here.
The clock would have run on that. It would have been close if they would have gotten another play off with 9 seconds left.
But now you got a chance.
Take another look. Did not fully make a football move there with the ball. That's Jamie French. Tramel Jones's favorite target back home.
I don't know if contact should.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's 7-on-7. It's essentially it's him getting touched down, but I guess he doesn't maintain possession.
This is the ball game. 8 seconds left. Jones.
Oh, he's got
the end zone.
Oh, did he catch it? Touch! Oh my God!
SFE.
Oh my goodness! Did he get a foot in?
Caden Dixon Wyatt.
SFE's going to the pit. kidding me? The entire Coastline Stars bench is now asking for a review. We're gonna see right here on the replay. Did he get a foot in? Oh my God, I think he did. I think that left foot is in.
Heavy traffic.
We're gonna see right here. Check his left foot.
Yup, he's in.
That left foot is in. Are you kidding me?
He is in. The toe came down before the heel, and I believe it is confirmed.
Oh my God, what a catch!
Caden Dixon Wyatt, the 4-star sophomore from Modern Day High School, reels in another. We saw him have 2 big catches earlier.
Tramel Jones and this SFE wide receiver room are unbelievable.
Dixon Wyatt with 2 of the 3 touchdowns, and Tramel Jones did it again, Kieran.
Dude, they're unbelievable. This is why so many schools want Caden Dixon Wyatt. He's got offers to Arizona, Alabama, Ohio State. Every school on the West Coast wants him. Every school on the East Coast wants him. Your favorite school probably wants him.
Heavy traffic on the baseline. Tramel Jones threaded the needle, and the body control.
Still 3 seconds left here.
KDW. 3 seconds left. Throwing it up here. Keep your eye, of course, on the man they call Baby DK, number 5, Tristan Keys. He's a big body, 6'2", 175. He's in the slot right now. But Kieran, with a 4-second clock, a Hail Mary is tough. You got to let your receivers get down. Throws it up.
It's in the
looking
air.
for 5. Incomplete, and SFE holds on.
What a game. SFE gets it done on the last play. And I mean, we've had nothing but close games here today. SFE's here to play, but Coastline Stars also going to be a real contender this weekend, man. Oh my goodness, what a couple of plays down the stretch. One, to get the ball in the end zone there for Coastline Stars, and now SFE with that last-second touchdown.
SFE took over with under a minute. Tramel Jones, a future Seminole, led them down the field, and 24-21 is your final. Unbelievable day of football so far. Don't go anywhere. Much more coming up.
And welcome to Orlando, Florida for week 3 of OT7 football. It is your boy Sniper Jones, and I am here with the legend of 7-on-7 football, the quarterback making it all happen for LoPro. Micah, what's happening, bro?
What's good?
Hey, man, we just saw an amazing game down to the wire. Was it a catch? That's what everybody knows. Was it a catch?
It was an amazing catch. In fact, I mean, the body control to get his foot down like that, that's crazy. I ain't never seen something like that.
Caden Dixon Wyatt with the touchdown. Tramel Jones might be one of the most impressive quarterbacks out here. You're a quarterback. I know you respect other quarterbacks' game. What do you think about Tramel Jones?
He's a dog, man. I mean, he put the ball where it had to be in that type of situation. A lot of guys in that situation would have probably just, I don't know. So, I mean, good props to him, and can't wait to play them later.
And then another quarterback, Deuce Knight, he played great. He would have won it if it wasn't for an impossible play made off a pinky toe of a catch. And I think that team, Coastline Stars, are going to be really good going forward. I'm actually looking forward to seeing them play.
They're going to be a sleeper team. They're going to be good. They're going to come back for somebody, and they're going to beat them. I'll tell you that right now.
Let's take a look at the schedule that we got ahead of us right now. We got 24K and Gridiron Elite going up right now, Micah. After that, we got Gridiron Elite, SFE, and of course, your game, LoPro versus SFE. That is the premier matchup of the day. And I'm gonna be honest, a lot of people are saying if anybody is going to break the LoPro streak, it is this week. You guys coming in without Kinda, without Titan. You guys are kind of light, no Jet Washington. It's a lot happening right now. What do you got to say to all the naysayers?
I mean, of course we got guys missing, but we still got guys. We still got guys here, so it's going to be a good game. I mean, don't get me wrong, SFE's a great team, but I think we got it. We just got to keep doing our job. I mean, they're a great team, but
Micah is being humble. He told me before we sat down, he is operating off 3 hours of sleep, said he caught a flight, immediately got here, got 3 hours of sleep, and had to play immediately. Tell us, bro.
It was a 4-hour flight, got delayed an hour, and there was a baby on the flight. So we all know how babies go on a flight. They don't stop crying. So, I think I used like a lot of my energy in the last game. So I'm gonna have to take a nap over there soon.
Probably one of the most impressive drives we're going to see in 7-on-7 football. You guys are down, 55 seconds left, and somehow you make a game-winning drive. Tell me what's going on through your mind right there, because everybody knew. These guys right here, we all knew that y'all was going to score in 55 seconds. He's getting the praise right now from our own Alex Day. You are the man, bro. 55 seconds left. Somehow you get a game-winning drive. What is going on through your mind?
I think the biggest thing was not to panic. I mean, we got time. The clock stops on an incompletion, but coach just telling us not to panic, just find the right guy. A lot of guys want to take the big shot on the first play, trying to score, and it usually gets picked. So just trickle it down the field and just run the clock out.
All right, guys, don't go anywhere. We got a big game coming up next with Gridiron Elite. Can they get the W? We'll see soon. Peace.
Darren Pilati here for a quick timeout. Getting a stop on D is all about handling your matchups and trusting your teammates. If there's one weak link, whole team suffers. So remember, vapes can contain toxic chemicals that can damage your lungs and the team. That's why there's no vaping team. Stay tuned for more OT7.
I feel like I would have dominated if I played 7-on-7. If you're out there for a full game, how many touchdowns you catching? 3 easily. What if I'm covering you? 5. I bet you couldn't catch a 10-yard pass on me. Bet, let's do it. Go.
Woo! Snickers, the official chocolate of OT7.
Rookie mistake, Day.
I'm going to Disney World! What is up, everyone? We are here at OT7 in Orlando, Florida for another great game. Today we got 24K versus Gridiron Elite. The teams are out here trying to put on a show at week 3 in Orlando, Florida, and hoping to win the title to punch their ticket to the OT7 championship in Tampa Bay in June. I'm your host, Overtime Tom, and I am joined by QB1 Mo Hassan and my guy Bunchy Young. Bunchy, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great, man. Just excited to watch the teams play. Excited to be here.
Of course. And Mo, how we living?
We are great in the best states for football. As everybody knows, Bunchy over California, and we got a great matchup here, 2 Central Florida teams.
There you go. It's going to be a Florida matchup, but Bunchy, 24K, they lost their first game, but they're coming on strong. How you feeling about them?
I feel good about them. Like you said, they lost their first game, and they have quarterback Solomon Georges, and they have Dalen Upshaw, the 4-star receiver. So I feel like they're going to do good today.
Yep, they struggled a little bit, but they got the new uniforms on. We got a cape out there. I think 24K, they're known for their creativity on offense. We'll see if they can bounce back. And then on the other side, Gridiron Elite, they're off to a hot start. Mo, what do you like from them?
Grant Connor is a stud. Not a lot of people knew about him coming into this weekend. He put the world on notice. Great ball placement. He's a 6'5" guy. He's going to get a bunch of offers soon, I hope. And we're going to see him ball, man. I'm really excited.
Yeah, he looked outstanding earlier. Gridiron Elite was on a mission. Their coaches were fired up, and we're about to see him take control here with Grant Connor starting with the rock. All right, who we got winning, fellas? Bunchy, make your pick.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna go Gridiron Elite. They had a hot start and they've been really rolling today, so I'm gonna go Gridiron Elite.
There you go, Mo.
Well, I think Gridiron Elite won the first game. So 24K said that Gridiron Elite is their C team. There's a lot of trash talk going on because they're both from the same area.
Yeah, they are.
I want to know what you guys think about that because there's some serious beef on the field.
There's a lot of beef. The Florida rivalry is real. Gridiron Elite won their first game, but all they could talk about is how they were about to play 24K.
Yeah.
So I love the beef. Bunchy, you like getting after it?
The beef is real, but I feel like I'm gonna go for the underdog. I love an underdog story. I'm gonna go for the beef. I'm gonna go for the C team. Gridiron Elite.
Gridiron Elite. They looked good on their second game, or second overall game, their first game.
Right.
They looked really, really sharp.
Yep.
Yes, and led by their offensive coordinator there in the huddle, Mike Siciliano. He's actually coaching with his dad, Vinny, who's on the sideline right now. And these coaches, they were here earlier yesterday, and all they could talk about is how much they hated 24K, how much they wanted to get a win. In the chat, we're live right now. let us know who you got winning, Gridiron Elite or 24K. We're very curious.
I don't think Gridiron Elite ever beat 24K ever.
I don't know about the history about it, but I
believe 24K has always beaten them.
Yeah.
I believe.
I don't think 24K. I don't think Gridiron Elite ever beat 24K. So this is like a raw truly over again. So
yeah.
We could see history, and we've seen a lot of great teams already today. Bunchy, who's been your favorite squad so far?
SFE. I've loved SFE today. SFE. LoPro also, you know, well, it's LoPro. They always 55-second drive is crazy. So yeah.
And we got a big 4th and 4 here for Gridiron Elite, I think they scored every single time they touched the ball in their first game. So a little shocking here, but they get the first.
Okay.
And Mo, you talked a little about Grant, who they never touched him.
I don't think he was touched. Yeah.
24K, what are you doing in the amazing dive into the real cost foam pit for 7? Gridiron Elite takes the lead.
It was a great ball. They ran man, so what do? Mesh. And he got him. So the one to the boundary was covered, goes through his reads, finds the open guy, puts it right on him. And for some reason, no one touched him. I don't know why they just thought the play was over. You got to finish through, but just walks in the end zone. You're not going to find a lot more easy touchdowns than that right there.
I think he thought someone else was going to be there. But that might be the easiest touchdown ever. I love the little dive there.
And they got the momentum right now, so you know when teams get momentum. And I love a hot start, so you know it's gonna be a great game.
And 24K does take over now with Brady Hart at quarterback. I know they struggled in the first game, but Brady's a big-time recruit, and they're actually starting with the money drive, which they did in their first game as well. For anyone that's watching for the first time, the money drive, we flip the ball to a gold football. And now at 24K, if they score, that touchdown will be worth 10 points instead of 7. And each team gets to do this once per game. If the defense gets a stop, though, they're going to get 4 points. If they get an interception, they'll get 6 points. And 24K, Brady Hart with the dime, and they get a money drive touchdown there.
Okay,
Already, he gets back behind the defender, puts it right on him. Easy catch, easy touchdown, 2-play drive.
Yeah, 2-play, and that's how you got to come out firing. You know, you got to up tempo. They came out firing, so now you got to come back with more energies for sure.
And I like what I see from Brady Hart. He's 6'5". This dude has a huge arm, and he's a winner at quarterback. This dude's 14-1 this past season. He won a state title. He knows how to play in pressure situations. And I saw him, so he came in on their last game when they were down 20 already.
Yeah.
They were being shut out. They put him in a very difficult situation, and he scored 2 straight drives easily.
Yep.
So like this dude's a baller, man.
Brady just got offered by Michigan 2 days ago. He has a ton of other offers, but I think that was probably his biggest pickup about 2 days ago. He seemed pretty pumped about it, posting all about it on Instagram.
Okay.
Michigan offer
That's not
is
a bad
good
offer right there.
Ooh, good run.
Oh, you gotta catch that. Now, Mo, you've seen Grant Connor a little bit already. What do you like about his game?
Grant Connor really surprised me with his ball placement, man. Like, he threw some really nice back shoulder balls, very catchable throws, only where his guy can catch the ball. And he was playing against a fast Houston team who was predicted to blow them out, actually. Bunch of 4- and 5-stars on the defense. This offense, they've got guys, but they're under-recruited, and they play with a lot of grit. So that's what I like about them, for sure.
For sure, and they're actually without their normal QB1, Noah Grubb.
There we go.
Back shoulder again.
Who's here on the sideline with a little injury. So it's giving Grant Connor the opportunity. Usually they platoon, so they split every single series.
Right.
But it's giving Grant the opportunity to just kind of own the show here.
Yeah, he's taking advantage of the opportunity, and you know, a little bit too high. I think he should have caught it. What do you think from a receiver standpoint?
I feel like he should have caught that ball for sure. That's a catchable ball. It was maybe a little too high, but I feel like for sure he should catch that ball.
You would have caught it, huh, Bunchy?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Easy for Bunchy.
You know these hands certified.
Bunchy, we getting you back on the field next week, right?
Yes, for Doughboys.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Doughboys.
Who's playing quarterback for you? Because I know there's a little bit of controversy.
It is. You know, they have the 5-star from I forgot where he's from, but yeah, they have a 5-star quarterback, and they also, Ice Spice brother.
Yep. Joey Gaston, Ice Spice quarterback.
Yeah, Joey Gaston. But I think they're gonna rock out with Joey. I think.
As Gridiron Elite will flip the field here. So they had 4th and 20, so instead of going for it on 4th down, they're going to flip the field, which is basically a punt in OT7. And now 24K will take over with the ball on their own 10-yard line and looking to really extend this lead a little bit. 24K alive and well. I thought they were maybe dead after that first game.
Go ahead.
Oh, no, I'm saying I feel like they gonna up tempo, like you said, like they came out their C team, so I feel like they gonna play with more, more grit and more play more fast. Oh, there we go. There we go.
And that is 4-star wide receiver Dalen Upshaw. who's probably the #1 guy on the team. They're calling him Cam Coleman 2.0. So for anyone that doesn't know, Cam Coleman was a wide receiver on 24K last season. He scored about 100 touchdowns in his OT7 debut, and they're saying that Dalen Upshaw is replacing him this year as the go-to guy. Cam now a freshman at Auburn.
And Cam Coleman was one of the best wide receivers in the country last year. Yep. So to call him 2.0 from this coaching staff that knows him, man, that is a hot take. That's a bold claim, but he just made a really nice play right there.
Oh! He caught that?
We got to see the replay on that.
Brady Hart throws it up for Larry Miles. Doesn't look like he came down with it, though.
I love the play, though. You get an outside slant, inside slot fade, so it's a favorable matchup. Sometimes you could get a bigger wide receiver in the slot versus a smaller nickel, as you can see right here. Pretty good ball placement. Put it above his head. I think he should have caught that.
Gotta catch that.
I think he got to catch that. But again, that speaks to Brady Hart's ball placement. This dude is dealing.
I feel like the receiver doesn't realize that he maybe almost caught that. He's like, it's whatever. And you see there the offensive coordinator, Damon Jones, who's known to be one of the more creative guys. So last year when the team had the ball around this spot, actually, they had the whole team do push-ups while the play was going on. They threw a little lob to Cam Coleman for the touchdown. And Brady Hart with the interception. Number 15, CJ Hester returns it to the house.
Oh, no.
And Gridiron Elite is back in the real cost foam pit.
And Brady Hart's first big mistake. He's had about 4 or 5 drives, has been really, really impressive, but you just can't do that. He didn't see the corner. He baited him, waited to the very last minute, and you can't be late when you're thrown to the sideline like that. You just cannot be late down there.
Yeah. Gridiron Elite coming out strong, man. They not playing. They not playing. They like, today's the day we gonna beat them for sure.
I'm telling you, that's my sleeper team. Yeah. Dude, they can make a run.
For sure.
They can make a run.
They not playing today.
I don't know if they can make a run.
No?
I love them, but you got LoPro. This might be the most loaded OT7 weekend we've ever had. You got LoPro, obviously. Everyone knows them. 27-game winning streak. You got Raw Miami, who won week 2 in Dallas. They're back. SFE, who we just watched play, got about 1 million 5-stars. We got a super team coming in this afternoon, Flow, which is a Louisiana all-star team led by Bryce Underwood, the LSU commit. So we got a lot of teams to pick from this weekend.
I think Flow is the team that I'm most interested in.
Yes.
Because that has the biggest star power right there. #1 quarterback. You guys have been raving about Bryce Underwood.
Yep.
I haven't seen him yet, but I want to see if the hype is there, man.
I'm very curious because we've seen Tavion St. Clair, who's the #2 quarterback, committed to Ohio State on Fast Houston earlier today, who is playing with some guys that he hasn't necessarily played with before, and it's been a little tough. And I worry that, was that going to happen to Bryce too? Playing with guys who he's not used to playing with. Bunchy, you had a little bit of an experience with that, playing on a team and brand new quarterbacks. How hard is that when you haven't thrown with a guy before?
It's very hard. You don't know his time. You don't know, like I said, you don't know what routes he likes to throw. You don't know a lot about the quarterback, and the quarterback is the key to leading the team. So it's really hard. But also, my sleeper team is Team Toy. Y'all haven't mentioned Team Toy this whole time. I haven't heard nothing about Team Toy. Madden MLA, but I think he's going to go crazy today. I feel like he's going to, I feel like they're going to make it.
That is a very underrated team. And Brady Hart right there, another touchdown. They're right back in this game, guys.
And he finds his guy, Evan James, there for the touchdown, and 24K gets back on the board. And they take the lead, 17-14 with just under 10 minutes to go. Brady Hart coming back after the interception. How important is that, Mo, to kind of get back in a rhythm?
That's everything, and again, that speaks to his experience at the varsity level. 14-1 record. This guy knows how to play from behind. He knows how to react in big moments, and also how to give his playmakers the ball in space. We saw on that entire drive, guys, 10-yard completion can turn into 20 and 30. It looks the same on the stat sheet as a 30, right? So a 10-yard completion can turn into 20 and 30. Check down.
And now we see if Grant Connor and Gridiron Elite can match.
Down on a check down.
And now we see if Grant Connor and Gridiron Elite can match that energy. If you remember their last offensive possession, they didn't get the ball moving at all. They had to turn it over. They had to flip the field. They got the pick 6, obviously, pick 7. So we'll see if Gridiron Elite can get anything going, but it's been a slow couple drives here. He's got the offensive coordinator there, Mike, in the Jalen Brunson jersey on the New York Knicks.
Bunchy,
Bunchy, who's your NBA team?
The Lakers, of course. Lakers, and I love.
They're trash.
They are
they're
terrible.
trash.
They are terrible. They're getting swept. They're gonna get swept.
Yeah, LeBron's done.
Yeah. No, not done. He's not done. He's not done.
Everyone in the chat, let us know who is your favorite NBA team. I'm very curious. I know we got some football fans here.
No PI there.
That was a flag. Short. 2 flags. Actually, honestly, in the middle. He held number 3.
See, receivers, you guys always just asking for PIs no matter.
That was a P. He literally pushed him in the back.
This is one that I will have to agree with you. Let's watch this replay.
Look at that. You seen that?
Yeah, that's a clear hold.
Yes.
That's because he's got the cape on, though.
2 on 1 play.
When you're wearing the cape, you're allowed to do that.
Yeah, that's the new rule. Yeah, it's a new rule.
As long as you got a cape on, you can do whatever PI you want.
Yeah.
And here we got 3rd and 20, a big play here for Grant Connor and the Gridiron Elite offense.
This is huge right here because if you don't get a chunk, you might have to consider just flipping the field.
Yep, sure.
Interesting defense.
I was
right
curious,
here.
what are we seeing here?
Well,
I don't like that. I don't like that.
Well, they just have so far to go, so you're playing your safeties back, and then everyone else is man.
Yeah.
So basically, you're just saying, it's almost a sign of disrespect. You're just saying, my DBs are better than your wide receivers, because typically you're going to go drop 7 in this case. In real football, it'd be drop 8. Right? So you're going to go deep into coverage, but they're just saying, hey, our guys are better than you. You can't beat us one-on-one. Let's play ball. And it worked out.
And they will flip the field here, so Gridiron Elite again will basically punt it to 24K, who will take over at their own 10. Bunchy, when someone is up pressing you, man coverage, are you uncomfortable? Are you getting physical? Are you trying to outquick them? What's your move there?
Well, I like to see their body language. If I know that they're going to try to press me, I'm a have more hands. But if I know, like, they just go back up, I feel like, actually, I love when people press me, though. I love it, because I feel like I can run right back.
And Brady Hart with a nice pass there, and they get going again. 24K is kind of moving the ball again.
Yeah, to Jermaine Hayes, and another guy who's underrated. They have a really nice cast of wide receivers. He's getting the ball to them in space. He's layering it over defenders. He's kind of reminds me of Brock Purdy here, actually. Ooh!
Oh!
Gotta pick that one.
That was almost the most nasty interception by Bryce Williams on Gridiron Elite, who started just trying to hit it up to himself. It's a tip drill to himself.
A tip drill to himself. That would have been crazy, man. That would have been an OBJ-esque pick. Falling back one-handed. Wow.
I want to see more of Dalen Upshaw. I haven't seen him.
Yes, after that early touchdown from Dalen Upshaw, the best receiver on 24K, it's been a little quiet for him. And there, Brady Hart finds Bryce Randolph, another 3-star.
I'm a big fan of Brady Hart so far, guys. I think.
What do you think about his nickname on the back, Game Manager? So 24K, they have nicknames for all their guys on the back of their jerseys. He doesn't look like a game manager to me.
It's got to be a play on the Cam Newton whole deal, right?
Yeah.
You know, I think maybe he's just poking fun at it, being sarcastic.
Yep.
Larry Miles for sure.
And there's nothing wrong with being a game manager, honestly. That wins.
Yep. Larry Miles for sure.
And there's nothing wrong with being a game manager, honestly. That wins Super Bowls. That wins Super Bowls.
Okay.
Man.
And he throws it to the dirt.
Yeah, exactly. that is managing the game. He didn't throw an interception.
Bunchy, you see all these nicknames out here?
Yeah.
I guess Bunchy's just your nickname, huh?
Yeah, Bunchy's just my nickname, you know.
And how did that come to be?
I have no idea. My dad I guess he was just naming names one day. You know, my sister's name is Stuffy, so Stuffy and Bunchy. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah. Stuffy's a better name than Bunchy.
Stuffy.
Everyone in the chat, we want to know, is game manager disrespectful or not? Is that a bad nickname or is that a good one? And here we got Dark Knight, another good.
4th down right here.
Pick.
Got him.
Oh!
What'd I say?
And he gets his guy Larry Miles. There you go, Bunchy.
I know my guy. I did the same thing last time. I know my guy. Larry Miles is the guy.
The game manager finds Larry Miles for another touchdown, and they are going to the Subway Throne.
And he managed right there. A beautiful ball. Back on the end line. Puts it a yard over his head, right where you want it, where only he can get it, in between a few defenders. Honestly, guys, that's probably one of the most difficult balls in terms of completing, just in that low red zone where it's so constrained. That's a really impressive ball.
For sure.
And now Gridiron Elite basically has no choice but to go.
That's a really impressive ball.
And now Gridiron Elite basically has no choice but to go for the money drive here. They're down 10. So again, a touchdown here from Grant Connor, and the Gridiron Elite offense will tie the ball game. But they are struggling on offense.
Again, man-to-man coverage. They're just saying, our guys are better than yours. Let's go play.
Honestly, they just bully them, to be honest. They just send everybody up, and like you said, our guys are better than yours, and we're going to take that risk every time. It's kind of crazy.
Well, that's where the scheme comes into play, because you can scheme guys open in man coverage, right? You can have a running back coming out of the backfield on a rail. You could have some mesh concepts, a lot of posts, a lot of wheels. So I want to see Mike and Vinny, these guys, these coaches, be creative.
It's with the coaches' fault right now, because, you know,
they're playing the same exact coverage every time, and they can't stop it.
Scheme something, coach.
Straps.
Throw the corner.
No, Jalen. Like, no.
He's saying throw the corner. But they're not getting open.
Yeah.
They're just not getting open. These DBs are strapping right now.
You want him to throw a pick? Like, no, it's not open.
Yeah, we'll take the sack over the pick for sure. But I just want to see them be a little bit more creative here. Get your guys open in space.
And here we got a 3rd and 23 on a money drive. They're going to have to go for it no matter what. So this is really 2-down territory. So Mo, they want to get a little chunk play here probably, right?
I think you have to. You have to. Let's get 10-15, and then let's make the 4th down manageable. Let's not take any shots. Let's not throw a pick. He got him. Oh, he got him.
We got a flag that came in there, and we also have a great catch. It's the first completion in about 10 years for Gridiron.
But that's exactly what we were saying, Bunchy, with the wheel route. I don't know if you saw that, but outside, the outside receiver runs a post, takes 2 guys, and then the inside guy runs the wheel right behind him, gets the nickel in trouble right there, and finds an open guy for a bunch. And now they've got a manageable 4th down. This feels like the game right here.
Yes, 4th and short here. Gridiron Elite definitely needs this, because if they don't get it, they're going to give 24K a few points for not scoring on this money drive.
What are you dialing up right here, guys?
I'm mesh. I'm going mesh.
I'm getting Bunchy the ball. I'm asking Bunchy to sub in.
We need a mesh concept somewhere. It's the straps. Oh
Too
my
long.
Straps.
No.
I do not like that play.
And that is a turnover for Gridiron Elite on a money drive, which is going to give 24K 4 points on the stop. 24K will take over, and this is a win I did not see coming, if I'm just being honest.
Yeah, the difference in this game has been 24K's defensive back crew. Gridiron Elite just couldn't get separation. They couldn't scheme up the appropriate plays against man coverage, just 2-man the entire time. And, you know, at the end of the day, if you're not getting separation, we're going to have no completions.
Yeah, I feel like it's on the coaches, though. Like, okay, the receiver wasn't getting open, but I feel like the coach just schemed up at least a good play, meshed something. They just kept running deep routes in wheels. So I feel like that was the coach's fault.
And 24K now moving to 1-1. Gridiron Elite will fall to 1-1. Both these teams, I think, just trying to figure it out, trying to see what they can do and get ready for tomorrow when they get into the bracket play.
Yeah, a lot of these teams, you know, maybe not these Central Florida teams, for example. I think they have a little bit more chemistry than the other ones, but we saw with Fast Houston earlier today, oftentimes this guy's flying in from all around the country. So these pool play days, they're so important to get that chemistry, understand where guys are going to sit into windows, option routes. What's my guy going to do? Do I feel comfortable throwing with anticipation? So this is why there's so much value in a day like today.
For sure, and make sure you guys stick around all day. We got games. We actually will see these 2 teams play in back-to-back games here. So right after this, we'll get Gridiron Elite versus SFE. It should be a great game. And then right after that, LoPro will take on 24K.
Wow.
Those are some tough games for both of these teams.
I'm excited about that LoPro 24K game.
Yes. Now seeing Brady Hart kind of be a tactician down the field.
Oh, yeah.
We can be in good shape there.
And do you guys think LoPro loses at all this weekend?
I don't have them losing.
Yes.
Wow.
Bunchy, who's beating them?
SFE or Raw, but I for sure SFE. They don't have their guys. They're missing a lot of guys. So I feel like, you know, they're gonna lose.
And there was a lot of smack talk going into this game. 24K, they want to be the king of Central Florida. I'm curious in the chat, do we have respect for 24K now? What do we think? And we got a lot of people in the chat right now. Gaming with Oreo, shout out to you, Sunny D, Tori, Ant, Josiah, Dude Too Cool. Shout out to everyone and all of your amazing nicknames in the chat. You guys are doing a great job. Stick with us all day as Brady Hart throws one up.
Oh! That is disrespectful. Up top, touchdown for 24K.
Demetrius McCray. And I think the 24K team is going to sprint down there to the real cost. Boom, hit. and they have just put the smackdown on Gridiron Elite, and they're letting them know all about it.
This is just an old-fashioned jump ball. My guy's better than yours. Who's gonna time it up better? Who's been in the weight room? Who's been grinding? And I mean, that's just what that was, man.
And an absolute beatdown. 24K destroys Gridiron Elite 35-14 from Overtime Tom, Bunchy, and Mo Hassan. We'll be back in just a few minutes. Stay tuned for more OT7.
And welcome to Orlando, Florida for week 3 of OT7 football. We just probably seen one of the best rivalries added this weekend. It is your boy Sniper Jones, and I'm joined by my guy Care Bear Ken. How you feeling, bro?
Dude, normally on pool play we have like games that are kind of up and down. Maybe you'll see some blowouts here or there, or maybe we'll see two teams that don't have anything against each other. These two teams got real beef. Like
I'm talking about like they almost was about to squabble before the game type beef.
Yeah, exactly. Like real beef. Like coaches was talking trash to each other. They both want to be the best team in Central Florida, and unfortunately, Gridiron Elite, as great as they started off, they have not beat 24K. They just cannot beat them right now. But things are getting crazy. I mean, it's getting to a point where you have all of these guys. It might just be mental. It might be mental. They're a better team than what they showed, man.
No pun intended, man. Gridiron Elite dropped the ball, okay? They dropped the ball. They started off to a great session, but it's all downhill. Let's check out the season, the upcoming schedule that we got right now. We got Gridiron Elite against SFE headed on right now. After that, we got LoPro versus 24K. But the game that everybody want to see, LoPro versus SFE at 2 p.m. That is a game I can't wait to see. I talked to Michael Eugenio just a few games ago. I had him here in the very seat that you're in right now.
Yes, I remember. I crawled up. I was laying on the floor.
He graced our presence, and he told us he scored in that 55 seconds off 3 hours of sleep. They are very undermanned and they're very undermatched, but I feel like they will still win. I feel like they will still dominate.
They're off of 3 hours of sleep. They just flew here, you know, like late out of Las Vegas, cross-country flight, bro. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. It doesn't matter. You can give Patrick Mahomes 2 hours of sleep over a week. He would still go out there and do his thing. Same thing with Michael Eugenio.
Hey, bro, Michael Eugenio, he might not be the biggest, he might not be the fastest, and he just got his 3 stars yesterday. Don't matter. When it comes to 7-on-7 football, he is the guy, and I'm expecting that game to come down to the wire. So, don't go anywhere. More football coming up right after this. We'll see you guys soon.
What are you wearing, man? You look ridiculous.
It's OT7. You didn't bring any gear?
No, I'm on the card. No, we were supposed to.
That's a rookie mistake. Looking good, Kieran.
Snickers, the official chocolate of OT7.
Jaden Perlotta here for a quick timeout. Getting a stop on D is all about handling your matchups and trusting your teammates. If there's one weak link, whole team suffers. So remember, vapes can contain toxic chemicals that can damage your lungs and the team. That's why there's no vaping team. Stay tuned for more OT7.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to beautiful Orlando, Florida for week 3 of OT7. You've been with us all day. We got an amazing slate of games, and right now, one of my favorites, it is gonna be Gridiron Elite against SFE. Both teams fighting to win week 3 of OT7 out here in Orlando and punch their ticket to the OT7 championship next June. I am your host, Overtime Tom, and I am joined by the great QB1, Mo Hassan, and my guy, Bunchy Young. Bunchy, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great. You know, just excited to watch this matchup, excited to see the teams play.
There you go. And Mo, how are we feeling?
Thomas, what is up? We got an intrastate matchup within the state of Florida, South versus Central. There's a lot of beef, there's a lot of rivalry. Cannot wait.
And hey, we just saw Gridiron Elite lose, get kind of smacked around. We saw SFE win earlier. Gridiron Elite, how are we feeling about them, Mo?
Well, you know, they're trying to go 2-1. They put a spanking on Fast Houston, so we thought they were going to come out hot against 24K. They lost that, and so they lost a little momentum. How are they going to bounce back against a stacked SFE roster?
Yes, I hope they were looking ahead to this one, and that's why they dropped this last one. SFE is obviously a top team at OT7. What do you like about them, Bunchy?
Like you said, Tom, they won 24-21 against Coastline, and they came out hot. And they also have 4-star QB Tremel Jones, you know, commits to Florida State, and they have Jamie Prince, a 5-star dynamic receiver. So I feel like they're going to be good.
SFE has guys all over the field. We're about to watch them take the field on offense. Last week, they kind of had a disappointing week at OT7 week 2 in Dallas. They went 3-2. They were kind of the favorites going in, and I know they're looking to kind of redeem that this time. So we'll see what Tremel and the SFE offense can start off with. And Mo, you've been a big fan of Tremel since day one.
Tremel to me was one of the most elite quarterbacks here this past week. I know they didn't go as far as people had predicted, but the Florida State commit will put on a show. And it was also the Vernell Brown show. How many touchdowns did he score, man?
7.
7.
and here you're checking out Tremel's stats from last week. He's committed to Florida State. He was unbelievable. 40 of 58 for 474 yards. He threw 10 touchdowns, and he looked, although they didn't win the whole thing, he kind of looked like the most complete quarterback to me on the field.
It really seemed like he couldn't miss, and then he hasn't lost a beat as he overthrows that past one. But this past game we just saw was a thriller.
Yep.
He threw an unbelievable ball in the back of the end zone as time expired. Man, that was so clutch and so impressive to watch.
And SFE has a ton of receivers. They got Jamie French, they got Cannon Dixon Wyatt. Bunchy, you got a favorite?
Probably I'd say Jamie French. I feel like Jamie French is one of the most complete receivers out here. You know, he's big, he's good, he has an amazing route. So he's a 5-star for a reason. So.
That's facts. And everyone in the chat, make sure you comment and let us know who you have winning, SFE or Gridiron Elite. I assume you both have SFE. Is anyone calling for the upset?
No, I'm not bold enough to do that, man. I'm not.
It's so bad we wanted someone to go for it, but I will not either. We got 3 across the board. I think an SFE wins this one.
And usually there's, in 7-on-7, there's teams that are very talented, there's teams that have good coaching, but there's very few that have the combination of both. And I think that's SFE. I think that's why a lot of people have them making a deep run.
I don't have them losing at all, honestly. I feel like they will play and win.
There you go. That's just your ability to scheme guys open right there. 4th and 2, the corner sitting, you threw it right over him. I had a conversation with Ron Harge, the offensive coordinator at American Heritage High School down in Broward County. And he said that he spent a week or 2 with Chip Kelly over at Ohio State. And they were just talking schemes and plays and things that he can incorporate into not only his high school, but into this SFE 7-on-7 offense. So we're kind of seeing a little mesh of like a spread Chip Kelly offense with some of the best athletes in the country. I mean, dude, this is a treat.
Chip Kelly's one of the greatest coaches ever, in my opinion. So I feel like he can learn a lot from him.
Definitely an offensive mastermind as Tremel is looking to punch it in. Oh, and we just miss it there. And hey, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but we will see an SFE versus LoPro matchup in a couple of hours as well. So I'm definitely, I want to see those 2 top teams go against each other for sure, as we almost have an incredible catch in the back of the end zone, but wasn't able to hold on to it. We were having one-handed catches yesterday, Mo.
We were.
Both got hands, Bunchy, low key.
I think I have the best hands out here, honestly.
I don't think you do, Mo. I really don't think you do. I think
after this.
And you guys are checking out the schedule here. Right after this one, we'll have LoPro versus 24K and a couple other games, but at 2 o'clock, we will see LoPro take on SFE as our guy Jamie French gets in the end zone with a beautiful dance right after. Oh no!
Oh, they saying he stepped out before?
No! I wanted that. No way. And we'll take it out here.
Let's see, you see the velocity, he just puts it right on his shoulder.
What's the issue?
These reps, man, I don't know.
What's the issue?
What could possibly be the issue there?
Got 9 feet down.
That is clear-cut touchdown.
Was the ball bobbling?
I don't know what's wrong with these refs. I don't know what they're seeing. I don't know if they're blind.
This makes no sense at all. Okay, so he stepped out.
Illegal touching?
That must be the only
illegal touching, yeah.
So he stepped out prior.
That should be a penalty then, though.
I don't think it is.
No, it would be no touchdown.
Yeah.
No, touchdown, I know.
Oh, wait, I think it is a flag, low-key.
It should be a flag?
Yeah, he's right.
Illegal touching is a flag. You either got to call it or you don't.
Touchdown.
Got him. Got him. These guys have such great vertical. Just put it up 2-3 yards above. No one's jumping with these guys from South Florida. The best athletes in the country. Better than California, Bunchy.
No.
And you just throw it up to him, man. It's too easy. It's
the
too easy.
5-star Jabari Brady, who's known as one of the best wide receivers in the whole entire country, comes down with that one, and Trammell hits one of his amazing receivers.
For sure. You know, Caden Dixon-White is from California, by the way, so you say, and he's one of their best receivers, so.
Fair enough.
Cali ball. Thank you.
Respect.
Thank you.
Respect.
Thank you. Thank you.
Do we have Cali and Florida as 1-2? Like, you don't have to debate the order. I know you both feel differently, or is Texas above one of those?
I like Texas right there at that 2 spot.
Right over California?
Yep.
I like Cali, Florida, Texas, Georgia.
Okay. Now I got to know in the chat, everyone in here, what state has the best football? Is it Texas? Is it Florida?
Uh-oh. Got to catch that.
Oh, man. And Grant Connor and this Gridiron Elite offense take the field for the first time in this game, and they struggled last game, though.
Yeah, Grant Connor, that first game, I was like, wow, this guy's a baller. Now, against 24K, things were a little different because they switched up the coverage on them. They played all 2-man, pressed everybody right on their receivers. And this receiving core is a smaller group, and so it's difficult to get off the line of scrimmage. Bunchy, how are you attacking a guy when he's right up on you versus off coverage?
Like, if he's right up on me, I know he's physical, I'm just giving a quick release and I'm going, or like a speed release. I don't want to waste too much time at the line because, you know, that leads to jamming and stuff like that, so.
And the Gridiron Elite offense continues to struggle here. And I do think they're maybe starting to miss Noah Grubbs, who's their normal QB1. He's a little bit older, has a little bit more experience, who's out with an injury right now. Grant Connor showed in game 1, he's got all the skills, but I think just a little bit of experience lacking right now. As we got the chat going, Jill Smith says Ohio has the best football players. Lil Juice World 999 says Texas. Local Chocolate Man says Texas. Killer Kev says Texas. Coke says Texas. JoJo says Florida. JB Killen says Florida. Ohio is underrated. I would agree with that.
Underrated.
Ohio's for sure underrated.
Not #1, but
yeah. I put New Orleans in there too.
Louisiana.
They underrate the DMV too. Shout out to the DMV.
You're right. You're right about that.
Faux Fusion Production says Ohio because I'm from there. So you took out all bias.
Yeah, a little bias.
You gave yourself no credit there.
4th and 12 here for Grant Connor and Gridiron Elite.
They're not going to get it.
They're not going to get no shot.
They're not going to get it. If they do, I'd be so surprised.
I think they're going to get this one, Bunchy. Oh, they bring the pressure. Oh,
they're not going to get it.
This SFE team is just different, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, they are a favorite to win it all for a reason. They're a top 5 team, I believe, on the On3
Yes, they're
rankings.
ranked. They're number 5. They started the season #1, but after last week going 2 weeks ago going 3-2, they've fallen to 5.
I mean, there's a reason. I don't know if there's a soft spot on this team.
Their defense. I feel like it's their defense. I think they let up one of the most points last week in Dallas, so I think it's their defense for sure.
And we're checking Trammell Jones here, Florida State commit. What do you think about his ratings here, Mo?
Let's see, 83 overall, 82 arm strength, accuracy. Yeah, no, absolutely. And there's something that doesn't get measured is like your clutch factor. And again, touching on that last throw, he had the game winner. That was very impressive. We talked to Brett, who's the head coach of SFE. These guys have been around longer than almost anyone in 7-on-7. He said that he has as good as an arm as he's ever seen. And mind you, SFE has had quarterbacks like Teddy Bridgewater, Geno Smith, Tyler Huntley, who was a Pro Bowler not too long ago. So he's putting Trammell in that class. And you see it right there, why he threads the needle on a almost touchdown on a slant. They're down on the 1 right now.
Yep, Vernell Brown takes the team down to about the 1-yard line. I mean, Trammell has been super impressive, and the one thing that we don't get to see really is the speed. And he's already a big quarterback, and I'm curious how he is as a mobile guy as well. So when he throws the pads on, what he can add to there as well, because we've obviously seen him be a great passer.
Yeah, and the mental component, man. He just never gets rattled. That's so underrated at quarterback. This dude, I've never seen him phased. I've seen them down, I've seen them up, and he always comes through clutch.
Jabari Brady.
Jabari Brady again, and another touchdown for SFE. Their first game was a little back and forth. This one, not so much.
Yeah, not so much. And Jabari Brady is the next receiver up in South Florida. Last year was Jeremiah Smith.
Yep.
He's balling around out of Ohio State. They're saying he's the next Jeremiah. He actually just transferred to the same high school as Jeremiah, Chaminade Madonna in Broward County.
Chaminade gets dudes.
They get dudes.
Is that what's the best high school in Florida? Chaminade.
St. Thomas traditionally has been the best.
And
Chaminade
IMG doesn't
recently.
really count.
So IMG is Central Florida, which is kind of a different thing.
You guys, yeah, you break your state.
We break it up. Well, it's like saying Southern California, Northern California. Like you guys.
Oh,
you know,
okay.
It's a different thing.
New York, we take every part we can take.
You take all you can get in some states.
Honestly, I feel like Chaminade. Honestly, I feel like if Chaminade was to play modern day this year or like
Last year, it would have been a good game.
Yeah, but I feel like this year they could beat them for sure. I feel like Chaminade. I might put them as the #1 team in the country.
Wow.
And I'm gonna say it like that. Still Cali ball, but
and I like too.
Anyone in the chat who's got the knowledge, I'm curious, which high school do you guys think is the best? And do you think Chaminade's up there? Are we agreeing with Bunchy? Bunchy's showing a lot of love to the Florida football.
Yeah, I'm not biased. I'm gonna keep it up. I'll speak facts. You know, I'm not biased, but Chaminade, they're just different. They're different.
They're different.
And Bunchy, while we got a little time here, everyone's always asking in the chat what you're up to football-wise. So obviously you're playing some 7-on-7, and then where will you be this high school season?
I will be at Lusinger High School in Lawndale, California. A lot of people don't know about it, but yeah, I feel like we're gonna make a run this year. We're gonna be good. So you know.
And you're going into what year?
I'm going into my junior year.
There you go. Yeah, so we got a couple more years of Bunchy playing high school football before he gets to the next level.
And a future USC wide receiver.
Ooh, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
And Gridiron Elite at this point, another 4th down. They're just trying to get anything going. They obviously want to have a little bit of momentum on offense when they play it again tomorrow.
It feels like this is the game.
Oh yeah, 7. I already called the game. I'm already on to tomorrow.
Game is kind of over.
It's over for sure if you don't get it right here.
And they do get it.
Okay. A little promising.
A great job there by Grant Connor. Finds his guy Tyson Carter.
They can get things going if they get some of these dudes in space. That's why this past game they struggled so much. They were pressing. SFE, I don't know if they watched the game or not, but they're playing zone.
Yeah.
Right? And so that's playing into Gridiron Elite's strength. These guys do well in space. They know where to sit. And so, you know, they're playing a different coverage here. You see up top, he's just so far off. He's giving him space.
He's wide open.
Oh! One possession game.
Hey. Josh Perry catches the touchdown pass from Grant Connor. And Gridiron Elite trying to stay alive. What happened here, Mo?
Yeah, just watch this replay. It's just a go route outside. It's just a 9 route. He just said, hey, my guy's faster than yours. He beats him off the line of scrimmage. It's a great ball. It didn't put too much air on it. Gave him a chance. Receiver makes a great play in the air.
Sure.
And that's the DB just didn't have enough time to get there.
And that's something we haven't seen from Gridiron Elite. The receivers have been, struggling, but he showed up right there. So.
And now we're taking a look at the on-3 power rankings that stacks up all the best teams in all of OT7. You got SFE right now at number 5, like I said. They were preseason number 1, but after a slow 3-2 start, they've dropped to number 5, but I have a feeling they'll end up closer to the top of that rankings at some point, right, fellas?
Yeah. Who do you think's a sleeper on that list that a lot of people maybe aren't?
Well, look, we haven't seen the 9 and 10 seed right now. Hustle Link and Team Toa. We'll see them this weekend. We'll see Team Toa this weekend. We'll see Hustle Link in the future, and I'm excited to see those guys take the field. But another sleeper, I don't know, man. LoPro at number 1.
They got Team
Your number 1 being a sleeper is a crazy take, Tom. Come on.
People still picking against them.
No, but they have Team Toa at number 10.
Yes.
That's
your team.
So you're really high on Madden.
Yeah. Because we were supposed to play them this year. They're Cali boys, so I know like a lot of them. And Jace Brown, their number 1 receiver, is a guy. So
he's a guy.
Yes. Y'all gonna sleep on Team Toa, and when they go crazy, y'all gonna be like, oh yeah, but you was right.
Trillion at number 3, I think, is like the most. I don't know what to do with them. Sometimes they look amazing, and Ryan Rakowski has been incredibly impressive at quarterback. We actually don't see Trillion boys this weekend, but we'll see him next weekend in Orlando. But I think that's going to be tough for them to stay in that 3 spot. I think SFE is coming at them with all force.
I agree. It's consistency. So tournament 1, they weren't it. Tournament 2, the boys are balling.
Sure. But it does feel like right now Raw and LoPro are in a class of their own at the top 2.
Like Raw, LoPro, and then depending on SFE's performance this weekend, I think they can sneak into that top tier conversation, in my opinion.
I don't think LoPro is going to do as good as they are going to do here. This is like everybody been saying, if y'all going to beat LoPro this week, this is going to be the week.
You're falling for it, Bunchy. Every week you're falling for it.
They're not going to. I don't think they're going to win. I don't think. They're missing a lot of players. So I don't know.
Yeah, Bunchy, you know, you're young. And you're allowed to make mistakes while you're young, and we're okay with that. We'll see them right after this against 24K. They'll put on a show for Bunchy, and then in a little bit, we will see the matchup everyone's been waiting for, SFE versus LoPro at 2 p.m. Eastern.
And in my opinion, the 2 best quarterbacks out here.
Wow, that's saying a lot.
It is. We have some great stars, but based off of what I've seen so far, I believe that Tramel Jones, the Florida State commit, Micah Eugenio, the now 3-star
according to
247 Sports, are the 2 best quarterbacks here.
Okay. And here you're checking out the schedule again. Like we said, we got great games over the next hour, hour and a half, but we got great games all day as well, going until about 8 p.m.
I feel like Bryce Underwood might change her mind.
Yeah, so let's talk about the quarterbacks this weekend as Tramel tries to punch it in again for SFE. We got Florida State commit Tramel Jones. We got Mikey Eugenio, who obviously is on a 27-game winning streak. We got Madden Yamaliava, the 4-star, the younger brother of Nico Yamaliava, the Tennessee quarterback. And then we also will see the #1 QB in the nation, Bryce Underwood, the LSU commit, is playing for Flo. And then we've obviously seen Tavion St. Clair earlier, the Ohio State commit, who's ranked about #2 at the quarterback spot in his class. And we got that's just the start. Then you got Deuce Knight. We got all the quarterbacks in the world. Bunchy, you got to play for one. Are you saying Madden?
If I have to play for one, yeah, for sure. Wow. Madden. Because he's a Cali boy, you feel me? I feel like our connection would be better than all the rest of the quarterbacks.
And while you're disrespecting Tramel Jones, he punches it Bryson right for another SFE touchdown, and Gridiron Elite can't slow him down.
That's what makes these guys so hard to defend. Even when you're over the top, where does he put it? Back shoulder, right? There's no way to cover these guys. They're so elite in all sorts of different facets of the game. They can beat you deep. You could throw it up top, as we saw earlier in the game, and they could put it back shoulder. Tramel Jones' ball placement is going to score a lot of touchdowns up in Tallahassee very soon.
And guys, I just got a text actually. On3 has officially awarded Mikey Eugenio 3 stars as well.
Wow.
So it is now 247 and On3 who have both given Mikey Eugenio 3 stars, and the Bishop Gorderman quarterback is on the rise.
Perhaps it was after that last performance they saw Micah.
I feel like he deserves it, though. He's been playing good in 7-on-7. He's been playing good at Bishop Gorman, so, you know.
And are you going with Tramel of all the quarterbacks this weekend, Mo?
Based off of what I've seen so far, now there's a lot of chatter around.
Yeah, we haven't seen Bryce yet. Yep, you haven't seen Bryce yet.
Right? You get that #1 ranking for a reason. So I want to see it, but again, 7-on-7 is different than real football. And we've seen it time and time again. A guy like Micah, who doesn't have the same varsity experience, but is able to come out here and win damn near 30 straight games.
And Gridiron Elite, a little frustration showing on the team's face right now, but they're not dead. They have a money drive right now. They're trying to punch it in. They got to go fast.
Yeah, I want to see these guys with more of a sense of urgency, man. Like, this clock doesn't stop. This is 7-on-7. This is OT7 rules. They got to hurry up. They need a quick score within 40 seconds, quick stop, and another score. These guys are just chilling. Like, there's no room to just chill right now.
Bunchy, I got a very important question for you. This is going to set up something coming in the future.
Okay.
What's your favorite animal?
My favorite animal?
Yeah. And in the chat as well, what's your favorite animal? Trust me.
I would have to say, this is cliche, but a lion.
Okay. All right. Mo?
Right play.
Favorite animal?
Yeah.
Or anaconda. I love anacondas.
Ooh.
Yeah, I love anacondas.
4th and 13.
I promise this is very important.
Let's go dolphin.
Oh.
Interesting. I didn't see that coming at all.
No. Can I change it?
Sure.
Chimpanzee.
Okay, you really went opposite spectrums there.
Yeah.
How is that opposite?
Keep your animal.
You went waterland.
You went water to the desert almost.
Yeah.
Oh!
Grant Connor
doing his best Johnny Manziel impression.
He's trying, man. He's got no quit in him. He finds
Illegal
Brandon
rush by
Paul.
the defense. Penalties decline. Result of the play, first down.
Oh, we got to hear from the ref. I still hate you.
So, Tom, what's your favorite animal?
I'm gonna tell you that in just a few minutes.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
in just a few minutes, I will tell you guys what my favorite animal is. So just hang tight. It's very important.
I want to know where this is going.
Yeah, it's very, very important.
very
We got Diego says penguin. I love that.
That's a great number.
Jill Smith says panda.
Clock will start on the snap. First and goal from the
Brother
9.
Moses.
Brother
Can't
Moses.
say what you said, honestly, man. That feels inappropriate. We got some other animals.
Right there. Never know.
Got him in the
You
end.
gotta throw that early.
Gotta throw that earlier.
But you know what animals people sleep on though?
What?
The polar bear. That's like the king of all.
56 seconds on the
It
clock.
It is the most dangerous of all the bears,
For sure.
they say.
Ooh.
Second
It
down.
is. It would
Second goal
clap
from
any
the
bear.
9.
It would clap any bear.
Pause.
It's the Ryan Garcia of Bears,
Yeah.
which we love to see. Bunchy, we should get you in the boxing ring.
I would be down to do it, you know, but you know, I don't feel like
What about you and Tom? Who would win?
Oh, me. If we in the boxing ring, me and
Thomas?
I mean, I'm not gonna fight a minor, but
I will be 18 in what?
all right, the second year 18, set it up. We can make some good money, I think. But Bunchy as the headliner,
Yeah.
For sure.
Bunchy as the headliner, set it up.
I'll fight Kieran on the undercard.
Oh.
I don't want to fight Kieran.
I think you should fight Snipe.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
I got Snipe.
I could piece him up.
I got Snipe for now.
I got the reach.
Snipe say he got hands.
Quarterback, ball down.
Touchdown.
And Gridiron Elite will score here to Samaj Fleming, who we haven't mentioned in a while, the 3-star who's, you know, probably Gridiron Elite's best receiver. They score on the money drive to make it 21-17, but with just 24 seconds left, SFE would have to have a collapse.
Yeah, just too late. There was very poor clock management, not going to lie, guys. If they had this play a minute and a half ago, do they have a chance? Yes. Now with 24 seconds, not ideal. But again, this Gridiron Elite team actually surprised me a lot. They have a bunch of under-recruited guys. They feel like they have a chip on their shoulder. They're playing against all these 4 and 5 stars. I mean, and again, they're, what, 4 points down against a top 5 team in the entire nation?
Yep.
So they're a few pieces away. I wouldn't count them out in terms of making a run tomorrow. I'm going to stick to that.
Yeah, I think that's the question, is can they get a win? They'll probably have an early game tomorrow against maybe, you know,
beautiful ball. Oh my goodness.
Ooh. A great ball by Tramel Jones there. They'll have probably a playing game more or less, and we'll see if they can get going.
They can get going.
We'll
Absolutely. Beautiful ball here by Tramel Jones. Puts great touch on it. They call this a level 2 ball out of 3. 1 is on a line, 3 is way high arcing. This is exactly what you want. Pace on the ball, gives the receiver time to catch it, and another touchdown puts this game away. Just for fun, just because he can, just because this might be the best team out here.
And I believe that's Jabari Brady's 3rd of the game. Another touchdown there. SFE is up, wins 28-17, and they are headed to the Real Cost Foam Pit. I would like to hang out in the foam pit later today. It looks very cozy today.
I think we could jump in there.
Yeah, I think we can. Oh, I don't want anyone to jump on me, though.
Yeah.
That would be less enjoyable. All right, SFE wins that one 28-17. We got LoPro coming up right after this, facing off against 24K. SFE looking like a team to beat. They're ready to go. 2-0 already on the weekend. From Overtime Tom, Bunchy Young, and Mo Hassan, we will be back in just a few minutes. Stay tuned.
And welcome to Orlando, Florida for week 3 of OT7 football. We just had an amazing matchup. And hey, I gotta be honest, I am not surprised at all. FSE look like a powerhouse right now. It is your boy Sniper Jones, and I'm joined by my guy Care Bear Ken. What's going on?
Brother, SFE.
Kieran, it's
Yeah,
Kieran.
Kieran.
It's Kieran.
SFE just dominating, bro. Gridiron Elite. You know, there's a battle between Central Florida and South Florida. It's a little different, man. I don't know. Like South Florida, they're really just here to play. They just come a little bit different. I'm excited to see if Gridiron Elite, though, and also 24K, who we're going to see next in the next game, can kind of just make their stand for Central Florida, man. I got to see that they can compete with the South Florida kids. South Florida get all the respect, all the admiration, all the notoriety, but we don't really see the Central Florida kids shine as much, you know what I mean, in terms of respect. But overall, really, really good game. Tramel Jones, I mean, he's been unbelievable. He's been a game winner against Coastline Stars. It's been ridiculous, bro. It's been crazy.
And up next, we got LoPro and 24K, which is a very good game. LoPro is coming in very undermatched, undermanned, but somehow, some way, they're still figuring out how to win games. Very impressive. I talked to Mike Eugenio. He said even though they don't have everybody that they need, they have everybody that they need. Talk to us about LoPro and what they've been able to do. I mean, they got a really big game against SFE coming up. Is that a GOAT?
They just brought a GOAT out on the field, bro.
No way, bro.
No shot. They just brought a GOAT out. What is going on right now, bro?
And Mikey Eugenio is holding
a GOAT is holding a GOAT right now, bro. What is going on? Look, LoPro, they showed up. They don't have their best their best wide receivers from last time. The
GOAT got a headband on? What is
GOAT
that
is
on
going crazy.
Okay.
Why did they just walk out with a GOAT? I got to get to the bottom of that, bro.
Where did they get a GOAT from?
Where and why is there a GOAT on the football field right now, bro?
I'm so confused. Hey, listen, if you 24K, that's so disrespectful.
You got to go out here and win.
That is so disrespectful.
You got to go out here and win, bro, because why is there a GOAT on the field right now? This doesn't make sense to me. But look, Mikey Eugenio, we're talking about GOATs. They showed up this week without their top 2 wide receivers from whenever they won the OT7 week 1. The problem is, though, right? Their defense doesn't look the same as it was. They had Jet Washington. They had some really talented guys that currently aren't playing. They got Aiden Manitai back, but can they get the job done this weekend? I don't know. A lot of people are picking them to lose. We'll see what happens.
Absolutely. And as you guys can see, Fast Houston and Coastline Stars are going up after this one. And after that, we get the big matchup with LoPro and SFE. So don't go anywhere. The GOATed team is about to play right now. LoPro versus 24K. Don't go nowhere. Bye.
Yo, I pulled over. I saw you called. Yo, we're setting up for OT7. We need all hands on deck. You said what? I said we're setting up for OT7. Hurry up and get here. Rookie mistake.
Snickers, the official chocolate of OT7.
Jaden Perlotta here for a quick timeout. Getting a stop on D is all about handling your matchups and trusting your teammates. If there's one weak link, whole team suffers. So remember, vapes can contain toxic chemicals that can damage your lungs and the team. That's why there's no vaping team. Stay tuned for more OT7.
The GOATs are here. Let's get it. We are here at OT7 Week 3 in Orlando, Florida, and the GOATed team LoPro facing off against 24K. Both these teams are trying to get another win under their belt and hopefully take home an OT7 championship this weekend and get their way to the Natty in June. So we got a great game going on here. As you see here, the squad walked out with a GOAT, Mikey Eugenio, the legend himself. I'm your host, Overtime Tom, and I am joined by QB1 Mo Hassan and the legend as well, Bunchy Young. Bunchy, you GOATed? You got the GOAT?
I think I am GOATed, and I do got the GOAT for sure.
And Mo, what do you think?
100%.
Always.
1,000,000%.
We got the GOAT crew here. We got a GOAT game going on right now. 24K coming off a nice win. Bunchy, what do you think?
I think they're good. They just beat their rivals at Gridiron Elite. So I think, and Brady Hart played amazing, by the way. And you know, I'm excited to see how they match up against LoPro. I think they're going to be great.
Yeah, they looked terrible in their first game, then looked amazing in their second game. Dalen Upchalk got going as well, their wide receiver. But then on the other side, they got a really tough test in LoPro, Mo.
LoPro has won In 27 straight games, they bring out Trinity, a real GOAT on the field. I feel like you cannot lose after you bring out your mascot. You can't, right?
You can't.
You have to win.
And to see here, they won the OT7 championship last year. This year, they're undefeated. They won OT7 week 1 out in Dallas. Today, they walk out with a GOAT named Trinity. It is unbelievable. Mikey Eugenio and the boys are rocking. Even though they're missing a few guys, they're always ready to go. And they're actually starting on defense here. What does 24K have to do here? Brady Hart in the squad mode to get things going.
Well, I think LoPro's missing a few guys, and so this might be the year to beat them if there is a year, right? And so take some shots, play within the offense. 24K has some elite weapons on the outside, so let's get the ball to them in space and let them work.
And 24K again for the 3rd straight game will start it off with a money drive, and they are on the first play, and they have a money drive touchdown to Isaiah Mazzell, I believe.
Wow. And that is a statement. They choose the money drive on the first drive, right? Yep. Against this team that is vaunted. They haven't lost in forever, right? They dial up a shot. This dude gets 3-4 yard separation, puts it right on the money.
On the money.
In the end zone, Tub up 10-0. What a start.
They said if you gonna come out with a GOAT, they can for sure gonna make you pay for that.
Hey, they gotta go grab the GOAT now. 24K gotta bring that on their sideline. That was amazing. I just keep staring at the GOAT. He's right to the side of you, Bunchy.
Wow, what a beautiful animal.
We should get the GOAT up here, maybe.
That'd be great.
A great play by Brady Hart. An amazing start for 24K, who now lead 10-0. But Mikey Eugenio and the squad take the field. They won a close one earlier, 35-31. Micah had to lead a last-minute drive, and they're off to a hot start already. And Micah's unbelievable.
Yeah, and 24K on defense, they're known for playing this kind of funky two-man defense. What all that means is you have 2 deep safeties, really deep back actually, so 15 yards back, and everyone else is just playing press. So they have a lot of trust on their DBs, but I don't know if you want to press these LoPro receivers because they're very shifty.
For sure. And Bunchy, here you got Micah's ratings, which have increased already this season. It's about a 93, 94, 95 across the board. Does that make sense?
I feel like it makes sense. I feel like he's one of the most underrated quarterbacks in the country, in my opinion. He's really, really good. People underrate him, and he always shows up to the table. So.
First and goal from the 9.
Micah, obviously, the OT7 GOAT for sure, with all the championships that he's won. And he also just locked down a 3-star rating. He was previously at no stars. Now he's up to 3 from On3 and 247, who have given him that rating in the last week or so.
Well deserved on the 3 stars, Micah.
Oh, a rare kind of drop for LoPro there.
2nd down.
Yeah, honestly, a rare miss kind of by Micah. I think it was a great call. They've been scheming it up fantastic all weekend and all OT7 season. You don't see him miss those often. You want to see him lead him in the back of the end zone. But knowing Micah, guys, he's going to respond right here and probably score.
And LoPro is probably missing their 2 best receivers in Titan Lackadin and Kamahali. I definitely didn't say that correctly.
You got that right.
But it does not matter at all because he's got Caden, Kadang, and LoPro is right back on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and a few games ago, Micah was talking about next man up. I believe it was to you, Tom, when you were on the field, and that reminded me of the Patriot way.
Okay.
These guys are drawing Patriot Dynasty comparisons because it doesn't matter who you put on the field. Tom Brady, a.k.a. Micah Eugenio, is going to do what he needs to do and find the open guy, for sure.
And Lamar in the chat says he's got $10 on 24K. I will match that. I got $10 on that.
We'll take that every day of the week.
Fake dollars, of course.
Of course.
Of course, of course. And here you see Trinity the GOAT, who's going to hang in some shade now.
2 quarterback.
Brady Hart taking another shot. Oh!
That was a great play.
I like LoPro jumping that route there, but he got a little tangled up, I think.
Yeah, it really should have been intercepted, actually, so he gets away with one. But how about the strategy early on? They're not intimidated by LoPro. 2 shots down the field. Last game, we saw them kind of with a combination of intermediate, short, and deep. Right now, they're going shots fired, man. They're like, you know, if you're coming after the king, you best go for the head.
For sure, for sure.
And LoPro also missing Jet Washington, who's their deep safety, also the nephew of Kobe Bryant.
Quarterback.
So they're down a lot of guys. They're down Jet, though, in the middle of the field, who made a lot of good plays in League One.
Yeah, Jet made a big difference. You know, he's a long safety, and, you know, there's a reason why those guys get a lot of offers. If you're 6'4", 6'5", it's just so hard to complete balls against them. But, you know, again, they have so many weapons, and they're so deep, and these guys are so well coached that it kind of doesn't matter.
Yeah. And Lauren Becker says, has LoPro ever lost? So last year in Season 2, they lost one of their early games, and then they went on a tear after that without losing the rest of the way. So they have lost in OT7 history, but they are currently riding a 27-game win streak and a nice defensive play there, which will force a 4th and 20 and a big decision here for 24K if they want to go for it or not.
Yeah, I think you have to flip the field. It just doesn't make sense to give Micah, you know, what is it, 10 yards to go? It just makes no sense at all.
Coach Damon Jones in 24K will flip the field, which is essentially a punt, and LoPro will take over on their own 10-yard line, and Micah Eugenio is back to work looking to take the lead.
Yep, and we were talking earlier on the first game about this offense, right? So they only have 4 plays, which is kind of an interesting idea, but they run so many option routes and different combinations of formations that it looks like, honestly, almost close to 100, given all the different possibilities.
And LoPro is actually letting Madden De La Cruz in at quarterback here. Micah Eugenio moves the center for this drive, which is shocking, interesting, and weird, but I cannot question it because LoPro gives me no reason to do so.
But they're getting their younger guys some reps, and this guy's a dog too. I saw him earlier in the warm-ups. You know, he's spinning it just like Micah is, puts it right on the money on an in-breaking route, doesn't lead him too much, doesn't throw it behind him. Great ball placement.
I don't know, man. This is weird.
The decision?
This is I mean, Micah got his 3rd star to humble him. They're making him snap it. But a nice ball there.
I think they believe they're going to win no matter what.
A little Matt
And
Castle.
so they're having a little fun out here. That's what I believe.
A little Matt Castle on the Patriots action, right? You said that
I like that
Tom Brady,
yep.
and now we throw in Matt Castle here.
Matt Castle led them to the playoffs, so.
And actually, last year LoPro actually did go with a 2-quarterback system.
Okay.
Yeah, they had a great great guy in quarterback who actually was equally as talented as Mike at points. But I was not expecting this at all.
Also, y'all sleep on
It just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Madden De La Cruz, welcome to OT7, marching right down the field as the new quarterback, and they are unstoppable.
Great ball here. He takes a little half rollout. Beautiful play design. Finds the corner wide open in the end zone.
2028.
Yeah, he's an 8th grader, bro.
8th grade.
He's an 8th grader.
8th grader.
He's an 8th grader.
Playing against seniors in high school.
We got an 8th grader playing quarterback for LoPro now. The unstoppable team on a 27-game winning streak, and they take the lead 14-10 on 24K. And now 24K will also have a quarterback change.
Wow, interesting move here because I felt like Solomon couldn't really get in the rhythm early in that first game.
Oh, goodness, bro. Oh, my goodness. 24K goes to Solomon Georges, who on his first pass attempt in this game throws a pick. And now LoPro will take back over with all the momentum in the world.
Yeah, and clearly, again, back to 24K's offensive strategy, shots, shots, shots.
Yeah.
But when you do that, let's not underthrow him because honestly, he got separation out here. Just put that ball in the end zone, and honestly, it could really be a touchdown. Underthrows it by like 5-6 yards, ends up in a pick, and you cannot make those mistakes against LoPro. Just can't do it.
Also, bad coaching here by LoPro. Why would you put Micah back in? Bench that dude. Bench the best player.
Let's keep Madden in.
Yeah, get this guy out of here.
Okay, and they're
we're back to work. All right, so the GOAT, Micah Eugenio, but down to another GOAT, Mr. Trinity. I believe it's a Mr. I don't know. Sniper, tell me, what down there, down there with the GOAT, Snipe. How we doing?
Hey, man, I'm down here with Micah Eugenio himself. Micah, how do you feel right now? The game is kind of getting out of hand. You got anything you want to say right now? Okay, Micah, do you have the best team in 7-on-7 football ever? Okay, back to you guys. Micah's kind of camera shy right now. Maybe later
I think he's locked in right now, throwing some dives.
Micah Eugenio, the GOAT, known for being a little bit quiet. Thank you for taking the time with Sniper Jones. I think the GOAT just didn't like Snipe.
I don't think the GOAT did like Snipe.
Yeah, they didn't vibe at all.
Also, y'all, I'm gonna put y'all on notice right now. Number 6, Jaden Williams. He is one of the best receivers out here on LoPro.
Yep.
Really?
Yes, yes. Yes.
What do you like about him?
For sure. I've been knowing. That's his nickname is Vanilla. I played in an All-Star game with him when he was a kid, and he's really good. I've been seeing him. He's been like making a lot of catches for them. His drops are really good. You know, he just look. There we go.
Oh,
I told y'all. Like, I know my receivers, man. I know my receivers really good.
He looks really shifty. He looks really good at running.
Number 6.
He's also got the biggest towel in the world.
Yes.
That is a large towel.
They're gonna play.
Can we get my guy a smaller towel, man?
Yeah.
This thing's on the ground.
And I just want to say, there's a lot of chatter this weekend that LoPro missing a lot of guys. This is the weekend they lose. No.
Nope. Nope. Doesn't matter who's at quarterback. Doesn't matter who's at receiver.
With that being said, we got a big 4th and 3 here.
Good.
Yes, sir.
And we got a touchdown.
Kind of. That's a touchdown.
All smiles here on the low. It just feels too easy.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know what else to say. It feels effortless for these guys. They do it on a week-to-week basis. They have so much chemistry. Beautiful ball placement right here. Great touch over the corner, right outside the safety. You just can't defend that, guys. You cannot defend that.
And Micah to Kina Watson to give LoPro the 21-10 lead. 24K already used their money drive, so it's going to be a tough world from here. We still got 10 minutes left, and Brady Hart back in at quarterback for 24K.
Let's see what he does.
2 quarterback.
Uh-oh. Got him. Okay. Yeah, we need more of that. And less of these erratic shots that are, you know, low probability of completion. If you are going to take them, let's give them a chance to catch the ball. Let's not underthrow it like a pick on that last drive. So let's just play within the offense. They have enough weapons to stay in this game. I just think schematically they were trying to do too much.
Yeah, like the last 2 drives they got too big in it because of that first play.
Exactly.
We got a flag here, but Mo, I saw you pointing at something. What are you checking out?
Well, they had a guy running wide open in the back of the end zone. I think he just didn't see him. Either it was the read didn't take him that way, or he just missed him. Either way, they got a penalty. They're driving. You think you get a touchdown here, a stop, and a touchdown? You know, that's the only kind of course.
I don't think that's a flag. I don't know what they're talking about. Oh, yeah, it is.
Now, Mo, when you're watching, are you watching it from the point of view of a quarterback always? Like, you're just like, are you looking at the defense? Is that where your mind goes?
First thing I'm looking at is the safety structure, and that tells you everything. 1 safety, 2 safeties, that's going to help you diagnose whether it's man or zone, and from there you can look at the progression of the play you have called.
Straps.
And that's smart. I'd rather take a sack there than force the ball, especially when you're right there on the tight red 3-4 yard line. And 7-on-7, guys, remember, there's no threat of a running game. And so it's almost worst case scenario from an offensive coordinator standpoint. There's very little room, which means, A, do I have a tall receiver to throw it up to? Or B, do I have a short, quick guy in the slot to run an option route, a guy like Bunchy?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Well, those are the 2 options, and they don't have a ton of size, so they kind of have to go in the middle right here.
Also, I thought LoPro's defense will probably be doing pretty good. Man, there we go. They're not struggling without Jay White. So I think they're doing really good.
LoPro, when they need to, they buckle down. It seems like. So 3rd and goal here for 24K. As Brady Hart tries to find his guy in the end zone.
Their defense, I think they have their defense is playing one of the best out here since we've seen, for sure. They've been strapped.
LoPro, for sure. Besides that first play of the game where they gave up that deep pass, they've performed very, very well on defense.
2 quarterback.
He's got him.
He's got him. That was a great little touch pass from Brady Hart. 24K trying to stay in it, gets it to 21-17. That was a nice ball there.
Yeah, it was a very good ball. They could do a little short rollout, cuts the field in half, makes it easier on the quarterback because we saw him miss the guy in the back of the end zone earlier. So this takes more off the plate of Brady Hart.
Right.
And so it's a simple read. It's just high-low. You got the corner. He either can bite on the flat or he can go deep on the corner. He makes the right read, makes the right throw. And they're in this game, guys. They just got to get a stop, which I don't know if that's possible.
I don't know, Bunchy. That was your guy, Larry Miles, who caught the touchdown. And now LoPro takes over with 8th grade quarterback, Madden De La Cruz. And he has not had an incompletion yet.
No, and it's actually an interesting decision to put in Madden because there's actually a lot of stakes on this drive.
Yeah.
If they don't score here, they could very easily lose, and they're putting an 8th grader in, which means they have a lot of trust in Madden.
Yeah, they coming out with a lot of confidence. I think the GOAT, you know, is living through Madden right now. I feel like he's helping them out.
And Madden De La Cruz, he is listed at 5'6", 138, and he is from Hawaii. The 8th grader looks very calm.
Something about these quarterbacks from Hawaii, huh?
God,
bro.
bro.
What's in the water?
I don't know,
What's
man.
in the water out there, man?
He is diving up right now.
Yeah, I mean, I can't even begin to explain how impressive it is for a 13-year-old to come out here and compete against 18-year-olds. I mean, it's especially at the quarterback position, which requires so much development and skill. I mean, man, this guy's going to be a stud.
For sure. He already doing this against the top talent in the country. Imagine when he gets to like his sophomore, junior year.
And that's the first incompletion, but you can see he's pretty calm. He's like, he's not forcing it.
Moment is not too big for Madden.
Where only his guy could get it. And Micah looking very talented with his center jersey on. The center wears a different jersey, and he is not doing a great job of wearing that.
You know what I just noticed, Tom? They don't even have they have signals. They don't even have like a play call sheet.
Exactly. So LoPro is the only team I've seen in 7-on-7 that runs a no huddle, hurry up offense. All of it is designed by their offensive, by their head coach.
Dot.
Wow. Nice ball there, Todd. 2-yard line. Madden De La Cruz with a nice one, but yes, Coach John on the sideline, he's just doing hand signals, he's barely talking. The only thing that I picked up in the 3 years I've watched him is I know when it's trips. That's the only hand signal I've picked up.
Guys, watch Madden's eyes. Like, he went left, right, left, right. For a young quarterback to do that, a full read progression, usually you simplify and you dumb it down for a guy like that. Oh! He evades the blitz. Oh!
And now that will be called back a pick 7 here, but an illegal blitz by 24K. But I like the cape going down the field.
It's a great touch there with the cape.
Illegal rush on the defense. You're going half the distance.
And by the way, they would have taken the lead if it weren't for the illegal blitz, but also he wouldn't have done the interception.
He did do a great job of avoiding the pressure, but then, yeah, definitely got a little anxious and threw one in there, but it will come back. And LoPro will get half the distance to the goal line. And I believe they'll stick with Madden De La Cruz to finish this drive out.
Yeah, a lot of trust on the young guy. Love how they're grooming the next guy up, right? So Micah goes to college, Madden steps right up and takes the play. I mean, maybe they just never lose, ever.
Ever.
I think it's going to come a time where they lose.
Bunchy, you think you would work well on LoPro?
I feel like I would. I feel like I would work well on LoPro. Me and Snipe was literally just talking about that. He said I should really play for LoPro. I think I'm working with it.
And a nice ball there by Madden De La Cruz to the tight end, Anthony Hickman. And LoPro goes up 11, 28-17. What a great ball.
It was a very good ball. Puts it right on him. Great route, too. Wow, he's moving in the opposite direction to the big tight end. I mean, guys, he's 13.
He is 13.
He's 13.
He is 13. He's balling, man. I'm excited to see how he does in high school, for sure.
Just when you don't think it's possible, another star rises for LoPro, as Madden De La Cruz has been the story here in this game for 24K. But Brady Hart back to work.
Another shot on the money. Brady Hart responds with a touchdown, and they're back in this game. They're back.
4-star Lex Cyrus beats the defense. He's got offers from Penn State, Oregon, and Auburn, and he finds the real Costco pit.
That was a beautiful ball. I mean, if you're a wide receiver, that's exactly where you want it. And great route, too, man. You got 2-3 yards on a deep ball.
I think that's where they're missing Jay Washington for sure. Like that, if he was here,
exactly.
I don't think they could play that play.
And now we are with 2 minutes left. LoPro typically very good with the clock here. Mikey Eugenio back at quarterback, but if 24K can come out for the quick stop, they should have enough time to get the ball back.
Oh, wow. Great decision to bring pressure right there.
Really good. Micah, never been someone who's pumped about the blitz. And 24K brings a rush there after 2 seconds and gets a sack.
Yeah, if there is a kryptonite for this LoPro team, it is bringing pressure and unorthodox looks to confuse Micah. Doesn't work every time, but I think when you do it here and then, we saw what the Trillion Boys did against them earlier. And that's been the one thing maybe that kind of stalls them.
I think he's calling levels right there. I saw this.
Okay. There you go.
I think he's calling levels.
And right after this one, guys, we got a great quarterback matchup. We'll see the ball here from Mikey Eugenio. They went under center there because I think they didn't want to be too close to the end zone, of course.
Yep.
And Micah gets a first down there, and now they'll be able to milk some clock. But like I was saying, right after this one, we'll have a great game between Coastline Stars, led by Deuce Knight, the top quarterback in the country, against Fast Houston, led by Ohio State commit Tavion St. Clair. So make sure you don't go anywhere right after this one.
Notre Dame, Ohio State, the future of that rivalry.
Yes, exactly. Deuce Knight committed to Notre Dame. Tavion, as I just mentioned, committed to Ohio State. We got the 1 minute warning here. It's 1st and goal for LoPro. They look like they're in prime position to get their 28th straight win. But in just like 2 games, they will be facing off against SFE.
And I think that's when that streak is snapped.
I can't
Holding right there.
And we're good with that incompletion. Just don't turn the ball over. There's 55 seconds left. You're up 4. I think best case scenario, you just get any kind of completion you can get. Don't go out of bounds. And you got to think this is the game as long as he doesn't throw an interception, which I think I've only seen him throw 1 ever. Yeah. And I don't even know if it was his fault.
Clock stops here. There's 55 seconds left. Mikey gets a nice easy one, stay in bounds.
Stay in bounds.
He didn't try to, but he did get touched before he got out of bounds. And this will be 3rd and goal. The clock will continue to run. And that's your guy, number 6.
Yeah, but he has a hard
Williams.
nickname. And his nickname is Vanilla, by the way. That's hard.
Oh, yeah?
Vanilla, yeah, Vanilla. That's a hard nickname.
I think that's a cool nickname.
We got a lot of good nicknames.
Yeah, there are a lot. One of the quarterbacks called himself the Chosen One.
I don't like that name. That's too cocky, in my opinion.
Perfect. That's exactly what you want.
Oh, touchdown! Zyron Menner gets right to the end zone. Micah throws another dot. LoPro's up 35-24.
LoPro's going to be LoPro, man. Hey, LoPro's going to be LoPro.
So you're taking SFE to beat them, though, at 2 o'clock Eastern?
Yes. And when they beat them, I'm going to come right to you and be like, what'd I say, Tom?
I think it's going to be a smackdown, Mo. What do you think?
Man, I think it will come down to the last possession.
Okay.
Whoever has the ball last. Is that a cop-out? That might be a cop-out.
Micah always ends up with the ball last. That's just what happens.
This is true.
He somehow finds a way to always have the ball last. Brady Hart.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
24K after a very slow start, losing their first game. They have put on 2 back-to-back great, solid games now where they should feel okay going into tomorrow. You think LoPro does a 2-quarterback system against SFE?
No. That would be baller if they do.
I think they do it.
That would be so baller.
I think they do it.
Oh! And that's a touchdown for 24.
Dalen Upshaw goes up and gets it for 24K, and they're going to lose 35-31, but they had a great highlight to end the day there.
Yeah, and Dalen's 5'11". They call him Cam Coleman 2.0 for a reason. He plays big, one of the best catches we've seen. Unfortunately, it was a little too late, and LoPro gets their 38th in a row.
And LoPro does get 28 straight wins. They're going for number 29 in just a little bit. They walked out with a GOAT. It's unbelievable. It almost doesn't make sense, but LoPro gets it done. From Overtime Tom, Bunchy Young, and Mo Hassan. We'll see you guys in a minute.
Welcome back to Orlando, Florida for week 3 of OT7 football. It is your boy, Snapper Jones, and I'm joined by my guy, Overtime Tom. How you feeling, man?
I mean, after watching LoPro just get their 28th straight win, watching a lot of great performances, I'm hyped for the games that are coming up. I'm feeling great, man.
They came out with a GOAT. That should have been everything we needed to know about how they were feeling today. LoPro's always been low profile, under the radar. Coming out with a GOAT might have been the most flamboyant thing they've ever done in 3 years.
Look, they come out with a GOAT. Micah, we haven't talked to him yet, but he's wearing 2 chains this weekend. He's normally a 1-chain guy. The chain's getting bigger. Again, 3 stars now. LoPro is no longer that underrated, low-key team at all.
They won 28 games in a row, not to mention Micah told me he had 3 chains on. He had to take one off because it was a little too uncomfortable. So he kind of shortchanged them there. LoPro, I don't know how they doing it. Short-handed, obviously without Titan, without they still able to win games. They got a big game against SFE coming up soon. But right now we got Fast Houston and Coastline Stars. Coastline has been my underdog. Deuce Knight has been balling out of control. They did get an L earlier today, but I think after all the teams, out of all the teams out here, I feel like they're pretty good.
100%. Coastline Stars led by Deuce Knight, the Notre Dame commit. He's a lefty quarterback. He's super athletic, and I think this game in general is going to be a matchup between the quarterbacks.
Absolutely. Guys, don't go nowhere. We got Fast Houston against Coastline Stars coming up right now.
Darren Pilata here for a quick timeout. Getting a stop on D is all about handling your matchups and trusting your teammates. If there's one weak link, whole team suffers. So remember, vapes can contain toxic chemicals that can damage your lungs and the team. That's why there's no vaping team. Stay tuned for more OT7.
I feel like I would have dominated if I played 7 on 7. If you're out there for a full game, how many touchdowns you catching? 3 easily. What if I'm covering you? 5. I bet you couldn't catch a 10-yard pass on me. Bet, let's do it.
Woo! Snickers, the official chocolate of OT7.
Rookie mistake, Day.
How do you do? Welcome back to OT7 Season 3, Week 3, live from Orlando, Florida. We've had a great day of pool play so far, and we have another one coming up right now. Fast Houston, Coastline Stars, the future QB for Ohio State, the future QB for Notre Dame, and this matchup that we're seeing on Saturday right now, we're going to be seeing for a lot more Saturdays to come. That's Kieran Hickey Sample next to me. I'm Alex Day. Kieran, great to be with you.
It's phenomenal out here, man. Phenomenal weather. The wind's blowing a little bit. We got a light breeze out of the east here in beautiful Orlando, Florida, and I'm ready to watch some football.
Can't wait for this one. What are a couple things we're looking out for today?
First and foremost, we got Deuce Knight. He has been absolutely incredible today. Look, even though they lost their last game in a nail-biter against SFE, it took the last play to beat this guy. He is on fire right now. He's playing at an unbelievable level. The Notre Dame commit. He's going to go to the next level and play at a high level again, more and more and more and more. I'm telling you right now, Deuce Knight, he's the player to watch out for in this matchup. On the other side of the football, though, we have Tavian St. Clair with Fast Houston. We saw him come out, had a little bit of a slow start early on. Second game, took off, did the things that he needed to, but they lost a very close game to LoPro. Look, he's going to come back out here. I'm excited to see what they can do. Fast Houston, they need to get a win here. Can they do it right here?
A marquee QB matchup, 2 of the marquee teams in 7 on 7. You hear the horn, and let's get it on. Here we go. Deuce Knight starting with the ball. The southpaw taking a shot deep.
Always on
his man, and a quick strike for Coastline Stars.
Immediately.
7 for 7.
I told you Deuce Knight was not here to mess around. And what does he do? Very first play, an absolute dime over the top. Explosive play, 1-play touchdown for Coastline Stars. And they're all taking a jump into the real cost foam pit.
Deuce Knight pumps once, cool, calm, and collected in the pocket, and finds his man in the end zone. That's Jacoby Anderson from New Orleans. Just wide open, great speed. Pants on him.
Okay.
There goes that man.
I'm telling you, man. Coastline Stars came with a different level of swag today, man. I'm excited to see what they can do. Look, a lot of y'all were picking Fast Houston to make a little bit of a deep run, and they were the dark horse to win this whole thing. I'm going Coastline Stars, and it's because number 2 back there is throwing ropes. Okay?
Chat, let me know right now if you agree with Kieran or you got the other side. Right now, it is time for Tavian St. Clair, future Ohio State Buckeye. He's looked pretty strong today, and the gamer ratings say the same.
Man, the gamer ratings are crazy. 96 overall, 97 strength, 95 accuracy, and a 96 awareness. Look, man, He's got all the talent in the world. Can he bring it to the OT7 field? That's what I need to see.
5-star QB. He's going to Ohio State. He's the #1 QB in Ohio, the 4th-ranked QB in his class. They pick up a first down right there. It'll be 1st and goal from inside the 20. Just a reminder, 20-minute running clock. Have to get to the other team's 20 for a first down. And St. Clair has his guys moving.
Yeah, I mean, dude, he's already, you stand next to him, he's already built like an NFL quarterback.
Oh, yeah.
It's ridiculous. This dude is a junior in high school right now. A junior.
6'3", 210. Set a school record with 37 touchdowns last year. Won a state title. He is the real deal. Into the end zone, a little bit too far.
A little too far. This is going to be a good matchup with these two quarterbacks, man. It's going to be incredible to see if they can find the rhythm with their team throughout pool play to make a deep run tomorrow. But Tavian St. Clair, we've seen this over and over again. A lot of balls that he puts up, man, it just looks like, oh goodness, is this going to be good? And you know, just he has that 5-star arm talent. It's going to be in the spot that it needs to be.
We've seen him throw a lot of frozen ropes, a lot of darts. We've also seen him throw a lot of great passes with touch today. I'm excited to see the whole arsenal in this game.
Yeah, 100%. Fast Houston, not a shortage of talent on the outside, though, as well.
2nd and goal. Taking a shot.
Oh!
That one was a little behind his receiver. Nearly intercepted. And that will bring up 3rd and goal.
Yeah, Samuel Watkins had a chance right there. I think he was looking for a bit of a back shoulder there. Except the ball ends up inside. Sammy Watkins gets it on his, I almost called him Sammy Watkins.
Sammy Watkins.
Sammy Watkins right there.
Honestly, should have been
on his chest. Yeah, should have been picked.
Should have been picked.
Hey, chat, there's something that our good friend D-Strong says a lot of the times. If y'all go ahead and drop that in the chat for me, please.
2 words.
2 words.
2 words.
2 words.
Looking over the middle.
Oh!
Touchdown!
Oh my goodness, what a throw!
An absolute rocket into the back of the end zone.
Over the outstretched hands of 2 separate defenders. Mark Manfred, full extension right there. Mark Manfred in the end zone, but full extension right there for the DB. Didn't matter. Tavian St. Clair, dude, there's so many times he throws it and I'm like, is that a good throw? And it's just something that only a 5-star quarterback sees.
The anticipation.
What a beautiful throw.
The anticipation over the linebacker. When he got rid of that ball, his receiver was still 2 yards or so behind the DB. He threw his guy open, threw it only where his guy could get it. We got a tie ball game.
And that was incredible. 2 feet in, that's good in the NFL, buddy. Buddy, old pal. Yeah. Well, I'm not your pal, Chief. I'm not your chief, buddy.
So we didn't even get a chance to really talk about Deuce Knight because they had a 1-play touchdown last drive, and they're taking another shot.
Oh my gosh!
Baby DK!
Are you kidding me? 2 plays, 2 touchdowns. This time it's Tristan Keys. Where are they running now? I think they're all going to the throw. Oh my goodness.
Tristan Keys, watch the throw.
What a play.
2 plays, 2 touchdowns for Deuce Knight and the Coastline Stars, and they are clicking right now on offense.
We
Take a
going
look.
vertical. Oh my goodness. Deuce Knight, just calm, cool, collected. Look at him. Drops a dime over the top, too. Only where his guy can get it. That's a 45-yard throw in a small window. Are you kidding me? Drops it in a bucket.
Celebrate in the throne. What a pass. What you need? What you need?
I got
what you need. 14-7 in beautiful Orlando, Florida. A nice 85-degree day. Might be closer to 90, but Kieran, we're under this nice tent right now.
It's nice out
there. Feels air conditioned.
Yeah, I know. You're a New York boy. You don't know about this southern heat.
No, I don't do well in 90 degrees. So 14-7, just over 5 minutes into this game. And look, these are going to be tough tests for these defenses today with so much talent, not only on the outside, but really both QBs. Back to work now for St. Clair. So, Kieran, you love to talk about how there's only a couple of 5-stars in the country. We're lucky enough to see St. Clair, a 5-star. He'll be going to Ohio State. And it's pretty easy to see what Ryan Day sees in him.
No, 100%. I mean, big body, can make every throw on the football. Oh my goodness!
That was not a great decision.
not the best decision right there. You had Tylen Wilson all over that one. But I mean, you can see what Ryan Day's looking at though, man. He's a tall, strong-arm quarterback. very physically mature, and he has the film to go along with it as well. Talking about 37 touchdown passes last season in high school football. Elite quarterback production.
Broken up there by 4-star Tylen Wilson. He's got offers from Ole Miss, Mississippi State, Texas Tech, and of course he's from Mississippi as well.
He's also got this crazy swag on him, too.
He does. He does. Well, that's because he's also a baseball player in high school.
Oh, goodness gracious.
It all makes sense. It all makes sense. By the way, you're talking about crazy swag on him. St. Clair.
St. Clair, yeah, St. Clair is tough. St. Clair is tough.
He's got a lot going on. The Ohio State cleats.
Yeah.
The arm sleeve.
The shades. He even switched cleats now. It's crazy.
Throwing a deep. And there is a flag on the play. But that is intercepted by Coastline Stars. Let's see what the flag is.
What a catch.
That ball was underthrown, and Ladarian Clardy came down with it, the 4-star.
Ladarian Clardy with the catches. Oh, my goodness gracious. Elevates, holds on to it, through the contact, doesn't matter. I think he probably got the flag for throwing the football after that, maybe.
Can't do that.
Look at the strap with the straps. Okay.
Good coverage there by Clardy. Underthrown ball by St. Clair.
There's one thing that this Coastline Stars bench is doing. They are talking, and I'm loving every second of it.
All right, so Kieran, let's quickly try to talk about Deuce Knight before he throws his 3rd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, no, it might happen really quickly.
The lefty QB, he's going to be playing at Notre Dame. Big QB, big QB. He's up to 6'4", over 200 pounds. You saw him play for Pressure and Heat last year.
Yeah.
Take a shot. Excuse me, don't take a shot. Into the flat.
I think he's developed so much from last year, though.
Yes.
We saw him last year. He's a 6'4" kid, extremely athletic. He's fast, but he also just kind of, you know what I mean? He was still kind of raw as a prospect. Now you're seeing he's working with Eli Manning. He's working with Daniel Jones, or whatever that means, in the offseason.
You watch your mouth, man.
Yeah, okay. But then you see his gamer ratings, 87 overall, 87 arm strength, 86 accuracy, 88 awareness. Look, man, this dude has a rocket of an arm. I don't know if the arm strength is a fair rating right there for him, because he can absolutely sling it, as you saw with the 2 touchdowns that he had to start off this game. And the thing that I love the most is right here.
Some daylight.
Oh, that's easy.
Coastline Stars. They'll hit you deep, and they'll hit you short, and they'll make you pay either way.
It's getting ridiculous out here, man. It's getting ridiculous out here. Look, that's the thing that I like the most about his game right now, though. Last year with Pressure, you saw he was just taking shots downfield. This year, he's taking what the defense is giving him, and when he does take shots downfield, this is the side of a mature quarterback. They're open. He's getting guys in one-on-one type situations that are favorable for his team and his offense.
21-7 Coastline Stars as we approach the midway point of this game. Here, pool play. Week 3 in Orlando. Kieran, you called it. You said Coastline Stars going to come out swinging.
We knew from the very first game that we saw them. They came out early on today. Wasn't televised. It was against 24K, and they smacked them around.
Yep.
And it was like, oh, okay, well, they might just be really good. Then they played SFE. They had an extremely close game that they only lost because of the last play of the game. And Deuce Knight was upset about it. A phenomenal game. Probably the best game that we've had today. And now you're just seeing this team is for real. They're legit. They're playing good defense. They're capable of making plays. They're getting interceptions. And also, offensively, they're running some crazy things, man. We haven't even got to see that this game, but they were running some crazy games.
You just talked about LoPro. They are coming up next. Arguably the game of the day, 2 o'clock Eastern, LoPro, SFE. We'll see what Micah Eugenio has in store.
Brother,
I can't wait.
I'm so excited for this. LoPro off of 3 hours of sleep is what they're saying. They all just got off a flight, getting here. They're tired, exhausted. I was talking to Micah. Micah said, well, I'm a little worried about SFE. A lot of fear coming from a team on a 28-game win streak here at OT7.
They're missing a lot of their top weapons. So far, it hasn't mattered today.
Hasn't looked like it.
No, they played close games. They've come out on top both of those times, playing a loaded SFE team.
Yeah.
Can't wait for that one. You saw in the last play there, that's a 4-second sack. You have 4 seconds to get rid of it. The defense can rush the QB after 2 seconds. Bring up a 3rd and 17 here for the future Buckeye St. Clair.
He does look just kind of natural in that scarlet color that Fast Houston has out there.
He does.
Ohio State fans are going to be very happy with that, man.
Big play in this game for Fast Houston.
There he's throwing it to Andrew Marsh, who has an Ohio State sleeve on too as well.
The Buckeye connection is real for Fast Houston. those two guys starting to build chemistry. Marsh isn't going to Ohio State though yet, right? He just visited.
No. He just has the offer there. So you have Alabama, Texas A&M, Kentucky, USC, like every school in the country wants him.
Here we go, 4th and 9, and that's good for a first down. So Fast Houston down 2 possessions with 8 minutes left. Plenty of time, but
that was a big play right there.
That's a big play in this game.
It's a big play right there. Needed the yardage. You saw he throws an absolute laser over here to the left side of the field. Crosshash throw does not matter. Tavian Sinclair gets it done.
First and goal from just inside the 20. Look at the shades too.
Nah, the shades are clean, man.
The shades are clean.
Shades are clean. I was in Detroit for the draft a couple of days ago, and the amount of buffs that I saw out there, I need to.
St. Clair. Oh! Nearly came down with it. Incomplete, dangerous throw in double coverage. Man, almost had his man.
That was very close to 1 being intercepted and then 2 being caught in spectacular fashion. You see right here, right in the hands, and honestly, I think it hit off of the DB's head right there.
Great pass break up there.
Yeah, with his noggin.
With his noggin.
With his noggin.
That's 4-star Tylen Wilson on the breakup. We saw him make the big play a couple of series ago, the interception in the red zone. St. Clair not afraid to take chances.
No. And I like that, though. He's young. I think whenever you get to a place like Ohio State, you're going to have a coach that really doesn't, that really teaches you how to make smarter decisions. As you see, CJ Stroud went there, played for 3 years under Ryan Day. Now he's in the NFL, had the best touchdown to interception ratio in the entire NFL. This is something that he gets to work on. I don't mind a young quarterback throwing interceptions early.
That was complete to Nigel Pringle inside the 5-yard line. He goes to North Shore. You know a lot about North Shore down in Texas, huh?
Big fan of North Shore now that we're cooking them. You know what I mean? It's tough. You know, Duncanville, back-to-back state champs in the state of Texas, beat North Shore.
Let them know.
They beat us 3 times, though, before that. So we got to even up the score next year.
Kieran will find any way.
I will bring up my Texas boys no matter what, man.
Let it be known.
Let it be known, then.
From inside the 5, just out of the reach of Pringle.
And he had Andrew Marsh on the arrow right there.
Oh, excuse me, Marsh, thank you.
Yeah, just gets open right on the outside, just outside. Now, big 4th down here for Fast Houston. You got to convert right here if you want to keep this a game.
Just out of the reach. So here we go. Keep your eye on Marsh again. He is at the top of your screen, looking for number 5. 2. Throws it over to him. Got him. Andrew Marsh, if you ask, you shall receive.
And I love that, too, because he won early on his route. But as you saw, the safety comes over, clouds the middle of the field. He waits. He goes to another read. He comes back to Andrew Marsh, and he's wide open in the back of the end zone.
Great breakdown there, Kieran. You're exactly right. Look at him go through his progressions.
And he comes back.
Clean catch in the back of the end zone. We got a 7-point game with just over 5 minutes remaining. No money drive here for either team. And all the pressures on the Fast Houston defense right now.
Let's see what they can do. Now look, Deuce Knight hasn't been stopped in this game so far, but if there is a time to make a stop for Fast Houston, it's gotta be right now.
Knight drops it off over the middle.
And this is what I want to see. We saw this earlier in the game with Coastline whenever they were playing SFE. 4 minutes on the clock, what do? They went down the field slowly, methodically, rhythmically, sweetly, succulently, timely.
I would even say they matriculated down the field.
Yeah, matriculated down the field. I was looking for my adjectives and whatnot. I was thinking too much.
I got you.
Yeah, no, just slicing and dicing down the field.
Wheeling and dealing.
Wheeling and dealing. Nickel and diamond, as they say.
Styling and profiling.
It's styling and profiling.
Hey, I watch a lot of Knicks basketball. I got Clyde Frazier. I've been hearing these for years with Clyde Frazier.
Brother, I cannot wait for the 76ers to drop another 50-piece with Joel Embiid on your head.
Hey now.
Goodness gracious.
That game's at 1 o'clock tomorrow. It's interfering with OT7. I'm gonna be locked in OT7.
Yeah.
But, you know.
No, I'm locked in here, bro. Why watch terrible Knicks basketball when I could watch
hurtful?
The tears roll down his eyes from
when I could watch Micah Eugenio.
Oh no!
Complete inside the 5-yard line. Coastline Stars threatening again.
That was so close to getting in the end zone, but a beautiful ball here by Deuce Knight. He's not missing, bro. He is not missing. The accuracy is there every single time. On the money, and he's making smart decisions with the football as well. It's incredible to see the amount of growth that Deuce Knight has gone through over one offseason.
That's Kenny Darby on the catch. He's got offers from USF, Louisiana Tech. He's a Louisiana boy himself. From Airline High School.
Airline. It's called Airline High School?
Not Delta High School, Airline.
Just Airline.
Knight over the middle, pumps twice.
Oh! Easy.
Hey.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, Coastline Stars are out here dancing, man. They're out here having a good time, and their offense is making things happen. Possession after possession after possession. Deuce Knight. Remember the name, ladies and gentlemen, Deuce Knight, because he looks completely different than he did last year. He's making this look easy.
100% reason to remember the name.
My goodness.
2-possession game. They're using their money drive. Fast Houston's using their money drive here to try to make this a 4-point game. Hey, just a reminder, tomorrow, 4 o'clock Eastern, we have the semifinals and the finals on NFL Network. We'll be with you guys during the day here on Overtime Season YouTube channel. But the end of the bracket, as we see St. Clair take a shot deep. Out of the end zone. So we'll be on Overtime Season YouTube all day. The final 2 games of the day on NFL Network. So that first one's at 3 o'clock, excuse me.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait. There's something just so fun about these OT7 championships, and especially come bracket play tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, you are missing out if you are not tuning in, because there is so much controversy, so much drama, so many highlight plays that happen towards the ends of these games. It gets crazy, bro. Raw Miami's here. You know what that means? There's going to be complaints to the refs, and there's going to be some insane touchdown grabs.
Raw Miami has already punched their ticket to the finals. See St. Clair throw a dot to the sideline.
They finally got themselves one. I can't clown them anymore.
No, you cannot. So they won week 2. They will be in the OT7 championship in June. LoPro won week 1. They will be in the OT7 championship in June. We'll see if we have a new winner here in week 3. Both of those teams are here. So we'll see if we have a new champion or a repeat champion. We haven't seen Raw Miami yet today, so we'll see them more this afternoon. A lot of Raw Miami coming up next. St. Clair towards the sideline, back shoulder. Incomplete. That'll bring up 4th and 8, under a minute left, and it is getting late here.
It's getting late here. You got a 4th and 8. You got to be able to pick up this first down if you want a chance to keep yourself in this game. But also, the tough part is right now with this clock being down, you need to get a quick stop defensively. It's looking pretty grim for Fast Houston.
Just a reminder, LoPro versus SFE coming up next. One of the games of the day. You're not going to want to miss that one. As this one wraps up under a minute left. Still got more action here, but LoPro SFE coming up next. And here we go. Ohio State commit back to work. That's complete.
Can you get it?
And he picks up first down yardage. They need to hurry up, though, as the clock ticks under 50 seconds. Don't know why he's celebrating down 2 possessions here under a minute. But nice play.
Man, have your fun, bro. It's kind of already chunked anyway. I'm dancing.
They're waiting for him to get back to the huddle, and he's doing the John Cena at the 5-yard line.
I don't know about you, Dave, bro. If I was down big time in a game, I'm dancing. I'm celebrating every single moment I have.
That means I'm not afraid of my coach.
I just want to. That's very true. I'm making memes, brother. I'm here for myself.
2nd and goal. 15 seconds left. This one is just about wraps. We'll see if they can tack on 10, make it a 4-point game. Probably the last play of the game here before SFE and LoPro.
There's no I in team, but there is me. You know what I mean?
St. Clair towards the end zone. Little bit too high. And that will do it. Deuce Knight, Coastline Stars, the future Notre Dame Irish QB, comes out on top over the future Ohio State Buckeye. What a win.
They finished pool play 2-1, and unfortunately Fast Houston 0-3 going in tomorrow. They're going to have a lower seed, tougher path to the championship.
LoPro SFE coming up next. You're not going to want to go anywhere. 28-14 Coastline Stars is your final. Stick with us.
Welcome to Orlando, Florida for week 3 of OT7. We just seen an amazing game with Fast Houston, Coastline Stars. It is your boy Snapper Jones, joined by my guy with the best hands. Bunchy, what's the word, bro?
Nothing, man. Just chilling out. Watch a lot of team. We just saw Coastline. Just saw Coastline play. You know, I feel like they came out really good today. I feel like they're doing really good. They surprised me. They really surprised me.
One of the players that we talked about most from Coastline that you were impressed by how big he was, Deuce Knight. He has been balling, bro. Not only is he one of the biggest, strongest, fastest quarterbacks here, but he got a rocket forearm. And like you said, bro, a lot of people didn't even talk about Coastline Stars coming into the weekend, but I feel like they did a good job by beating some quality teams and putting himself on the map.
For sure, for sure. Yeah, Deuce Knight, like he's huge, bro. I was on the sideline when he's huge, and he been playing real good today. And like I said, people really they're like underrated, bro. Like they coming in like they're like a dark horse, and I feel like they doing like I said, they're doing really good.
And the matchup of the day that I think we've all been excited for is the powerhouse SFE going head-to-head against LoPro. They are on a 28-game winning streak. Even without having all of the key players, they're still somehow able to not lose a game today. Bunchy, you got the upset. You saying that SFE is going to take down LoPro. I'm going against you, bro.
I think SFE got it. I feel like LoPro, they don't got a lot of players. Like, you know, they wasting Jet Washington and many more receivers. I feel like SFE is going to come out here and beat them for sure.
If it's ever a time to do it, it's probably now, man. I mean, Tremel is looking amazing. They got Dixon White. I mean, the whole crew for SFE is here. So if SFE lose, this is a statement game. It's a statement game for LoPro. If the LoPro can beat a team is fully stacked with all these 4 and 5 stars like SFE, I think they'd be putting a word on notice. Did you not notice that they came out here with a GOAT last game, bro?
I did notice that, and honestly, it was great. They played good. I thought they got too cocky off when 24K scored on the first play. But hey, that GOAT really showed. You know, they got that. They goated. They got that GOAT in them. They ain't lost.
Hey man, let's see if the GOATs can continue the streak against SFE. See you guys later. More football coming up after this.
Darren Pilati here for a quick timeout. Getting a stop on D is all about handling your matchups and trusting your teammates. If there's one weak link, whole team suffers. So remember, vapes can contain toxic chemicals that can damage your lungs and the team. That's why there's no vaping team. Stay tuned for more OT7.
This game has been unbelievable. One of the best OT7 games we've ever seen.
Yeah, both teams have been good.
Yo, you good? You eat today?
Not since breakfast, man.
That's a rookie mistake, man. You need a snack.
Snickers, the official chocolate of OT7.
It's the game of the day. SFE versus LoPro here in Orlando, Florida. OT7, Season 3, Week 3, and you tuned in for the main event so far this afternoon. We have one of the games of the whole season so far. LoPro coming in on a crazy win streak versus the star-studded lineup of SFE. We got the best high school players in the nation down here in the Sunshine State. I'm glad you're with us. I'm joined by Mo Hassan, the Care Bear himself, Care Bear Kieran. I'm Alex Day. How we doing, fellas?
I'm doing phenomenal, brother. Mo, how you feeling?
This is the matchup everyone's been waiting for. It's a heavyweight fight. They're going toe-to-toe, the unstoppable object versus the immovable force. Let's see what happens.
It's going to be fun.
LoPro coming in on a 28-game win streak. That's right, 28 games. Karen, what are you looking forward to seeing them? They've been a little short-handed, but nothing stopped them so far.
They have been? I can't tell. Look, LoPro, one of the best run programs in all of 7-on-7. Like you said, a 28-game win streak here at OT7. They have not lost since March of last year. We've seen them get close, though. And this, to me, seems like the most vulnerable that they have been. It might be time.
Yeah, Tremel Jones. the Florida State commit. He's going to be one of the top quarterbacks in the ACC coming up soon. He's got Vernell Brown. This dude scored 7 touchdowns for them last weekend. They have a special connection. Also have Jamie French, the 5-star wide receiver. This team is stacked, and they're ready to take on the GOAT.
Both teams are ready. We're ready. You hear the horn, and let's get it on. Let's go. SFE with the ball, that's Tramel Jones, the FSU commit, getting things going early. And fellas, they are using the money drive to start the game. Kieran,
they're trying to send a message, man.
They're trying to send a message. Explain the rules for the people at home if this is their first time.
They seem up for this matchup right now, and they're going with a straight money ball to start off this. Money ball will reward you 10 points if you score a touchdown, but it also comes at a risk. If the defense gets a stop, it's 4 points for them. If they intercept you, it's 6, and if they return that interception all the way for a touchdown, that's 10 points for the defense.
I like this decision because LoPro, I feel like their defense can sometimes be a little bit vulnerable. They do a great job of making adjustments. Try to get ahead before they can make adjustments. Get that first punch. Let's see if it pays off. First and goal from the 20. Reminder, 20-minute running clock here at OT7. Beautiful field here in Orlando, Florida.
And look, I think SFE is trying to get back for what we saw last year at the OT7 championship. They took a 37-0 loss at the OT7 championship in LA. Got them right up out of there. SFE has heard about this. They've rebuilt, they've retooled. You have Tramel Jones now. More consistent quarterback play, in my opinion. I think they're here to send a message. Can LoPro respond? Can they play good enough defense, in my opinion, down the stretch to make things happen?
SFE won OT7 Season 1 with Malachi Nelson as their QB, as Jones looks over the middle, a little bit too high. LoPro won OT7 Season 2. They meet here in pool play, Week 3 in Orlando. Tramel Jones has been one of the most impressive QBs so far here in Season 3. Mo, you've called a couple of his games. You were a former USC QB. What do you like most about his game?
Man, Tramel is special. Coach Brett just actually walked by. He's the mastermind of this SFE team. He kind of constructs the roster. He's been doing it for so long. I asked him about Tramel. He said that he's as special of an arm talent as any quarterback he has had come through the system. And keep in mind, he's had guys like Teddy Bridgewater, Geno Smith, Tyler Huntley, who was just a Pro Bowler. And so this guy's special, man. I think he's going to be making plays for a long time for the Seminoles.
Oh, nearly reeled in by Jamie French. That's Tramel Jones' favorite target back in high school. They connected for 14 touchdowns last fall. He's a #3 wideout in class of 2025. Great throw.
Oh, that was a beautiful ball too. Jamie French just can't bring it in.
The 5-star Jamie French, and this is a massive play 3 minutes into this game on the money drive, 4th and goal from the 10.
Those are the type of plays you need to make because now you're faced with a 4th down, but can Tramel Jones make it happen?
Jones rolls, incomplete, and LoPro gets a massive stop. They go up 4, they get the ball, and their offense is looking to make it an 11-point lead off the rip.
That's tough, man.
That's the risk of using the money drive, right?
That's the risk of using the money drive. Now they don't have that for the rest of the game, and against a team like LoPro, you cannot let that happen.
That's a gift. That's a gift of 4 points, man. And it's just so hard to beat them already as is.
Oh, man.
I mean, wow.
If I'm LoPro, I'm going money drive here.
I agree.
I'm trying to end it.
Right.
So that's Micah Eugenio with the ball.
They're going deep early!
Thrown. Now, these are two of the best teams we have here at OT7. We have the On3 Power Rankings that just came out. We'll welcome in the 4th member of our broadcast booth, Overtime Tom, to break those down for us. What's going on, Tom?
Hey, fellas, yes, the On3 Power Rankings ranking all the best teams in all of OT7, and right now you see LoPro at #1. Finally, it is the first time we've seen them there. SFE, who was preseason #1, now falls to 5 after going 3-2 down in Dallas a couple of weeks ago. Look, fellas, I love both these teams. I love all these teams, but I got LoPro winning this one by at least 10 points. I texted before the game started, anyone giving SFE a chance, you're dumb. Back to you guys.
It is crazy to bet against LoPro. They've won 28 straight games. Most of those with that man right there, Micah Eugenio at the helm. Last time they lost was Week 1 of OT7 Season 2 in Arizona. That was a long, long time ago. And even though he's missing a few guys, Micah has not missed a beat today.
And here's possibly the craziest part. They're missing their 2 top weapons on offense, Kinda and Titan Lackaden. And it seems like they haven't missed a beat at all. We heard him talk to Tom earlier on the sideline. He said next man up. Sounds like Brady with the Patriots right there. Doesn't matter who you plug in. This dude's just locked in no matter what.
It's ridiculous. It sounds like Patrick Mahomes, the real GOAT of football. and you know, just like Coach John, he's really Andy Reid out here, just scheming it up time and time again. They get the job done over and over again. And look, this is the one thing that has been interesting. They haven't used a single money ball the entirety of pool play so far. This is their last game of pool play.
So easy.
You don't need it. You don't need it.
So easy.
You're beating teams without using a money drive. Like, they don't even need the extra points.
What else is there to say? LoPro goes up 11, and it is business as usual for the Hawaiian boys.
Yep, and watch this replay right here. It's called a smash concept. Basically, it's levels. You have one receiver going into the flat to take up the corner. He bites on it, and what does that leave you right behind? A wide open corner route. You see them use it time and time again. It's one of their favorite concepts, and they're going to keep going to it throughout this game.
That and then the wheel in the red zone, they love so much.
Yep.
It's good to hear your insight. It's fun. I feel like I'm learning football.
Mo Hassan, future USC Vanderbilt QB. Tramel Jones taking a shot. Oh, incomplete. Great defense right there.
They are targeting Jamie French heavily early on because he is a matchup nightmare, especially against these smaller wide receivers. Jamie can make a catch on anyone in any type of situation. He's a 5-star wide receiver with every offer in the country. He's also extremely explosive, and I mean, look, he's really good rapport with Tramel. I think this is the matchup that you have to go to continuously to get them through this game.
Yeah, Jamie's a deep ball specialist. How about that right there? Gets separation, 2-3 yards, and he just missed them. It was an uncharacteristic miss by Tramel. Don't expect many more of those coming up.
2nd and 20. Jones taking a shot. Got his man, Caden Dixon Wyatt. He had the big catch earlier today, the game-winning catch for SFE. And they connect here for a new set of downs. 1st and goal coming up. Throw it down to Tom, who's with the man himself, Mikey Eugenio. What's going on, guys?
Hey, fellas, I'm down here with the GOAT, Mikey Eugenio. You walked out with a GOAT earlier. What happened there?
Shit, I walked out. It was crazy. It was running. I was running after. It was stopped. Kind of breaking my ankles over there.
All right, and now OT7. You got a 28-game winning streak on the line here. You're starting off hot. You got the best completion percentage in all of OT7. Where's all that come from? Is it preparation? Is it routes? What's the deal?
I mean, it comes from everyone. Starts with the coaches, Coach John, Coach Dave, Coach Mike, just calling good plays. And the receiver just finding window. I feel like that's a big part of our offense. And it comes down to me putting that in the right hand. Right?
SFE came out on a money drive. Did you feel like that was kind of like a shot at you guys?
Yeah, I mean, they were dancing for the game, but, you know, I was dancing too. I was doing my own little dance. So I kind of knew our defense would get a stop. Build momentum right now for the game.
Can we get your best GOAT impression? That was so bad, guys. What? Back to you.
Micah, I love how much more relaxed Micah has gotten throughout the years. We saw him when he was an 8th grader 2 years ago. That's Jamie French over the middle, bring up 3rd and goal. We got to work on that GOAT.
We really do. That was really bad.
I feel like you can't lose if you bring a GOAT on the field, right? You can't lose that.
Yeah, chat, can y'all drop a in the chat, please?
Guys, I can't express to you how quiet this SFE sideline is.
Wow.
It's like deafening. It's like
And they're
depressing.
known for speaking, too. They're known for their
there.
trash talk.
They just need the plays to happen, man. Look, this is where LoPro is really turned up. Their defense here, forcing a 3rd or a 4th down here inside the 10-yard line. That's where they can shine, defending that short area.
Keep your eye on Caden Dixon Wyatt, number 4. And they
oh my goodness!
Caden Dixon Wyatt climbed the ladder.
What a catch!
Unbelievable catch. Sometimes you have better athletes and you throw it up to them. You know, if there is a weakness in this LoPro defense, it is size, right? They're going to be fundamentally sound. They're going to be in the zones they need to be at. But sometimes, hey, my card trumps yours. I'm just going to throw it up and guys are going to make plays.
The 6'2" wideout from Modern Day High School, he picked up 27 offers from majority of Power 5 schools just last year as a sophomore, and for good reason. He's been one of the standout wideouts of any team we've seen here today.
Also, you know, Coach John is a real sicko, man, because he's out here wearing a hoodie, 90 degree heat. He doesn't matter. Whatever it is, doesn't matter the climate. He's going to rock his hoodie.
Now, Kieran and Day, me and Mo did LoPro's last game, and they actually were splitting quarterback time.
Yes.
With a new 8th grader, but not in this one.
Yeah,
not in this one. We rock with Mike.
Not with Madden Dela Cruz. I mean, man, that's they kind of came at 24K a little sideways there, man. We were gonna rotate quarterbacks on y'all, but then keep Mike in the whole time. But hey, man, look, if they can force a stop here, this game gets a whole lot more interesting.
2nd and long.
He's all over it.
That's your wheel route, Kieran.
Yep.
Up to go to it in pressure situations.
Yep. And the DBs were all over it on that one. You heard the SFE coaches screaming that that's the wheel route immediately.
And all of a sudden, a massive 3rd and long here. Massive.
Now, do you go to try to take a chunk out of this, or do you go and try to get it all here? Because a 4th and long here, you might want to consider flipping the field, which would be giving the team the ball back on their 10-yard line. You know, LoPro doesn't find themselves in these situations too often.
No, they really don't. They don't find themselves behind the sticks a lot. But right now, you're a 3rd down, and you really lost yardage on this drive. And now they're going to pressure.
Too early.
It's going to be way too early.
Micah runs.
Micah's going to take off.
Has some data.
And he's going to almost pick up the first down anyway. Oh my goodness.
Just shy of 1st down yardage. He was touchdown, 3 yards shy. Take another look. He evades the pressure.
Oh man.
Not known for his running, a little smile running down the sideline.
And this is also the thing though too. If he was capable of picking up the 1st down, they would have declined the penalty.
Right.
But because of the illegal rush, they're gonna have to take the penalty. It's still gonna be a 3rd down, I believe. Or am I wrong there? Is it gonna be a fresh?
Micah, you looked very fast there.
I don't know. I was.
Yeah, so now they're going to decline the penalty, and it's going to be a 4th down with only 2 yards to go. Yeah, that's what I was saying. That like him not being able to pick up the 1st down right there, kind of. I mean, like it is what it is at the end of the day. So if it was a reset to 1st down, they would have taken the ball back.
Of course, right.
Yeah.
4th and 3, massive play in this game.
Still a huge play. SFE has everything to play for right here.
8.5 minutes left.
Ready.
SFE desperately needs to stop. Eugenio looking towards the flat.
And he's got his guy. It's Nalu.
Nalu!
Touchdown. He didn't touch him.
Inside the red zone.
Touchdown.
And he's in. Nalu for 7. And LoPro just keeps their foot.
You gotta be kidding me. Every time you think they're on the ropes, bro, they just make something happen. And right here, just too easy for Micah. Doesn't find his first read, gets off of it. He's like, okay, Nalu's gonna be open on this corner.
And it's the same exact concept, guys. It's that smash concept. The corner bites on the flat. He gets him right behind him, right where he knows he can find him. And it's a beautiful ball.
And look at Micah. Just too easy, man.
It's too easy for him.
Too easy.
They're reviewing it right now to see if he was touched shy or if he was in.
And Day, you were talking earlier about their playbook where they only have 4 to 5 different plays, but the way they're able to dress it up in different formations and different looks and option routes confuses the defense. If you could see on this replay, it's a bunch look, and that's so hard for defenses to really go against.
So Nalu was touchdown at the 2-yard line. They'll bring up a 1st and goal from the 2. You take another look right here. I believe this is the angle that will show it. And there he is, right there.
Yeah, he's going to be mad short right there.
So LoPro on the doorstep. I might go right back to him.
I love you, Gio.
I'm not sure who just said that.
That was, I have no clue what's going on.
They're going back to that bunch look right there. They've had a lot of success with it on the top of your screen.
Ready to go.
Eugenio looking that way, rolling that way, back over the middle.
Oh, they got it.
A feathery touch from number 4. Now they get their touchdown.
What a catch and a touchdown there from LoPro.
He can beat you in so many different ways. There's the dink and dimes. You want to play off? Boom. Okay, we're going to take a profit. There's the intermediate balls.
Are we going to review that? Give me 7.
Just a reminder, we have a ton of games coming up this afternoon, starting at 4 Eastern with DEFCON 1 versus Hustle Inc. We have more action. Flow is here, coached by ESPN's Ryan Clark, former DB for the Pittsburgh Steelers. A lot of great action coming up all day on Overtime Season YouTube. Hopefully you stick with us. I'll be back on at 4 o'clock Eastern.
Is that the team to take down LoPro? Is that going to be the team? Because right now, oh, did he hold on to it? Oh, they're saying he dropped it.
And for Jamie French there. They haven't been able to link up all day, though, really.
Yeah, I mean, like, the thing is, though, he's just going to be open. He's going to keep being open, and you got to keep throwing him the ball because he's going to make a play on the football. The thing about Jamie French that makes him so special is no matter whether he's open or not, if you put the ball in his area, he's going to put his body in a position to make a play on it. Right here, easy. Flips the hips around, turns, has it right there. Even though he doesn't bring it in, Jamie French is just that special.
3rd and 4, touchdown. Vernell Brown the third. Vernell Trammell 2.
Too easy, and they have that connection here. SFE doing their job, getting the ball downfield, scoring a touchdown quickly, giving themselves a chance to get a stop here, get the ball back.
Yeah, Vernell is the heartbeat of this team. He's the leader. He's the guy that's waking up early, encouraging everyone to work out. This guy's going to have a great college career, and he has a really great relationship with Trammell Jones.
In week 2, Trammell Jones threw for 10 touchdowns when we were out there in Texas. 7 of those touchdowns went to Vernell Brown. So that is his man.
Oh, he's open.
Looking for his man.
What a dime! Oh, my goodness.
And one play is all it takes for Micah Eugenio.
Zyron Menor in the end zone, taking SFE over the top. Ladies and gentlemen, these guys aren't slant merchants. Ladies and gentlemen, these guys aren't just like route merchants. They're capable of taking you over the top as well. That's deep speed right there. And what a dime from Micah Eugenio to drop it over the top.
Caught the ball,
oh my goodness.
Then caught a wave for the Hawaiian boys, and they are up 11.
And thinking about it logically, right?
And right back to it.
Oh!
Incomplete.
They're going vertical now. Both teams are. Thinking about it logically, though, you wouldn't think, okay, we have this team full of 4- and 5-star talent from South Florida. Let's attack them vertically. But honestly, you've seen now twice, they've had 2 guys wide open deep downfield, and Micah's just putting it where it needs to be.
Yeah, just miscommunication right there. You got switch releases. There's different ways to dress it up in different ways. Again, touches on their chemistry and their ability to just be so unique on different combinations of schemes.
Jones not on the same page with Caden Dixon Wyatt. We got a 3rd and 20 here with 3:20 left. LoPro up 11 in pool play.
I'm telling you, it's got to be flow. We got to bring someone in.
Let's just make an all-star team.
Make an all-star team.
LoPro versus the field.
LoPro versus the field.
Is that a possibility?
LoPro would beat that team by 1,000. We got an all-star team later today, though.
That's true.
I'm saying.
Over the middle. There's Caden Dixon Wyatt. That's good enough for 1st down yardage. It'll bring up a 1st and goal from the 15-yard line. And with just under 3 minutes left in the 2-possession game, they need a quick strike here.
It's a wonderful thing to see now, just like the play styles translate over to 7-on-7. Because if you're watching modern day, Caden Dixon Wyatt makes plays just like that. Over and over and over again. He's so good.
He has been unguardable, one of the premier underclassmen in the country. Modern Day's got a good one.
Dude, I don't know how he's a 4-star. Give that man his 5th star. Nobody's guarding that kid.
Yeah.
Nobody in the country is guarding that kid. He deserves his 5th star. He's, in my opinion, one of the best, if not the best wide receiver in the class of 2026.
And Trammell doesn't get rattled. That was a really great drive right there, 3-4
Just
plays.
automatically, and they're still in the game. Once again, they're still in the game. It takes one mistake to slip up.
Hey, what is it? Inside
2 minutes
outside?
left. 2 of the best teams we have here. 2 teams we might be seeing tomorrow. Just a reminder, our semifinals and finals game will be on NFL Network at 4 o'clock Eastern. Micah with a dart towards the sideline.
Oh, did he hold on to it?
They're saying.
We're going to say he caught that.
We'll take it.
I don't know.
I don't think that's a catch.
I don't know about that. It seemed like the ball was bobbling the whole time.
The semifinals and finals will be at 4 o'clock Eastern on NFL Network. Be curious to see if we see one of both of these.
Same exact play. Same exact play. He bobbling.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's a generous call for LoPro.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a generous call. Oh, Nalu's wide open.
Nalu with daylight, and he gets touched inside the 5-yard line. The SFE bench is not.
Nah, they are livid right now, brother.
Keep coming out here, Brett.
Yeah, nah, I don't know.
2 plays and you're already within the 5.
Yeah, no, 2 plays that are already within the 5.
This is just too easy.
Dude.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out why it take 3 minutes to review a touchdown. Let's go.
So we only review touchdowns and plays that change the possession.
Yeah.
We do not review anything else. There are no challenges.
To go.
I can understand why SFE is annoyed. But
it's pool play though as well. It's a pace of play thing. Oh, it's over here!
Interception, and they have delay to the.
Oh, that's gonna be it
to the 10, and SF.
Oh, SFE's in the lead.
Takes the lead.
Oh my goodness!
Just
oh my goodness!
We left them too much time.
SFE!
And there's too much time for Micah Eugenio.
Oh my goodness! Hey, listen, chat. Will they be able to, chat, I need y'all to tell me right now, is LoPro going to be able to come back from this? That's crazy.
Just when it seemed like LoPro
had on the goal line
in there
gets it done.
Hey! Come on, hustle out. Back up!
Yeah, SFE coaches are
SFE's upset.
Still talking about what happened before. You guys just got the lead, brother. Focus on that defense, man.
That's the first time I ever had to wave off one of the coaches in the broadcast booth. Get out of here. 28-25.
Can SFE get it done right here?
And LoPro's 28-game win streak.
If it's me, I'm going money drive. Why not?
You're right.
Why not?
Yeah, there's very little downside.
Game.
They're gonna pick it flat. Nice, easy completion that will stop the clock. They'll bring up a 2nd and 11. 44 seconds left. Plenty of time here for Micah Eugenio.
Can Micah go down the field again with less than a minute to win another game? Patrick Mahomes would.
Brady would.
Brady would.
We've seen enough of number 4 to know that that kind of mistake at the goal line will not waver his confidence at all. Interesting how he picks it up here. Micah over the middle. Oh! Intercepted, dangerous.
That's a rare force right there for Micah. They're trying to hold on to this win streak. 28-game win streak on the line, ladies and gentlemen. Only 38 seconds left in this game.
You got to think, is there added pressure to keep that streak alive?
Oh my goodness.
3rd and 11.
Hey, watch the double move.
You got the corner from the 2.
Own it.
3rd down.
Coach,
in my opinion, I think like the downfield shots, you don't technically have to take them so far.
No, you do not. 38 seconds left.
Right here.
Micah over the middle, complete. I believe that'll be short of first down.
They're gonna be short. It's gonna be a 4th down right here.
Clock will continue to run. We're at 25 seconds. This is the ball game right here. 4th and 2. Eugenio takes the snap. 20 seconds left. Throws it. Oh! Complete.
SFE is gonna end the streak!
Oh my goodness!
Oh my goodness!
And LoPro's 28-game win streak is over.
What resilience from SFE! A pick 7 at the goal line. Tramel Jones never wavering, and right here on a 4th and 1, they get the stop much needed to end the LoPro winning streak.
3-5-2.
With so much star power on their offense, it's the SFE defense that stands tall. Back-to-back possessions, the pick 7, and then the turnover on downs on 4th and 2, and we have fireworks here in Orlando.
What a game by SFE. They're going to catch that. That's going to run the clock out.
I caught it for the spot. Who is LoPro? I caught it for the spot. Come on.
Wow.
And SFE heads to the real cost foam pit. And that will do it.
Oh my goodness gracious.
The impossible. Nobody thought LoPro would lose.
Nobody thought. I mean, I certainly didn't until that last play. 2 incredible defensive plays to win the game here for SFE. That's what you have to do. You have to get stops. They didn't have the start that they wanted. And like I said, man, LoPro got caught, in my opinion, playing around. Use your money drive. When you have the opportunity to take the game over with that momentum, you wouldn't even be in this position if you did. Now listen, that's something that they can take towards tomorrow. It's pool play. You're not out of it yet. Dude, SFE is here to play. I thought they were one of the best teams on the field 2 weeks ago in Dallas. They ended up falling short to Raw Miami. I think they come back out here this weekend and get the job done.
Much more OT7 action coming up next. LoPro's 28-game win streak ends here in Orlando. Much more pool play coming up next. We'll be back at 4 o'clock Eastern. Stick with us, OT7 from Orlando.